In the world of radio shock jocks, the biggest are Opie and Anthony.
These people say shocking things that border on offensive in order to entertain their audience.
I refuse to sit here and think that radio has to be nice. Why? Why does radio, out of any other medium, have to be nice? We are being now held to a standard where we have to be nice and make people feel good. Go screw!
Radio bad boys, Opie and Anthony.
Controversial radio personalities, Opie and Anthony.
Infamous DJs, Opie and Anthony.
Talk show radio hosts, Opie and Anthony.
Opie and Anthony.
Opie and Anthony.
Radio shock jocks, Opie and Anthony.
Opie and Anthony.
Shock jocks, Opie and Anthony. Shock jocks, Opie and Anthony. Opie and Anthony. Radio shock jocks, Opie and Anthony. Opie and Anthony. Shock jocks, Opie and Anthony.
Who would I sacrifice in a chimp attack so the family gets 50 mil?
50 mil for a chimp attack.
50 million? I'd put on a chimp outfit and bite my mother's face off. I was lucky enough to be in Istanbul. It's 90-something% Muslim, but it was the good kind. I mean, every once in a while you would see one and they would point out that's a radical Muslim. They were pretty regular.
Holding a head in his hand.
Yeah. This is what's left of a Pennsylvania dog kennel after a propane tank ignited, setting the pens on fire.
The Opie and Anthony radio show, the most popular show in the history of satellite radio.
But enough of this palaver. Let's get the show on the road.
Good morning.
Hello.
It's the Opie and Anthony show. First week, or last week, I should say.
Yeah.
A little early. Last week at this fine facility. This is it. The final week. Then I think we take a week off and then we start the new joint.
That seems to be the schedule, as they say.
We're not going to go with the fake suspension this year?
No, dude.
Keep everyone hanging. Are they going to be back? I guess we'll finally tell people we're going to be on... No, we don't do that gig.
No.
But I saw the people lining up outside as we pulled up.
Yeah, the crowd realizing, it's the last opportunity to see the big show. The big show live.
Before we're put into a glass box with the rest of the dummies.
Yeah. Oh, God.
And they are dumb over there.
The glass boxes that are the offices, hallways, studios.
Yeah.
They think it's futuristic looking.
Is it?
It's just a lack of privacy and ugh.
We joined communist radio in 2 weeks.
Mm-hmm.
We're just like everybody else.
Yup.
Glass studio after glass studio after glass studio.
Wonderful.
Into the radio factory.
Yeah.
We had our own nice little thing happening here.
We felt special here. Mm-hmm. And we were alone. We were kind of out of sight, out of mind kind of a thing.
Yes.
And now we'll just be one of the little children working in the sweatshop.
I hope I get to make Nike sneakers.
Yeah.
'Cause I'm a big sports fan. Please let me make the Nike sneakers. I got it.
You do you? Well, that's where we'll be.
So yeah, the fans are already lining up. We got, I don't know, we're giving away our office today.
Yeah.
Or every day this week.
Uh-huh.
Not too happy with the stuff E-Rock picked.
No.
We got some old World War II newspapers because, people think Anthony wants to collect them all.
Yeah.
But he can't bring them all home, so we're giving some of those to the listeners today.
Yep.
Got a couple Stephen King books over there. Some Ramones, action figures. Oh, well, Sam, you know what? I stand corrected. Sam found the thing to give away today.
Wow. Some lucky listener will be walking home with 4 copies of Brocabulary.
Well, no, we'll give 4 separate listeners.
Why? What if they want to share with friends and family?
Then they're going to have to go out and buy it.
Yeah.
Wow.
Actually,
vocabulary.
We should just force one guy to take all 4 home.
What am I going to do with this crap?
Right, and prove that you gave it to someone that wants to read the book.
Yeah.
We also have a copy of David Tyree's book, More Than Just a Catch.
Ah, right. The big catch.
Yes.
But this is more.
Yeah. Did he sign it before he ran out of here?
I don't believe it is signed.
No.
All annoyed.
Oh, yeah, he was annoyed. That was one of those franchise interviews.
Yeah.
And then Major League Baseball XM t-shirt. Wow.
Yep. And 2 official XM office phones.
I see that.
Yeah, look at that.
I see that.
They're old, crusty phones with earwax in the receiver.
Yep.
I think, you'll find certain people's face grease and earwax all over the receiver.
And if that's not good enough, there's a set of broken headphones over there.
Really?
That I believe have Danny's name on them. So those were actually used for O&A show prep.
By Danny?
Yes.
Wow.
Probably thrown a few times, sure.
In extreme anger.
That's cool.
So that is good.
So, somebody would want that. And then an XM microphone flag thing.
Oh, look at that.
And then you got, I see you got a Chaz Palminteri script over there as well. Yes. And then you're opening up the big poster. What's that, Sam?
What is this?
A big poster of...
This actually isn't a bad one.
Forgetting Sarah Marshall.
Signed by Jason Segel and Russell Brand.
Hey, that's pretty cool.
That's not bad.
Yeah, we got to have a couple things that are worth taking home.
Yeah. And, of course, the mystery box.
What's in the mystery box? I see that.
It's a secret.
Oh, it's a mystery.
Wow, not what's in it, it's who is it?
All right, nice.
Wow, people are going to be pretty excited today, I think.
Yeah.
When they take to the bleachers, and they just got to stare at that for a while, thinking, ooh, am I going to be one of the lucky few that gets some of the goodies?
I got to tell you, the stuff isn't good enough to play Let's Make a Deal. I think we have to just throw this stuff at the listeners. Maybe tomorrow's stuff will be better for a Let's Make a Deal segment.
Yeah. This is like we have to kind of force them to take it home.
Yeah.
They're like our garbage men.
Yeah. Maybe we'll throw a couple signatures on there, and then they'll maybe want it.
Oh, well.
Who the hell knows?
Yeah, you should sign the David Tyree book.
Yeah, why not?
All right, we'll sign the David Tyree book from our famous interview with David Tyree.
That we never really did.
And now we'll never get another football player on our show ever again.
Here's a real bunch of dopes.
There you go.
Yeah, what do they have to offer? They're boring, most of them. They don't tell you any intriguing stories.
So, tell us about some of the players. Well, they're all great guys. Oh, yeah, really? What was that? Well, I ran, and then I caught the ball.
Yeah.
And then I ran some more.
Speaking of sports, I know you're a big college basketball fan. You must have been all over the TV all weekend. Some great games, man.
I could not believe it.
Which one did you like the most?
My brackets were upset. They were just,
really?
I couldn't believe it.
Who got knocked out of your brackets?
Well, I think Villanova. Were they in?
Villanova. Good.
All right.
Villanova.
And
what happened to Villanova?
Oh, they got taken over by Gustafio.
Oh, boy.
No, not them. Virginia.
Villanova beat Pitt.
Pitt, that's the one.
No, but you made it sound like Villanova was knocked out. But
no, because that's bad. Because I wanted Villanova to be knocked out.
Oh, but they... Wow, now I'm confused.
I have no idea.
No, Villanova, that was an amazing last-second victory by Villanova over Pitt.
Isn't it amazing that I even said Villanova, though?
Yeah.
Because I had no idea that they were even in it.
That was probably the game of the weekend. Probably.
Wow.
So, not bad.
See?
Not bad, my friend.
If only I knew they won against Pitt.
And the Huskies, you're pulling for the Huskies, right?
Where are they from?
Close to New York. Dare I say, bordering New York.
Oh, well, that only leaves a couple of states.
That's right.
New Jersey.
Is that your... Are you...
Well, the Huskies are from a state that has a turnpike in it, and they like to play college basketball, but they're from Jersey. Oh!
Yeah.
Bobo. I was laughing at the Bobo all weekend.
Well, Bobo's turning Springsteen into a jam band all of a sudden.
Yeah.
What happened to just getting to the point?
I don't know.
Springsteen does get to the point with his songs.
Pennsylvania?
The
Huskies? Yeah?
Connecticut. Huskies still in it.
Why?
How was everyone's weekend?
I thought that was Yukon. What happened to Yukon?
The Huskies.
Oh, that's them?
Yeah, you gotta have a little like mascot.
Now wait a minute.
Yukon.
Why is it the Huskies? Are they really running with the University of Connecticut being Yukon and then going Yukon like the Yukon up north? The freezing cold Yukon, and the Huskies pull the sleds?
When you say Yukon, are you spelling it Yukon?
At first, I actually thought they were from the Yukon.
Okay.
And then I heard University of Connecticut and was like, oh, that makes sense now.
Yeah.
Because it's silly that a basketball team would be from way up there.
Yeah. No, it's UCONN.
CONN. Now I get it.
Yukon.
But the Huskies, the mascot, seems to me to come from the name Yukon, which is the Yukon, because that's where the Huskies kind of pull the sleds.
You know what? You finally got me. I really don't know.
I wonder.
Maybe because it sounds like Yukon, Y-U-K-O-N.
Right, that
they decided to go with Huskies.
They ran with it.
Yeah, maybe.
They ran with the whole Yukon
Now I
thing.
need a little Wikipedia, because now I need to know why they came up with the Huskies.
See if that's a fact, Jack. And who else?
Who else is in it still?
What are we down to? The Final Four?
Well, you got Michigan. You got
the Elite Eight.
North Carolina.
They couldn't figure out that 8 one, could they? They got Sweet 16, which is like, that makes sense. Final Four, that makes sense. Elite Eight is stupid.
Well,
it's stupid.
Who has the...
Should have been the Great Eight.
Who has the home field advantage at the Final Four? That's a very good college basketball question for you, my friend.
Home field advantage?
Which is crazy, because every year it's kind of like the Super Bowl. They move it around, right?
And they're very excited that they have a chance to actually play at home, and that would be Detroit. Michigan.
Right.
Yeah.
Wait, how do you know that?
Because they're playing in Detroit.
You knew that part?
Yeah, I catch dribs and drabs. I'm like a retard. I know not to swallow, like, certain things, but there's still, I got a stomach full of pennies.
That's the beauty of the show. We know what we know.
Yeah.
I know a little college basketball, and I know a little... the one subject I know a lot about, we just can't spend too much time on, and that would be the PGA.
Ah, yes.
I know that would bore the hell out of everybody, so you just got to go headlines there.
Tiger being in it back again and pulling out a victory like that.
Dude, Tiger... his third tournament back from reconstructive surgery, hasn't played. He had to take 8 or 9 months off.
Yeah.
Third tournament out, he wins. They didn't have all the big stars in this tournament, but still, he was down 6 strokes or 5 strokes going into the final round, playing against this youngster, and you could see it in his eyes. This youngster was like, "Oh my God, I'm playing with Tiger Woods."
Oh no!
Because what people don't understand, you see these guys on the golf course, they don't hang out with each other.
No.
Like, most golfers never get to really spend time with Tiger Woods unless you're in the final round with him, walking up the fairway, because that you have a chance to win this thing.
Yeah.
But now you're walking up the first fairway and it's Tiger Woods, and you're a young guy in the PGA, you got to be losing your effing mind.
You have to be freaking out.
So the headline is very easy. The guy did just completely lose it, blew a huge lead, and Tiger Woods has his first victory in the big comeback.
Bit of a choke, huh?
Well, yeah.
Was it a bit of a choke for the kid?
Yeah, so I think the kid shot a 73 and Tiger shot a 67. So
oh, wow.
On the final round, you just don't do that.
Ugh.
How many strokes was he ahead by?
5 or 6. I think it was 6. No, it has to be 5, right? Yeah, 5.
Poor little feller.
Yeah, just the wheels falling off.
Oh.
But that was I can't get enough of watching Tiger Woods win golf tournaments. Simple as that.
You got to play with Tiger.
I did?
No, he got to play with Tiger, so he could take that home with him.
Yeah, that's true.
Which is nice.
He's a nice guy.
Yeah, Jimmy got to meet Tiger Woods.
Really?
Yes.
Lucky ducky.
The Yukon mascot's name is Jonathan, named after Jonathan Trumbull. And then this guy, Kent the movie guy, just writes ZZZZ.
But what does it have to do with a husky?
I don't know. We're still trying to figure that out. And Kyle from Michigan, he's right. It's Michigan State, not Michigan.
Well, I said Michigan. That's the closest I'm going to get, Pally.
Michigan State, whatever. To the rest of the country, it's Michigan. To you guys that are a little more local, Michigan State.
That's like Texas and Texas A&M.
It's not our fault that you have a million stupid colleges named after the state.
Yeah.
And you just, the difference is naming one state and naming one not state.
USC, UCLA. Like, those things are always like, what?
Confuses you?
Yeah, very confusing.
North Carolina has literally 20 teams.
Who keep track? Who wants to?
Right. How was everyone's weekend?
Weekendy.
Yeah?
Yeah, I had the family over last night.
Sunday's family night for you.
Sunday seems to be let's go over Anthony's house.
It's becoming the thing to do.
I had the entire family over.
Kids and everything.
Oh, yeah. The kids, both sides of the parents, my brother and sister, and Patrick and Kate, and Mom and Sal, and Keith and Angela, and it was just exhausting. It was exhausting. I was twittering some pictures from the house of various toys and things on my couch.
Yeah. Any boogers on the couch?
No, the kids are too young for boogers. You know,
but they're not too young to do a little green puke.
No, I know. They're very careful, the parents. Very careful with the puking.
They've heard the stories.
They keep the kids over the tiles when they're feeding them and stuff like that.
Oh,
and,
nice.
You know, the tile floor makes for easy cleanup. But
sure.
It's not even the babies that are a problem.
Yeah.
It's my mother and Sal.
Yeah.
They have reached that point in their life where they cannot say one word to each other without the other one spouting off something. Like Sal will just be like, so Anthony, my brother's coming up from Baltimore, and I was thinking of bringing him over. And my mother would just be like, oh, Sal, stop it. If Anthony's around, we'll figure that out when that comes up. Don't even... Jesus, Ro, I'm just asking the kid. Well, wait till he might be busy that day. Well, that's why I'm asking him, Ro. And I'm sitting there just like, just both of you shut up.
They just nag at each other constantly?
They just are constantly pecking.
But they seem to love each other. I mean,
they do.
They don't have any issue. The issue is they've just been together way too long.
They've been together forever.
I think it happens to every couple, no
and
matter
they
who
do.
you are.
So we go to the down to the theater. So we can screen a film. We were watching No Country for Old Men. Mom has not seen that.
That's not a kid's movie?
No kids. The kids had already. The kids had finished watching Monsters, Inc.
How old are the kids? Like 6 months, something like that?
No, not those kids. Keith's and Ange kids.
Okay, right.
They were down there watching Monsters, Inc.
Nice.
And then when Monsters, Inc. is over, then we went downstairs and watched No Country for Old Men.
Right.
And my mother and Sal down there. My mother 20 times with... I know that actor. He was in another movie and I was like, no, the lead nut guy. I was like, no, this is like his first
that was his
American
breakout film
movie.
Right.
This is the big movie of his. No, Sal, I've seen him before. Ro, would you shut up and just watch the movie, Ro? Just shut up. I'd seen him. Anthony, what was he in? He was in another. Well, I pull out my phone, Internet Movie Database. I go, look, Mom, look. Every other movie is in Spain. Every movie is Spain. I go, he's got some in post-production that are coming out, but this was like his first big movie.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. I know I seen him, though. Ro, would you watch the movie? Who cares? And they're pecking and missing the movie. What happened? Who is this guy?
Oy.
Well, if you listened and watched, Ro, you'd know.
Oy.
And then halfway through, you hear Sal.
He fell asleep.
He's dozing off. Oh, he's asleep. So I don't know, but I know I've seen him in another movie. No, stop. What's the name of this one? No Country for Old Men. What does that title even mean? Well, it seems that this country and what's happening. I go, if you look at the character, what's his name? The lead, Tommy Lee Jones.
Mm-hmm.
It's like it's gotten too much for the old men in the country. It's just too crazy and everything. I'd seen that guy in another movie.
Oh my God! You won't stop. Maybe she loves foreign films. It's her.
No.
It's her little secret love thing.
No, they're both losing their effing minds.
You think?
Is what's happening. They're both losing their minds.
Yeah.
And I'm just witness to it over my house.
Your Twitters were very funny yesterday, and we kept sending out pictures of
Oh,
his,
yes. There's one very funny one.
Well, there's one I remember, which was just funny because it said, "Aw, it's Sunday. That must mean my house is overrun with kids, but they're adorable." And he meant to write booger free, but he wrote bugger free.
Bugger free. That was my iPhone correcting the spelling.
Can't you turn off that feature?
Yes.
I turn it off on my BlackBerry.
But it's really handy sometimes.
Yeah.
80% of the time it's helpful.
Yeah.
Just do
that's
the
why I
spell
go
check.
with the odds.
Do a little spell check.
I just got to eyeball it a little.
Yeah.
You know,
I hate that feature. I turn that thing off immediately.
Like Jim said, I'm playing the averages, the odds. It works 80% of the time, but buggers.
Yeah, but every once in a while you get a fun mistake like that.
Yeah, and then little Warren, Dean, just looking adorable in a Luftwaffe Nazi officer's hat.
Oh, no way.
Oh, his big round head with a little Nazi officer's hat on was hysterical. It's adorable.
I wanted to start a new bit today, but after you said that, I don't know if I could play it now. I think I'm going to lose. Because the only reason I wanted to start the bit was because I thought I would win.
Oh, really?
Best Twitter picture of the weekend.
Oh.
And I had a couple doozies, but that one is right up there.
That's a Lulu. Yeah. It's got cuteness and horrifically offensive all in one picture.
I think if we were to vote, or the listeners were to vote, that might win, unfortunately.
Yeah.
I thought I was being clever with the picture I had of a group of 14-year-olds dancing at the bar I was at.
That was a good one.
Down there in Philly. We were watching the Villanova game, and we were watching... I was the only Islander fan, which is really strange, in a Philly sports bar, basically. Sports bar / pizza place. That's why the 14-year-olds running in. About 20 or 30 14-year-olds running in. Some great fights in the Flyers Islander game.
Yeah.
But I wrote one, and I wrote, I'm out recruiting new talent for my pal Ant. And then ended it with Uncle Paul. And it's a bunch of 14-year-olds very happy that they were getting their picture taken, not knowing what was going to be done with it.
What did they think? Did you just snap their picture, or did you tell them, hey, let me take your picture? What'd you do?
Honestly, I had some help, because I knew if I went over there and tried to take a picture...
You'd just be creepy guy taking pictures.
Like, most of my pictures you see on my Twitter, I do. But every once in a while, you need a little help. So it was my mother-in-law. It was all very innocent. Ran over there like, girls, let me get your picture. I hate to tell the people this because they're smiling so nice.
They were really
and
smiling.
People are like, wow, why are they smiling so much at you?
Not knowing that they're just going to be crucified on Twitter.
And then my other one that I would have put in the competition would have been the car crash.
Yeah, that was a good one. Cars upside down.
Holy mackerel. I was on the Pennsylvania Turnpike. And all of a sudden the cars, we've all been in this situation. You're rocking. We're doing 70, 75, not getting too crazy. And the next thing you know, everyone is at a standstill within 2 seconds. Like everyone jamming on their brakes, no other real accidents, just the one. And then we see clear road, literally a quarter mile up the road. I'm like, this thing is between us and that clear road, obviously.
Yeah.
So I ran up to see this car completely overturned on the Pennsylvania Turnpike. The woman crawled out of her own wreckage.
Crawling from the wreckage.
And she was just sitting on a guardrail, and her stuff, it was a yard sale.
Really?
I can't believe how much stuff came flying out of this car. CDs and clothes, and we had to go search for a cell phone on the side of the road. I was right there.
Really?
I thought I might have to help pull the woman out. But the best I got to do was help find the cell phone, and I wasn't the guy that found it, but somebody else did. But her stuff was everywhere. And we were stuck there for well over an hour as this thing was overturned. You see the slide mark from the hood?
Yeah. What did she say what happened? Did you get to talk to her or anything?
No, I wasn't one of those guys. There was about 5 or 6 around her making sure she was all right.
SUV?
Everyone's saying SUV. It was more like a little, kind of like a Honda Accord type of vehicle, but it wasn't a Honda Accord.
How long were you stuck for?
About an hour. Wow. At least an hour. I mean, it was one of those where everyone's out of their cars, just on their cell phones.
No shoulder to go?
No, because the stuff was, I'm telling you, it was everywhere.
Really?
And then someone did try to, start the parade.
Yeah.
One guy's like, you know what, we could sneak past here.
Sure.
So he gets in his car, and then, this dope that decided he has to block the traffic going the other way, I guess he was, I don't even know if he was an official, person, starts yelling, no. And ruined it for everybody.
Say, shut up.
Because we could have got by that.
I'm moving. I got things to do.
Wait, why did the guy block it the other way?
Yeah, you know how they
I'm
do.
looking for your
He
picture.
He stopped in the left lane on the other side of the median.
Right.
To get out and help.
Right. They do that all the time. They don't care that it's going to inconvenience everybody.
Yeah.
So they
bad enough with rubberneckers, and now you got a
truck stopping on the the traffic going the other direction. So just a complete nightmare. But I don't know. I think the kid with the hat might win. Best picture of the weekend.
Yeah, the kid with the hat
as
was
far as
adorable.
Twitter pictures
Warren,
go.
yeah, it's an adorable shot.
Adorably offensive. There he is. Look.
Oh my god,
that is a very cute picture.
Look at that little round face with the little Nazi hat on.
I got to tell you, I think you win. I'm going to give you the victory because
that is so offensive.
Yeah, every white supremacy site in the country would be honored to have that.
That's going to be on how many sites?
Yeah,
is that
Jimmy
gonna
goes
be on?
this thing will make the rounds.
That'll
you know
ruin
that.
the kid's political career, no matter what he does in the future. Was this you? Thunk. Uh-oh.
That picture.
Who the fuck is Warren Dean? That was Tweety, you assholes.
I think that picture's going to make it to CNN or something.
Yeah. Hey, he's a fan of the era.
Yeah, I see Sal has no problem with it as he's holding the kid.
Yeah. Well, at least Sal's eyes aren't in it.
The kid is adorable, man.
Isn't he?
Yeah, he's very cute. Little cute baby fist.
Oh, Sal's eyes are in it. Oh, well.
Oh, boy.
What are they going to do?
He's retired. What are they going to do to him now?
Come on. Leave him alone.
Although they might think he's one of the guys they're still searching for.
Yeah.
I love when they drag those guys out of Queens every once in a while.
Yeah. What? I was just a soldier.
Just living his new life for the last 50 years, thinking he's safe, and they pull him out of some kind of home in Queens to face his crimes.
Yep, flying off to Israel to be shot.
But there you go.
Yeah, so I had that going for the weekend, and wow. That was just, like I said, exhausting.
I can imagine. Wait till they get a little older and they're running all over your house.
Yeah.
You only got about 6 more months before that is going to start happening.
Yeah, and my house is anything but baby-proof.
Right.
I don't have to baby-proof anything.
There's crushed glass on the floor.
Yes, I do. I sprinkled crushed glass. I put marbles on the stairs. All kinds of just things to make it fun.
You should do that just once, and then guess what? They're not coming over every Sunday.
They won't
anymore.
come over
because those little children to parents. They don't care who you are. They'll never come over again if they think it's not a safe environment.
Then I threw the old, the Duraflame in the fireplace.
Yeah.
And apparently Warren loves fire.
Oh, that's good.
So he's constantly crawling over toward the fireplace.
Perfect.
I thought it would be. I thought that would be funny. One of those old gags where someone gets too high, and you're watching the kid, and then they come back and they notice that in the crib is a Duraflame log. Where's my baby? Oh, no, man. That's like with the turkey.
Yeah.
When the mother came home and the babysitter had cooked the turkey, and the mother's horrified. She goes up to check the kid and looks in the crib, and there was a little turkey in the crib. She goes, but where's the baby? And she smelled like something cooking.
Oh, man.
Oops. The old switcheroo.
Is that an old wives' tale?
Yeah. Some chick was stoned and cooked the baby and put the turkey to sleep.
Was it the same cook time?
Yeah, really.
Gotta eat.
It's got to be tender.
What's up with the mustache on this
Oh,
woman
my
on
God.
TV?
Wow.
I know it's a visual, and I apologize, but what's this story? That woman had a mustache.
I don't even think the mustache is the story, but it should be.
Yeah.
That was horrific.
There's actually a good clip floating around. I think it's on break this morning. I would have pulled it, but it didn't really work for the air so well.
Yeah.
It was like the New Zealand version of Good Morning America, whatever. And so they were interviewing some lady who had an obvious mustache. And then they go back to the anchor, and he's having a tough time not bringing it up.
Oh.
And then I guess they have their version of instant feedback. So he's like, I'm just going to read some things that are coming in from the audience. And he goes, wow, this one just says mustache.
Mustache.
Can we see her?
Yeah, I can pull it up.
Mustache.
Very funny.
That mustache.
Yeah, mustache.
Mustache.
Hey, we were talking about the old Nazis that they, find. Living, among us.
Every so often.
I wish I had more info on this one. They recently arrested a guy, Nazi, charged him with accessory to 29,000 deaths.
Ouch. You're going to serve a little time for that.
You think?
You're going to kill him.
Yeah, but you know
God,
what?
you think you made it.
If you know you're one of these guys that were responsible for 29,000, 29,000, excuse me, and you got a good 40 or 50 years in without anyone knowing.
Yeah.
You got to consider yourself a bit lucky at that point,
Man,
no?
Time to face the justice.
Yeah. All right. I see they're letting the audience in.
Yeah, apparently so.
That's good. Yeah, we're letting them in early for the last week, so.
Yeah.
I mean, they were outside just standing there awkwardly in the dark. It was very creepy to see.
Yeah.
Why don't we take a quick break and get into some of the really good stuff that has happened? We got another cat story. I love the cat stories.
Cats?
Have you heard the latest cat story?
No.
Yeah. A home with a lot of cats.
Oh, really? One of these?
A lot of cats.
The neighbors are always, I knew I smelled something bad. We always talked about the smell. Go knock on the door.
Wait till you hear about the one room. There was one room in the house.
Uh-oh.
Where I guess the the cats did their business.
Oh, wonderful.
I guess they decided to just give the cats one room to
A
do
whole
whatever the hell
room?
they wanted.
Ew, a whole fucking room.
Just wait till you hear about the one room. Or is it throughout the whole house? I
what
heard
is
it was one
this?
room.
How many girls they could fit in a phone booth?
Really?
Oh, there's guys in there too? What the hell's going on?
That would be very claustrophobic.
I would
don't
not
you
like
think?
that at all.
I wouldn't be able to do that one whatsoever.
Yuck.
No way. All right, we'll take a quick break and get things going. I hear Bill Burr's doing the show all week because he's in town.
Hey.
That's very cool.
Why is he in town? Is he doing a gig?
I don't know. We'll find out. And we got Ozzy and Sharon Osbourne calling in at 8:30. And Tony Darrow will be stopping by to say hi. Who is Tony Darrow?
He's the comedian or the guy.
In Goodfellas.
He's in Goodfellas, the owner of the bar that they used to go to, the little club.
It's too bad. It's too inside. But Anthony said it's the comedian because we still don't know who we're talking to at 7 o'clock. We think it's the guy from Goodfellas, but there's also a comedian called Tony Darrow, right?
Yeah.
Yes.
Sam, have we figured this out yet? It's been going back and forth for off and on for about a week. What?
Yes, he's right outside. He's the actor from Goodfellas.
Of course he is.
And The Sopranos is very famous. He's very well known. He's a great actor, too.
Yeah.
Awkward. Where is he?
Our issue.
He's over
He's
there.
talking
in the
to
back.
Steve.
Our issue
Yes.
was that
Okay.
Tony Darrow's a buddy of mine, comedian. So they said Tony Darrow is going to come in. I'm like, oh, good. He's a friend of mine.
Yeah.
They're like, he's not a comedian. I'm like, yes, he is.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I didn't know this actor's name was Tony Darrow.
Yeah,
It
so
was
that's
a big mix-up.
This
That
is
was the
Tony Darrow with a
confusion,
W.
This is Tony
No,
Darrow
him.
with a great film credit.
Yes.
My friend Tony
Okay.
Darrow has not got a good film credit.
No, he hasn't been in any films like Goodfellas.
Remember, he goes to he's the guy that goes to Paulie for some help because,
No, I know.
Pesci put a bottle over his head.
I know this Tony Darrow. I'm happy it's this one and not the other one because I don't know the other one that Jimmy knows. It's a lot of confusion.
Yeah.
And it went back and forth for like 3 meetings. And until recently, we figured out, all right, that we finally figured out it's him.
Of course.
And ShamWow guy. I think we're going to save that story for Bill
Oh,
Burr.
wow. I thought I was, I woke up this morning. I read that so late. I thought I was dreaming.
Really?
Because it's just so weird. The mugshot's fantastic.
The ShamWow guy is a naughty boy.
He's a dirty, dirty boy. He must go through a few ShamWows himself. Ooh.
Soaking up all sorts of stuff.
Yes.
Yes. Naughty.
Naughty boy, that ShamWow guy and that nut chopper dude.
And I want to make sure. Can Tony see us right now? Where's Tony? Way in the back? It's this guy,
There
right?
he is.
Yes.
Yeah. You see
Oh,
him.
yeah. Of course it's that
Yes.
guy. Now we see.
Yeah.
This guy's worried about you. He didn't want to come over and give the check,
Wait
He
a-
could take care of this.
Yeah, it's no problem. Tell him to put it on my tab. Of course.
That's what I want to talk to you about. It ain't just this here. It's 7 fucking big ones here. 7 fucking G's you owe me here. $7,000, I mean, ain't peanuts. I don't mean to be out of order or nothing.
You don't mean to be out of order. She said, it's good you don't mean to be out of order,
Hey, no
Sonny.
disrespect.
You call embarrassing me in front of my friends, like calling me a fucking deadbeat, Sonny, you're a real fucking mutt. You know the money we
What are you
spend in this
talking
fucking...
about? Come on, don't be like that.
What do you mean don't be like
Leota laughing.
Look at this prick.
The Leota laugh. He just
That's the best part is the guy gets a fucking bottle smashed across his head.
And everyone laughs.
Leota cannot laugh at him.
He's just that when Maury's being choked with the phone and his wig comes off, he's laughing at that. Oh, Jimmy, come on, Jimmy, you're gonna kill him.
Underrated, that laugh, huh?
Oh, it's fantastic.
That Ray Liotta laugh rules.
It means something bad is happening.
Oh, no kidding. All right,
You
we'll
know,
talk.
they treat me like half a fag over here.
Yeah. All right, we'll talk to Tony Darrow next. Very cool. Opie and
Yeah.
Anthony just getting started. What's up? Should we play one more time? At the rehab.
Oof.
At the rehab.
Yikes.
You're checking out the Opie and Anthony show. The crowd is growing. The last
Yeah.
week we do the show from this facility before we move over to the other joint.
Yep.
Taking a week off between the two, situations, I guess.
Situation.
Yeah, a new era will begin after break.
Certainly will.
Broadcasting from the big building. What is it, like 5 or 6 blocks from here?
Yeah.
I've only been there a few times.
8 blocks, actually.
8 blocks?
Is it? 8?
Haven't been there lately. Haven't been there in easily a month.
Yeah.
Easily.
Yeah, I haven't been there. Wow, I think you were there.
I've been there a few times, but not so much lately. Not so much lately.
I just can't.
That's the other side of like trashing everybody. Then you gotta stay away.
Yeah.
You can't just walk through those hallways and go, "Hey, everybody."
Hi.
Oh yeah, I said something bad about you and you and you. Oh yeah, you.
And then you got to share the glass hallways where you can't even sneak by people's offices.
Right, no.
It's like, let me just sneak past this office. I just got to get past the doorway.
Yeah. What are they called?
It's glass.
What are the Marines called when you're doing the belly walk?
Yeah, the low crawl.
Whatever the hell that thing is called. You try to do that to get by people's glass offices. They still see you, though.
Hide behind poster. Try to jump from poster to poster.
Right, just to get through the place.
Oh,
there's gonna be so many awkward hellos. Hey, welcome.
How you doing? Yeah.
Hey, I know you hate me, and I hate you as well.
In the building, huh? Yeah, finally. Yeah. Well, they took a time. Yeah, we got a studio down at the other side of.
Hey, what have you been up to since you've told me you wanted to punch me in the face?
Yeah, it's great. Good seeing you. Yeah.
All right, see you around the hallways.
Take it easy.
All right.
What wanker. What wanker.
Let's get Tony Darrow in here. Big star, and he's sitting out there.
Where is he?
Yeah.
Right there. There's Tony Darrow.
Come on.
I'm not happy that he's a Yankee fan, but I'm not going to be the one to tell him.
Why?
Huh?
What are you talking about?
City Field opened up yesterday. Yeah, you can sit wherever you want, Tony.
Yeah, how you doing?
Tony Darrow in studio.
I like that he's a Yankee fan.
Yeah, you got two Yankee fans. You got a Met fan in here. No, you got two Mets fans too. City Field opened yesterday. You see that, Danny?
That's cute.
Why would they like open up this brand new stadium and let like college baseball be the first game?
I think they wanted to give it the old shakedown.
Really, just
the old
kind
test run.
Give it a little tryout.
Yeah,
Is that on? Yeah, that's on.
Oh yeah.
I know why they opened it, because they wanted to get all the kinks out. They were talking about that.
Yeah.
But it's a baseball field. What kind of kinks?
Well, to see how long it takes for the servers, you guys with the baskets to come down.
Sure,
and
all that stuff.
All that shit, just to get it out of the way. You know?
There you go. Tony knows.
Shakedown run.
It would be funny if there was a line drive up the middle and it hit second base and it exploded. Like, wow, glad that didn't happen with a big crowd.
Now, you said I'm a Yankee fan, but I'm also a New York fan. I'm a Yankee Jet fan, and I'm a Met Giant fan.
But you can't do that, Tony.
I am a New York fan. If the Yankees are playing,
You're one of those
Mets,
guys? There's a lot of them
I
out
root
there.
for the Yankees.
See,
If the Jets are playing the Giants, I root for the Jets.
Yeah.
But I'm not going to, if neither one of my favorites are playing, I'm not going to root for Boston if
That's
I got
exactly
a New York
what
team.
I've said that so many times, and people, call me an asshole. They go, what are you doing?
Well, I heard that before. Too.
Well, yeah,
you know what's funny?
I'm used to that.
I'm looking at those kids at the audience out there.
Yeah.
As I'm walking down 57th Street, I parked on 9th Avenue because they used to live on Columbus and 60th.
Okay.
So I always park in the same place.
Yeah.
I saw a couple of your men that work for you waking up all the fucking bums in the street and putting them up there in the audience. Look what they look like. Those are really fucking derelicts. Look at them. There's only one guy with a tie on, and he got lost, so he came up here.
We don't know what
he only wore that because he's going to hang himself right after this.
Yeah. Why is he wearing it? Why are you wearing a tie, sir? Why would the mic work?
It's on.
I'm going to my job after this, so.
What do you do?
I'm in medical sales.
Oh, I thought you were like undercover FBI. You're going to arrest all them fucking drug dealers out there.
He's a medical. You're in pharmaceuticals, huh? Yeah. Bet.
Do we have a woman out there? Not yet.
No,
huh?
why would we?
Tony, we get one or two.
You do?
Yeah, one or two women show up, but for the most part,
we got to soften our delivery, and then maybe
anyway,
we'll
I
get
just
to see
want to
some
say
women.
it just before we talk about me, that I really admire you two guys, all of you. You guys are great. And
thanks, Tony.
Thank you, sir.
And you're going to be around for a long time.
Well, we hope so.
Well, Jay Leno calls us the most popular
unknowns. No, you're not really. You
the
guys
most
are great.
popular show in satellite radio history.
How about that?
That's what our friend Jay Leno
Well, you
said.
know, Vinny Pastori with the Wise Guy show.
Oh, yeah.
I used to host it when he left. I did that a
yeah?
bunch of times. Yeah, it was a lot of fun.
When he left?
What do they do? 3 to 7 in the afternoon, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Are they still doing that
3
show?
to 7. No, they're off.
Are they done?
They're done. Yeah.
I was just talking to Artie Fuqua. He's a black comedian, I know, and he was saying that.
How about this? He's a problem too.
Oh yeah,
I
well,
love
not
the guy.
anymore. He's not. He's sober. He said that he used to do the Wise Guy show. He goes, "Those guys are fucking ruthless." Like in a good way. He enjoyed actually doing the show.
Oh yeah, we chop everybody up. You know,
Yeah.
it was so funny because the gentleman, one of your producers, was asking me, all you guys seem to be like started together, and what happened? Well, Frank Vincent and Joe Pesci. Frank used to play drums, and Joe used to play guitar, and they had like a comedy act, and they also sang. And I sang and did comedy, and there was a place called the Montclair in Jackson Heights many fucking years ago. I don't want to say how long ago, because I look like a fucking Adonis, but I'm not that. I'm not a kid. But anyway, so I walk in. I'm the star. I'm headlining, and they're the band playing there.
Yeah.
So I got charts, I got arrangements, and I open it up, and they look at me. They go, "What the fuck is this?" And I go, "Well, I got to get it rehearsed." There's no rehearsal. We don't know how to fucking read music, right?
Yeah.
So I'm singing like, "Si avisa fatta na de gulliga fatta me." I'm doing Malafemina, and I sing it in B flat, and they only know it in G.
Oh,
So I'm sounding like Anna Maria Alberghetti trying to sing this fucking song, right? And I wanted to kill the two of them, and then we became good friends. And Vinny Pistori and I hung out. He used to own a bar in White Plains, in New Rochelle, I think, called the Crazy Horse. And he was a lunatic himself in those days, you know? And it was a lot of fun, and we all tried one. Danny Aiello was the MC.
Sure.
The bouncer at the Improv. And I was doing comedy and singing there, and he used to say, "I'm going to be an actor." I'm going to say, "You're going to be my prick. You can't even talk English." You know? And he made it really big, you know. So we all started together, and we all played on the Improv and Catch a Rising Stars softball team, the Broadway Show League.
Oh, wow.
Larry David was my shortstop. I managed the team.
rules.
What's his name? Ron Carey. Remember Ron Carey, the comedian?
Yeah, he was on.
yeah.
He was on Barney Miller.
And
Yes.
also, he was
Very good.
Dom DeLuise's brother in Fatso, you know, and he was great. And David Brenner and all these guys. And I managed these fucking bunch of lunatics. They used to play ball and then run to the shrink every day. You know, but that's we all started
And
at
then
the same time.
what did Scorsese just go around and scoop yous all up and go, hey,
well, that's a very
fuck
fun.
casting. I'll just grab a bunch of these fucking guys off the street.
That's a funny story. I was headlining at the Claridge Hotel in Atlantic City. I started out as a singer. And that when you talked about the little prick, Tony Darrow, the other guy.
You know the comedian?
Yeah,
Yeah,
I
that's
know him
right.
very well. But I called him up one day because I was rolling. I'm doing this almost 35, 40 years, singing. I just started the comedy. So I called him up. He was appearing in a little comedy shop, I think it was at the Trop. And here I am. I got my name on top of taxi cabs, and I got marquees out on the highway, you know, billboards. So I called him up. I said, "Not for nothing, kid. You know, I'm doing this a long time. Everybody knows me, and you're using my name." He said, "Well, you know, I don't spell it like you do. I spelled it D-A-R-O." I said, "I know, but they're coming in to see me, or they're coming in to see you." I said, "Why don't you change it to Darryl or something?" He said, "No, I don't want." I said, "Well, go and fuck yourself, you little cocksucker." So now they book him on the Wise Guy show, and I'm hosting it. He don't know that I'm hosting it, so he's in the green room. I was waiting. This little bastard comes out. I'm going to bury him, and I fucking destroyed him.
Nice.
I chopped them all up. I said, "Good, use my name." I get up. I'm going to smack you. And I was scaring the shit out of him. He's really a nice kid,
Right.
You know. And
But you had to do it.
yeah, I had to ask him why he wanted to do it, and then he gave me a legitimate answer that, you know, that's his real name, and
I guess that's legitimate enough.
It's not my real name.
Really? That's
No,
hilarious.
my real name is Antonio Nunzio Borghese. That's my real name.
That's a hell of a name to have in the entertainment business.
But when
though.
I was a kid
Get a
growing
little
up in
respect with a
Brooklyn,
name
in
like
East
that.
New York, where the real good fellas came from, they didn't say Anthony Borghese, which is nice. They said Anthony Borghese. So I thought my name was Borghese. You can't have a showbiz name Borghese. By the time they fucking pronounce it, the show's over.
Yeah.
You know? So my cousin called me up and said, "Why don't you use Tony Darrow? Darrow." So I said, "Okay," and that name stuck, you know.
So it's not your name, it's his name, but you bust his balls
Well,
about
I busted his balls because I took his name and now I'm using his name,
That
but I'm
makes
pissed
sense.
at him.
You
Right.
want his name simple.
But no,
as
I
that.
was doing
But
it longer.
Honestly, it does confuse people because
Yeah.
I mean, you heard us talking. We weren't
Right,
sure
you
which
don't know
Tony
who it
Darrow
was.
we were
Right.
talking
Yeah,
to
who's
until
coming in?
recently.
How many times? I'm sure you're sick of talking about the movie, but you're in one of the greatest scenes in movie history. I mean, which it's a nice place to be. How many times did Pesci have to smack you with that bottle? How many different takes did you have to do with that?
15 times, and actually, I told Marty. Marty loved me for some reason. He really fell in love. He brought me over to the producers and everything, and said, "This is the kid I was telling you about." And I was in awe. And I'm a ball breaker. I love people, and I'm always teasing. I did shtick all over the fucking place. And you know the scene with the bandage on my head? I wrote that whole scene. Because growing up in the neighborhood, because I knew the real Jimmy Burke and I knew the real Paulie. I was a kid, but I knew them. Not to say hello to, but they were in the neighborhood, you know. And that's how we used to talk. Like a kid, we'd all dress up for Sunday to go to church, and we'd have a suit and a tie on, and all the wise guys were on the corner. And if we walked past, I'd go, "Look at this little cocksucker, he's wearing a tie." It's like putting a silk hat on a pig or a tuxedo on a monkey. Come here, you little prick. When I tell a joke, you laugh. You want to wind up a fucking MIA? You know, that's how they used to talk. Yeah. He's dressed like a half a fag. What's a half a fag? You're either a fucking fag or no fag. Yeah. So Marty called me in his trailer, and he said, "I want you to put all your street words in there, and I want you to do it." He said, I says, "Yeah, but, you know, Sovino's a little high-strung, and it's his scene. You know, I'm just sitting there answering." He's, "No, I'll take care of that." So I wrote all the fucking words, and, you know, about the... Oh, well, what do you want me to do? Kill this guy? Well, it wouldn't be a bad idea, you know.
Yeah.
So
gives you a nice
now
look
we
after
go
that
in,
line.
And Paulie's to my left, and Ray Liotta's there. So I go, "But you know, Paulie," and I'm doing. He's going, "Whoa, what fucking movie are you doing?" Right? So now I'm looking at Scorsese for help. I go, I don't want to say nothing because it's not my place. It's my second movie. So finally, Marty goes over and he whispers in his ear, and he was mad. And that's what Marty wanted him. You notice his face. "Oh, what the fuck you want me to do? What do I know about restaurants?"
Yeah.
And it worked. Marty's a genius. And the two best directors I ever worked with in my life were Scorsese and Woody Allen, because they hire actors to portray the scene the way they see it, you know. Because some people write like, "I meet you guys and I go, 'Oh, it's an honor to be in your presence. I'm overwhelmed by your company.'" I don't fucking talk like that. No, those words are not even in my vocabulary. So I would say, "Hey, guys, I'm so fucking excited to be on your show. I never heard of you guys like you never heard of me." But I said the same fucking thing.
Right.
So that's why when you see a Woody Allen movie or a Scorsese movie, you go, "Jesus, these guys are so natural. Man.
Yeah.
Where'd they get them?"
Yeah,
Because they're doing their own words, but they're staying. Like the scene would end with pen. That's the end of the scene. So I'll do whatever the fuck I want, and I'll say, "And then I took the pen and I wrote it. Cut." You know, and that's what you do.
As long as it ends the right way, whatever.
Right, yeah,
you know,
and
however
that's
you get
how
there.
they work, and that's why every time...
Very smart.
Yeah, I did 6 Woody Allen movies in a row, and the last one he made me
Woody
star.
loves you.
Yeah.
Because Woody only uses people he really, really enjoys.
Yeah. I read an interview with Woody, and he said like one of the problems he has when guys audition, I would have these great actors come in and like, you know, start talking, and we're talking about the role, and then all of a sudden they start reading out of the script. He goes, and then all of a sudden they just went into acting mode, and he goes, it's all of a sudden they're acting.
Right. And you know, I shit myself. Let me tell you, I was so fucking scared. The first movie I did was Bullets Over Broadway.
Right.
And I wanted to meet Woody Allen in the worst way, so when I'm in my trailer, I never saw a script. I said, "Oh my God," and my mouth got like cotton. You could take the fucking saliva out and put it on a table. And the girl is talking, "Oh, Mr. Darrow, you know, my PA, she takes care of me. She goes and gets coffee, and my wardrobe is here and all that shit." And I'm saying, "Well, where's the script?" And she says, "Oh, it's coming." I go, "It's coming." You know, I don't even know what the fuck I'm doing. So now I go to makeup, and I know the guy from Law and Order, and he's talking. I'm going, now they hand me a script, and it's like 6 pages long, and I'm going, how the fuck am I going to learn this, right? So I'm reading it, and he's talking, and I'm going, just let me look at this for a minute. Go back. Wardrobe is here, and I'm looking at the script. The director's here. Let's go, Tony. So we walk around the corner in Williamsburg, and I meet Woody for the first time, and he goes, "Hey, Tony, everything?" I'm like, "Oh, yeah, everything." And my fucking knees are shaking. I'm fucking to pee myself. I don't know what the fuck is going on. So he said, "All right, you and Tony Sirico, who wants to drive the car?" I said, "Okay, I'll drive." Right? He said, "Now, Chaz is going to be upstairs. You're going to go in and get him, throw him down the fucking stairs. You know, don't throw him down, but shove him, and then tell him to get in the fucking car, because we're going to take him to see the boss, Joe... whatever the fuck his name is. He died now. He's a great actor. Anyway, he says, and you ad-lib it. You ad-lib the whole
Just like you are right now.
That reminds me of a joke.
Good actor, he died.
That reminds me of a joke. This mafia guy died. You know what they put on his tombstone? What the fuck are you looking at? But anyway, that's the way Woody works. No script. He wants you to do... This is the scene. You're going to go get Chaz, go up there and do. You say something to Sirico, he says something to you. Go get the guy, put him in a car. That's it. Drive away, scene over. And it's the greatest way to work, because being in nightclubs all my life, that's all I ever did was ad-lib.
Right.
You know, when I sang, I was Buddy Hackett's opening act. I was
Buddy Hackett was a funny man.
To me, Buddy Hackett was the funniest human being I ever worked with, only because when he came out on stage, he had his act, but the first 10 minutes or 15 minutes was always ad-lib. Like, he'd see this bottle of water on the table in front of you. Everybody else had drinks, and he'd go with the water. What are you going to do, wash out a few things? And he'd start fucking breaking balls, and there were always gems. And then he'd go into his act. He was a fucking comedic genius. And I'm sitting in the dressing rooms listening to all these heavyweights. I opened for Rickles, Hackett, Foster Brooks. Remember the guy that played
yeah.
He's still alive?
Yes, I work with him.
No. He passed away.
I mean him.
We got the young one in studio.
Well, I like to
Dom DeLuise. So sitting in those dressing rooms while they're on, listening to the monitors, the comedy keeps coming into your head, After 20, 30 years, you just know every line and every joke. Then I started writing for them, doing little lines in between, you know?
Yeah.
And so now I'm breaking balls. I started doing comedy.
How long have you actually been doing stand-up?
Well, hardly ever. You know,
hardly ever.
Yeah, well, what I do is I have a major golf tournament I run every year for you. You guys are invited to it.
That'd be nice.
It's for United Cerebral Palsy, and I do it every year, and I have all the comics come in and IMC, and everybody goes, Jesus Christ, you're just as funny as them. Why don't you do it? So I'm going to be appearing at, you got the card there, at the Triad Theater.
Yeah, the Triad Theater.
On West 72nd Street, 158 West 72nd, and I'm going to be there April 2nd, every Thursday in April, and every Thursday in May, April 2, 9, 16, 23, 30, May 7, 14, 21.
You just nailed it. Very good.
And I got this kid opening for me, Louis Veneria. He was in the Bronx Tale. He played one of the kids at the end. He gets blown up in the car at the end.
Right, yeah.
And he's a great singer. He sings like Sinatra. And the Triad Theater serves drinks. They serve... it's a beautiful theater. It's got a balcony, great stage, great sound and lights, and like all the guys are coming down. Vinny Pastori, Tony Sirico, Uncle Junior.
Hey, did you know Tony before he was? Tony Sirico was a fucking bona fide tough guy. Before
yes, he was. He was a bad dude.
Did you know him before he was an actor, or you met him as an actor?
I know Tony for about 35 years, and he is a tough dude, and he struggled like we all did, playing like whatever his name was in the movie. Hey, Tony, go get the car. Yeah, boss. And then all of a sudden he got lucky, and he capitalized on it. He's got his own cologne out now. He's a great dude. And we all have fun. Like, all I do is pick up the phone. Hey, Anthony, I'm appearing here. Can you come? I'll be there. When they call me for something, I'm there. He has St. Jude's Hospital is his thing. So I go to his thing, and we all always help each other. One hand washes the other. And when I do my golf tournament, or like I'm appearing now, they're all going to show up.
Yeah.
If you notice on the card, Jimmy Gandolfini gave me a quote. Woody Allen gave me a quote. Jackie Mason, who I opened for him too. I was his first opening act. He's coming to see me. He lives right up the street here.
I see him wandering around this neighborhood all the time.
And I just finished.
Seriously, it looks like he's just kind of wandering these days.
I just finished a major motion picture with him called One Angry Man. I don't know if you remember 12 Angry Men with Henry Fonda.
Yeah, of course.
Well, it's about a jury thing. Well, he did. He wrote this movie called One Angry Man. He gets called for jury duty, and he don't want to go, so he tries to fuck up all the questions, and they put him on anyway.
Of course.
So now we're all sequestered in this sequestered jury room, trying to figure out if the guy's guilty or not. And he brings in massage chairs. He brings in a microwave, refrigerators, deli sandwiches. He's got to take a piss every 10 minutes, and we want to get the fuck out of here. And for like 2 days, he let us. We got locked in there for 3 weeks, and we want to kill him. But he's so cute and so funny, And it was an honor and a pleasure to work with him.
Yeah,
you know?
no kidding.
Yeah.
A
It's
legend.
ballsy. I like the fact too that you just start to stand up, but you already got a theater booked. It's fucking that is balls. Like, I'm having to start. I'm going to do a 2-week run in the fucking theater.
I am a funny bastard. I'll tell you. What I do is I do jokes. I do stock jokes, but I got a great delivery, and I'm cute. I know I'm cute. Yeah, no, I really am. You know, like I remember appearing in Vegas many years ago at the Stardust Hotel in the lounge in the 70s when that was the place to work. And I sang and did comedy. And how that happened was my agent, when I was with the William Morris office, Lee Solomon, in those days, he was the king. He thought he was the star. He booked all the big names. Mm-hmm. So I'm opening for Hackett, and Hackett used to complain that I'm too funny. You got to tell him to stop the jokes. You know how the headliners are. They don't want you doing this. They got to approve your songs and all that shit. So Lee used to call him and say, Tony, you know, Hackett loves you, but you got to stop doing the jokes. Rickles, same thing. Foster. I said, I can't. This is what I do. I'd be singing whatever, feelings, nothing, and I go, excuse me, so am I keeping you up? You want a fucking blanket and a pillow? You know, did you come here for revenge? Are you having a good time? Well, tell your fucking face about it, because you're scaring the shit out of me. And then I go back, feelings, nothing more. You know, I just fucking do. I was a loose cannon. So I said, well, then you got to put me somewhere where I don't have anybody in front of me or behind me. So they put me in the Stardust Lounge, and I used to do an hour and 10 minutes twice a night. And I do all my shtick. I was a loose cannon. I'd be singing. All of a sudden I say, excuse me for a minute. I walk off stage. I go, Keno, come here. I start playing Keno with the Keno girl. I say, have a drink. I'll be right back. You know, give him a drink and charge it to that table over there. You know, and I'd fuck around, do whatever the fuck I wanted. You know, and it worked.
Nice.
The Stardust in Vegas?
Huh?
In Vegas?
Vegas, yeah. I did it. I performed in Carnegie Hall.
Mm-hmm.
I sang in Carnegie. I sang with the New Jersey State Symphony.
Of a career, Tony.
Yeah,
Jesus.
I had 2 albums out with Roulette Records. You know, Roulette Records in those days. Tommy James and the Shondells, Dinah Washington. I did it all. And
you have a Scorsese story, don't you, about Goodfellas?
Yeah. I'm appearing at the Claridge Hotel, and I'm headlining. And like I said, I got the billboards on the highway, and I got on top of taxi cabs, my pictures in all the elevators and tent cards in the rooms. And you know, when you sing, it's much tougher than doing. I don't mean tougher to be on stage. They're both very tough, but you have to rest your pipes when you sing. I used to run on the boardwalk 5 miles every day, and you can't talk before a show too much, and when you're having dinner, and you can't yell over crowds in a busy casino. It's a lot tougher than doing comedy. So Lee Solomon calls me up. He says, they saw that first movie you did, which was a real garbage movie. It was called Street Trash. In fact, we went to the premiere on garbage trucks. In tuxedos, we drove on garbage trucks as a gimmick.
Someone thought that was a good idea.
Yeah. And the movie was terrible, but my character was very strong. I played a mob guy. No, I'm going to do Shakespeare, right? And Scorsese's people saw it. And now they want me to go meet Scorsese at Warner Brothers right on Rockefeller Plaza. So Lee Solomon calls me 2 days. I say, Lee, I don't want to fucking go. I got to, you know, he says, yeah, you'll take the Trump helicopter. You'll land on 30th Street there, and you'll come and walk over, and you'll do the fucking thing, and you'll go back. It's great. I go, oh, nah, I can't. You know, you're going to bust up my routine. I got 2 shows to do tonight. He said, you're a fucking moron. This is a big thing. It's Martin Scorsese. And I know the name, but I don't really know that much about him. Like if you ask me who the entertainment director is at Caesars in Vegas, or who this guy is in the night, I know all about that, but I don't know movies.
Right.
So I go. Now I walk up there and I sit and I see this palatial reception office and this beautiful girl behind the desk, and I'm getting a little excited here now, you know, and I hear this girl screaming in the room. And she's doing the scene that Lorraine Bracca did, you know, when she throws the drugs down the toilet and she puts the gun in Ray Liotta's mouth. Well, Jennifer Grey was reading for that role while I'm sitting outside.
That's so weird when...
So now all of a sudden the door opens, Scorsese, Ellen Lewis, and Jennifer Grey walks right past me, and I go like this. The fuck? That's really that kid from Dirty Dancing, you know? I said, holy shit, you know. Now my heart starts pumping, and believe me, guys, you could tell I really never get nervous. You know, And I like that feeling. That anxiety is good for you right when before you're ready to go on. So now I get nervous. I see Scorsese, and I see this girl. I don't really know that Scorsese, but I figure it is. And I see Ellen Lewis, and she says to me, Tony Darrow. Well, now I get nervous. When I get nervous, I do shtick. So he sticks out his hand, and exactly, I'll show you the guys the clipping. I got a half page in the Daily News. Because I called my publicist up right away. He says, this really happened? I said, yeah. He says, no bullshit, because you'll get in trouble. I said, everything I tell you is the truth. So he sticks his hand out, and I go like this. I slap his hand. He says, don't give me that fucking hand, you cocksucker. Just like that. I don't get this role. You and this fucking broad are going out the window. You know where the fuck I had to come from for this role? And he stopped. And he stared at me. And my heart went in my balls. I said, oh, you stupid bastard. You blew this.
It bombed.
Right. I said, this is not nightclubs. I thought, nightclub, you do that. Right? So he went like this. Jesus Christ, this is what I'm looking for. He said, everybody comes in and they can't fucking talk, blah, 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 blah. You tell them to read, and all of a sudden they turn green, He says, come on in my office. And he sits next to me. He don't sit behind his desk. So I go, well, what are we going to read? He said, no, we don't have to read. He said, what have you done before? I said, what more have I done before? Nothing. I did that one garbage movie. He said, all right, you're going to be Sonny Bamboo. At that time, it was Sonny Bamboo from the Bamboo Lounge.
Yeah.
But later on, he beefed about using his nickname, Sonny, the real Sonny. So we had to change it to Sonny Buns. But it's very funny. I grew up in that neighborhood, and the Bamboo Lounge was on Rockaway Parkway. And 20 years before the movie, I played his nightclub, and now I wind up playing the guy.
How hated is Henry Hill now? Is he
He's
really
a fucking rat cocksucker.
Yeah.
He really is, because I grew up in that neighborhood. Look, let me just say this to you. I'm not a tough guy, but I know their code. You do this with him, the three of you, right? And you say something about the executive producer in confidence. Then all of a sudden you get up and you walk out and you go, you know what those two guys said about you? You're a fucking rat. You're no good. So if you chose the life of a mob guy, and you want to do that, and you're earning, and you're doing well, and the Godfather loves you like a son, and then all of a sudden they put the cuffs on you and you become a rat, you deserve to get your fucking brains blown out. You really do. You're no fucking good. You chose that life. It was okay when you fed your mother and father, and it was okay when you were rolling. Now all of a sudden, because you're going to do time, you're going to give up everybody. You knew that before you started. I don't believe in that.
Do you put a guy, let me ask you, do you put a guy like, say, Sammy the Bull? Do you put a guy like that, or even in that category, like a guy who was...
I certainly do.
Even though he said, what I remember...
Well, he said that John was going to kill him, so that's why he ratted.
Oh, that's just what his story is.
Yeah, okay. So, because I'm a fucking, I'm a child molester, I'm going to fuck your daughter? It's the same fucking thing. You're a piece of shit. John took you in, he made you his underboss. I'm not saying that all of this is right. Mob shit. I'm just talking about in general. Mm-hmm. Look.
That's an honest answer. I like it.
Of course.
Yeah,
I like
you
it
know
a
what
lot,
I'm saying?
actually.
In other words, he took you in, he made you his underboss. Now, you heard he was going to kill you? Why? Did he tell you that? You heard. That's like, I remember when I was a kid, they said I was so drunk I didn't know what I was doing. Did you ever get that drunk, really, that you didn't know what you were doing?
Jimmy did.
I've been in and out of blackouts, but you always have some
in
kind
my
of...
neighborhood, nobody ever really got that drunk, and they go, so you didn't know what you were doing, so you ratted on me. So then you don't fucking drink.
How is Henry Hill still walking around, though? Because he still shows up places, and I think Chuck Zito yelled at him somewhere. Like, he still shows up places.
Well, you know what it is? I'll tell you what it is. It's not like the FBI or the police where they have computers and they got this that they could track people. These are street guys who do things their own way, and they've been doing it for many years. If someone says something, hey, I saw him over here, but by that time it's too late. So he's getting away with murder is what he is.
You think at some point we might meet his...
it's too late now. Nobody gives a shit. Most of those guys are dead anyway.
Yeah.
Jimmy Burke was, that was Jimmy Conway, right?
Jimmy Conway. I knew him. He was much older than me. I didn't say hello to him or hang out with him, but they say that if he was Italian, he would have been a boss. He was a tough guy and a very gentlemanly kind of guy.
He was a fucking Mick.
Yeah, he gave out a lot of tips, and he was all the guys loved him. A very tough guy too.
Last thing I want to ask you, if it's cool, I want to ask, what was De Niro
What do you mean
like?
last thing? I'm fucking staying there, you cocksucker.
Well, no, we have, I know it's 7:20, we got a break. I just wanted, what about De Niro? What was he like on set? Because I've only met him once.
De Niro's a very helpful, kind man, but he doesn't hang out. In other words,
No.
the lights go out, cut,
And
he's
out
in
of
his
there.
trailer.
Oh, really?
Right. Chaz and I hang out, Parmentary. When
Chaz
we did
does our
Analyze-
show all the time,
yeah,
man.
When we did Analyze This,
Great
he's a
movie.
great guy. Joe Pesci and I hung out a lot, just certain guys don't do certain things, and that's, you got to respect it. But Robert De Niro is
Oh, you can say Bobby.
yeah, he's a very friendly guy.
I like when you guys do that.
And he's very helpful too. Like,
Yeah.
like if the camera's facing my left side and he's sitting on my right, and I look at him, so now I only got the side of my face, and he'll say to you, because I just started, at that time, he'll say, turn your chair and face the camera more so you get your whole face in there, and you can look at me on an angle. He tells you a lot of helpful things. And he don't forget people. Like, I didn't see him when I did Goodfellas. I didn't see him again until I did Analyze This. He walked right up to me and said, hey, Tony, how you doing? Everything okay? And I went, fucking man asked me how I'm doing. Like I couldn't believe it,
Yeah.
It would have been great, though, if he said, turn your chair at a certain angle, and
Get
you
the
said,
fuck
mind
outta
your
here."
fucking business.
Well, that happened. You know how you got a minute, or we
Yeah,
got a
yeah, yeah.
Oh, Don Rickles. When he first started, he was in this place called Mateo's in California. It's a restaurant. And
Yeah.
Sinatra used to come in there all the time. So Rickles was starting out as a lounge act. So he walked up to Sinatra in the bathroom. Jilly was with him because Jilly goes everywhere with Frank. And he said, Mr. Sinatra, and Jilly put his hands. No, it's okay, Frank said. Mr. Sinatra, I'm Don Rickles, the comedian. I'm working lounges in Vegas. He said, yeah, I heard of you. He said, everybody's buzzing about how good you are. Could you do me a favor, please? I'm sitting out here with my girlfriend, Cohen. I told her I know you. I don't know you, but when you walk past there, could you just slap me on the back and say, hey, Don, how you doing? So Sinatra said, sure. So Rickles sits down. Sinatra walks out, slaps Don on the back, and he says, hey, Don, how you doing? Don looks up and says, get your fucking hands off me. Can't you see I'm talking to my girlfriend? And Sinatra fell on the floor. The next night, they all went to see him. And,
hysterical.
yeah, it's hysterical. That's right.
That is either going to make you a legend or get your
but
teeth knocked out of the table.
But Sinatra's a street guy and a ball breaker,
Sure.
and he loved that kind
He
of
understood
shit,
that
you know?
whole thing.
Yeah.
Don Rickles, one of the funniest guys ever.
Oh, yeah.
Ever.
Oh, yeah.
I saw something on HBO recently. He's 80-something now, and he's still doing
great,
it.
yep.
What's
Still
it called?
doing
Mr.
big time.
Warmth, right? John Landis
Something like
directed
that.
it.
It was a really good
Well, you see, Don is very funny, but Don's act is
show on
set
HBO.
all the time. He sees the black guy, it's all aboard. The
Yeah.
Jew guy does his,
All aboard.
right. But it's the same set act, which is hysterical, and it's rapid fire. But Hackett bounces all over the place. You don't know where he's going, what he's doing, and he's a comic genius. He's just unbelievable.
So Hackett just kind of went with it, and
He got to his act, but
and,
when he
Rick,
felt
and
like
Rickles
it,
was more an
set.
act.
Set
It was a
all
set
the
act.
time. Set all the time, yeah.
Yeah, right on. I never saw Buddy Hackett do stand-up.
Oh, man, you missed a great thing.
I know.
I
Oh.
worked with him at the Sahara, and you know what else? I worked with him for 16 weeks at the Sahara. He was the vice president of entertainment.
Jeez.
And I cried because opening day, when they changed the billboard, I opened my drapes and I looked outside and I saw the marquee, and it says starring Buddy Hackett and Tony Darrow, and my name is as big as his. He gives you equal billing. Of
Wow.
course, he was top left.
Right.
And I sat there and I cried like a fucking baby.
Did he cry because it was the other guy?
D-A-R-R-O.
Shut up, you prick.
Jesus Christ.
So the Godfather, you got more time?
Okay.
The
Yeah, go
Godfather
ahead.
calls his hen man in. He says, Anthony, go in the bathroom and jerk off, and when you're done, I want to see it. He says, why? He says, just go and do it. So he goes and he comes out. He's got it in a napkin. He said, that's good. I'll do it again. So he goes in, he comes out. He's got it in a napkin. He said, very good. One more time. He's in there 20 minutes. He comes out. He's got a little drop in the napkin. He said, that's good. Drive my daughter to Brooklyn. So that's the kind of stuff you're going to hear.
Joke.
That's it. You like that one?
That's a good out right there,
That's the
Tony.
kind of
Trust
shit
me.
you're going to hear when you come and see me.
That's a very good out.
That's a Triad Theater on West
Yeah, we got Tony
72nd.
Darrow live at the Triad all through April and May. So it's every
Only
Thursday.
Every
So
Thursday in
every
April.
Thursday in April, every Thursday in May,
Right.
up until the 21st.
Yeah, it starts
of
8
May.
o'clock, and they serve drinks there, and I got a great opening act, and we're going to have a lot of fun.
I might actually go. That's sorry,
Would
that's
you
right
come?
around the corner from my house. That literally is about 3 blocks from my apartment.
Well, all you got to do is call my producer, and you're going to pay anyway.
Oh, yeah, of course. Happily.
Yeah, you guys be my guest, and it would be a pleasure.
Yeah, I would love
have
to
you.
check it out, man.
And you can go to SmartTix, SmartTix.com to get tickets. But
you got a website or anything, Tony?
Yeah, TonyDarrow.com, and you'll see it all on there, too.
DARROW.
Not that
Let's
other
remember
prick,
that.
right.
Right. Well, come back and see you soon, Tony.
I'd love to. You
This
guys
was a
are
pleasure.
great,
Tony,
and
thanks,
I wish
man.
you the best, and I know you're going to be moving soon, right?
Yeah.
Yeah,
We're
yeah.
going
they're
over to that
sending us
joint.
over to the big
Although this is
building.
perfect here. This is beautiful.
I know it's out of sight, out of mind. You know, bosses aren't up your ass all day, and now over
We
there
see
it's going to
nobody.
be a pain in the ass. So
Yeah. So now we have
Yeah.
them breathing down
And
our
don't forget, come and
our
see me,
necks.
all right?
Yeah, we'll do that, Tony.
absolutely,
Right on.
Tony. Thanks, man.
Tony Darrow, everyone. Oh my God, what is Dirk doing to us today? I know that's a Dirk pick, right? You're checking out the Opie and Anthony show. Bill Burr in studio.
What's
Bill
up,
Burr?
gentlemen?
Nice.
What's going on?
Are these guys alive?
I was gonna say you guys got a packed house out there.
Well, it's the last week, Bill, and then we moved to the big building 8 blocks away. We get to lose this fine facility and do our
What do you
show
mean?
from
Real excited.
and then we get to do our show from a studio that's maybe a third of the size.
Dude, what has happened to this country?
They're downsizing.
They're downsizing. Everything's being
Everything.
downsized.
Yeah.
This building, apparently, the rent is too high, and
Yeah.
we're the only ones here. So, well, us and Ron and Fez. So they thought, hey, it's cheaper if you guys come over there, and we don't pay rent on this building anymore. So then we got to go over there, but they didn't have any studio room for us, really.
The best part is they're like, when the bosses say it's going to be great 100 times, you know it's not going to be great. It's going to be great. It's going to be great. It's going to be great.
Oh, they're looking
It's
down
gonna
at
be
the
great.
floor,
It's going to be
rubbing
great.
the back of their
Great.
head. Yeah, it's gonna be great. It's gonna be great.
Fantastic.
It's going to be great. It's going to be good for you guys. Good.
Gonna
Good,
be,
good. Good for the show. Great.
You know, it's just going to be great to have you in the building.
Say great a lot because
Guests are going to be just walking through the hallways. You could grab the guests from other shows and interact with them. Yeah, that's what's going to happen. It's not going to be 20 fucking stares from the boss through the glass studio window
with the
and then meetings after the show every day.
How many of the come hithers are we going to get after a bit?
Yeah.
Come hither. Come
All
here.
right, come here. No, you can't do that. Or when there's like some spontaneous shit going on in the studio, they're going to all run over to make sure it stops before there's a problem. Meanwhile, people love hearing problems. That's like part of the show. The part of the show is the fucking problems, you know? And they're going to be like, what's the problem? The problem is you came to fix the problem.
Right.
Shut up.
The new guys don't understand.
Fixing the bit.
The new guys
don't fix
don't
the bit.
The new guys don't understand. Yeah, problems make really good radio.
Yeah. Don't worry
Really
about him so much.
That's right. Bill, you're playing what? The Trump Marina? Bill. look
Trump
at that.
Marina Saturday. Me and young Joe DeRosa.
Ah.
Joey's coming in Thursday.
Good deal.
Yeah, we're starting to let him come in without you, though.
I know he's been cheating on me.
He's
A little
actually
bit,
been
a little bit.
pretty good.
He's
Oh
been
yeah,
very
I was
Joe's
actually
good.
joking with them on the phone. We
Yeah.
were doing a podcast. I go, "What if you really started doing well on Opie and Anthony?" And I just started getting all weird around you. Like I never addressed it, and I was just you'd be like, "Hey, Bill, how's it going?" Yeah, good.
Yeah, good.
Hey,
Yeah.
how's Joe? Imagine we just ask a lot of Joe questions when you're in here.
Joe calls you up. I'm tired. Why? Did you have to get him to do fucking radio this morning?
Yeah, what time did you get up
Well,
this morning?
yeah, actually, I did. Oh, that's great. That's great.
yeah.
You sound upset about it. No, I'm not upset.
No problem. You just
Yeah,
go
listen, that
do it.
Trump Marina gig, something happened. I'm gonna have somebody else come in and open.
Yeah, they booked the opener. I couldn't, it was a mix.
Yeah.
Well, you live in L.A. You move back to the East Coast. What are you doing? Come back here and have
Oh
fun.
my God, dude! You think
Come
it's
home.
bad
home.
here?
Come home.
You think it's bad here?
Yeah.
Dude, I drove from my place to the 5, the highway out there,
Yeah.
as they call them, the 5.
The 5. I know,
Yeah.
the 5 and the 405.
Drove over there on a
Yes.
Sunday. Literally, dude, like maybe a 5-minute drive if there wasn't so much fucking traffic. And I go over there, and there was like 14 open houses.
Oh, wow, really?
What are they
Yeah.
selling? You mean for selling a house? There's people trying to dump
Dude,
them.
not only are they dealing with this economy, there was a writer's strike, the director's strike, potentially an actor's strike, and all those. You know, back in the day, they just had movie moguls. We're making this picture. See,
Yeah.
That's all they did. But now they're all tied in
to all this other bullshit, so they don't have any money to make movies and stuff. So
Right.
thank God I'm a comedian. I can tell you, there's deals to be had, people. You want to rent a mansion? You want to lease one for $4 a month?
Wow. Just moved to L.A.
Yeah, with 360 views. Yeah. Oh, yeah. That's the move. A lot of people are trying to do out there to keep the house.
Plus, the state is broke.
Wow, renting it out.
Oh, the whole thing's freaking me out. Plus, there's 9 zillion people. I live basically in a city that doesn't have a water supply. It's really freaking me out. So this other conspiracy theory maniac showed me this thing on the internet. This thing's pretty cool, actually.
Oh, no.
Here we go.
It literally can pull like water out of the atmosphere, like 7 gallons a day. It can up to 7 gallons. I'm
Of
like,
humidity?
yeah.
Wow.
Just
Humidity,
sweaty water.
Sweaty water, no, and jet fuel all mixed in there. I'll have a Bic lighter under a coffee cup trying to sterilize it.
Right.
No, it's
I'd like to see that thing.
Liquid air pollution,
yeah, so
basically.
it's like
that in operation.
It's like $1,300 though. Dude, you get that? You get a bread maker. I don't give a fuck. And you got a gun. You're all set.
That's it. You're set.
How are you going to get your
Set for the
protein?
Back
apocalypse.
whatever dictator takes over. You're like, absolutely right. Scientology and whatever the fuck this guy wants to do. I got my water, my
Okay,
bread.
water and bread and your gun, you're fine. You're making it through this.
Where's the protein coming from, though, Bill? Huh? I got a problem with your theory.
Okay, well, they got this other thing that can actually pull protein out of. No, I got nothing. Dude, there isn't.
Your
I
own
literally
cum.
sit there.
Yeah, right.
This is why I got to get a dog or something, because I fucking lay awake at night, like thinking about this stuff, and I can't figure out every option you try to think of. There's just another dick in your face. There's nothing you can do.
They're fucking people hard in this.
Yeah, they got a
this
pipe
city of ours.
in the fucking water into L.A.
Yeah, they steal
Like they take it
from where?
They steal it from the Colorado River,
which doesn't reach the ocean anymore. I learned that when I was in Utah.
It used to.
When did that stop?
Oh, I don't know. On baby number 7 zillion and 20.
Yeah.
After what?
Where it just ends.
Evidently, I don't know.
They've been damming it off to make power and to divert it to get water to certain areas of this because it's the fucking desert.
Yeah.
They actually, take the Mojave Desert and throw water at it and try to make it into farmland. So they've been kind of siphoning off of it.
Taking a piece here, taking a piece there.
You take a little bit of it. There's only so much flowing down there, and then it just doesn't flow.
That's not going to come back to bite us.
Dude, it's terrifying.
Terrifying. I love
You'll only-
Bill comes in and says that the things that we just look at and go read in the news and go, oh, Bill it's terrifying. I stay up at night thinking about this.
What? No, people, you just get lulled to sleep.
Wait.
Like, I'm still blown away like these car companies are in trouble. It's like, how? How are you in trouble? How can I manage my finances, but you fucking idiots can't do it, and then it affects me? I don't understand it.
Yeah, and it was just apparently, it was one mistake with the car companies because it was before the economy really took a shit that the gas prices went up, and they didn't foresee this and kept building the big SUVs. Now, I think that's bullshit. Like, people were still buying SUVs when the gas went up.
No, it got creepy for like a month, and then it went back down again. Dude, for a month, people were actually saying complimentary things about my hybrid. For 1 month.
Really?
There was this 1 month
Hey,
window.
you must like that,
When
huh?
it got up to about $4.80 a gallon, they were just going like, so what's the deal with that car, Before that, it was all like, you fucking pussy.
Yeah.
It was
Beep,
just
beep.
the-
Hi, faggot.
Yeah.
But then it dropped down to 450 and that window closed, right?
No,
They were
no,
back
yeah,
to
it
hating
went
you.
all the way back down, then everybody,
Started hating you again.
Yeah,
hey,
we
by the
were-
way, we got to back up because no one picked up on what Bill Burr was describing with the water in the air thing.
That's right.
Why didn't we pick up on this? Jared in
Oh, my
Boston,
God.
go ahead.
Hey, Billy, that magic water machine you have, I got one in my basement, too. It's called dehumidifier, you faggot.
It's called a what?
A dehumidifier.
Yeah, but you can't drink out of it.
It's distilled water.
Why not? You just get a
I
little
can grow
filter.
My plants just fine. I can grow my plants just fine. I'll eat the tomatoes out of my bucket and my deck. I'll be fine for the apocalypse.
Dude, email me. I want to learn how to do that.
It is like...
Go to Lowe's. Do they not have them on the fucking left coast, you faggot?
You pretty much described the humidifier.
Is that what it is? I have no idea.
Yeah, maybe. With a couple.
Dude, fuck that guy.
Yeah,
I've never said
dehumidifier,
that I
right.
was smart.
With
I
a
never
few
said I was
filters,
smart.
maybe, to keep the water clean, and you're set. Hey, you hear about your ShamWow guy?
Oh,
I know.
Wow.
We got to
Who
get the
kisses
story.
a hooker?
What a dirty boy.
Dirty,
Well.
dirty boy.
You don't.
That's what he puts
you
on
wouldn't
his
kiss a hooker?
genitals after he bangs a hooker.
Yeah, the ShamWow sops up that fucking wet spot on the sheet.
Well, Burr bought a ShamWow, right? You brought it to our attention on the show, but I think
and then he bashed it, but he was using it wrong.
I was using it incorrectly. Evidently, you have to get it soaking wet. Wring it out, and then it'll absorb it. But then still, in the end, you still have to use paper towels because no matter what you're doing, you're wiping the floor with something that's wet.
Yeah. So it's not gonna.
Still
it's not gonna dry.
one of the funniest lines ever was Bill talking about his fucking ShamWow and how it would be easier to clean up water with a plastic bag.
With the bag that it came in, yeah.
Fuck, that really is a fucking
ShamWow.
Anyone else nervous about the lights going on and off even more than usual?
It's been
today?
happening for weeks.
And then what?
Yeah,
Friday we were
yeah.
smelling like something burning.
For weeks, those fucking lights have been going on and off like
On and
a
off, on and
disco
off,
in this
on and off,
fucking
on and
place.
off. So I don't know what the hell's going on.
Yeah.
This whole recession is just making me feel a lot smarter. I always just assumed
Yeah.
people above me. They were great with money.
You always thought they
you
knew
really
what they were
did.
doing, right?
Yeah.
And they just
don't know shit.
Fucked it all up.
2-3 months of a bad time, and all of a sudden the whole world ends.
Yeah, and they're talking about that, all-inclusive money, that the world money.
No,
But,
man, it's just a conspiracy. You're out of your mind.
Bill brought it to us before the news did.
Bill was talking about this like years ago.
Oh, yeah. You know what? There's a bank out there now. It's Chase Manhattan Bank. It's weird. It's almost like there's just going to be one bank at some point.
Oh, Bill, shut up. Like it's going to happen. Like they let all these banks just go.
Dude,
wait,
I don't
what?
even give a shit anymore. As long as I don't end up in a FEMA camp, I'm fine. I don't give a fuck.
You don't want to be in a trailer?
Yeah, staple a
in FEMA
microchip
camp?
to my forehead. I don't care. You beat me. I give up. The only thing you can do is learn how to survive outside. Then you think that you're winning, but then every day you have to bust your ass like a farmer. Or
Yeah.
Grizzly Adams just traipsing through
Cutting
the woods,
wood and
trying to shoot a possum.
figuring out how to fucking make a fire.
Right. Figure out what you could eat off the damn thing.
Trying to find out where to plug in your dehumidifier.
Right.
Starts raining, you're underneath that tarp.
Oh, just don't want to have. I had a nice house.
Yeah.
I played before the government took it.
Exactly. I'll take a mud hut.
Let's get the ShamWow story on the air.
Oh, I
here.
love this.
This story has Sham Don't Have a Cow written all over it. This is Vince
Why hear that
Shlomo.
again?
Pitchman.
Did he try to make a funny?
I hate when I just don't see the obvious joke like that. Jimmy, that
sham-
jewel was just sitting there waiting to be plucked.
Especially don't have a cow, because that's such like a young and modern hip way of saying
Yeah,
don't fucking
have
freak
a
out.
cow because it rhymes with wow for sham and then
Yeah.
wow.
Well, yeah. I hear there's a lot of ShamWow references in this news story.
Oh, good. I
Listen
love when they
for
do
'em.
this.
This story has Sham Don't Have a Cow written all over it. This is Vince Shlomo, the pitchman for that super absorbent towel you see on TV, ShamWow. Well, Vince was arrested in Miami on felony battery charges. ShamWow. Apparently, Vince was at a hotel in the company of a prostitute, ShamWow.
Did he beat up an Asian?
Yeah.
And according to police report, that lady of the evening bit down on Vince's tongue and wouldn't let go, ShamWow. So Vince slugged her, ShamPow. Both were arrested, but so far neither has been formally charged yet. Sham, wipe the sweat off your brow. What a bizarre story.
Oh, I thought you're the bizarre part of the story.
Oh,
At any point, do you think those news guys ever look at the writers and just be like, really? Really? I got to write this shit? Because, they're renting modern comedies and,
They have to be smart to have that thought. One of the things we do on the show, Bill, is like when something happens live and you notice how dumb these people really are because they had nothing to read.
Oh, my God. That was brutal.
Well, can we play the volleyball one for Bill?
I got to say that
Friday.
you can't start doing stories like that where you're just doing all those stupid rhyming words. I mean, God forbid some kid breaks his Digger the dog. Get somebody fired. Nothing on that one. I had higher hopes.
You sort of laughed through the beginning of it. I didn't understand.
I just thought it was such a home run.
Digger the
Yeah.
dog?
You don't remember that toy?
I remember it, but I missed where was
Digger the dog. Well, if you do a rhyming word with Digger the dog,
I was just trying to think of other products that would be bad to rhyme the entire
rhyme
story
with.
with.
Yes.
Oh, okay.
Wow,
that's
is that
right.
the hooker?
Yeah.
Oh, he fucking punched her eyes, man.
Yeah, she's got the.
Holy shit! Is her tit bruised?
Yes.
Oof.
What the hell?
He belted her in the tit.
I love this. I'm gonna
Look
buy
at
his
her
product.
fucking face.
He fucked her up.
It was almost like she was biting down on his tongue.
Yeah. What did he like? Did he just take both of his fists and go wham right into her? It's like
that's called a defibrillator.
Yeah.
He just did it two at once.
Clear. Wham! Both fists into her fucking eyeballs. Holy shit! Did he fuck this chick up?
I got to admit, I don't advocate that on any level, but a bruised titty is kind of funny.
A bruised tit is really funny. It's the inside of the cleavage part of her tit.
Yeah.
It looks like a bad cantaloupe.
Yeah, it's got to rot. You got to cut that slice out.
And there's a star over the nipple, so you don't see her nipple. But I like the fact they'll show her bloody black eyes and her fucking bruise, but just make sure the nipple doesn't show.
Her eyes are blackened and swollen, and her eyeballs have gotten just burst blood vessels in the whole thing.
That picture's called "Bad Day at the Office."
Wow.
Her arm is bruised,
Was
too.
that as bad as Dicker the dog there?
That's a tough one to get to. You enter the neighborhood, but I don't think Digger's going to be topped at all.
She looks like she was leaning over reading the newspaper, like topless. It looks like newspaper print on her boob.
Like her tit worked like silly putty and picked up the comic strip, and now you can stretch.
There you go. I guess I had to explain
Beetle
a little
Bailey
better
is
than
on
I
her
did.
tit.
Her right arm has a bruise, too. If you can see, that's obviously where he grabbed her to probably get her off.
Oh, the goon hand.
He fucking gave her the goon hand.
Gave her the goon hand on
and then
the
he probably
right
gave her the
arm.
goon hand with his left hand, and then like punched her in the eye, and maybe that his arm hit her tit.
Mm-hmm.
Well, let's break this down here, like a little Law and Order here. Something you're sitting there, you got your head cocked to the side, you know.
Yeah.
About to make this whore's night, right? You're gonna give her a little special
Gonna
treat.
give her a little fucking
little kiss. Like Richard Gere.
Yeah. It's special.
Oh, I thought that was just a cold sore, but that's where he
No,
built her
she's
in
got
the mouth.
stitches in there.
Yeah, she got fucked up.
He probably wanted to kiss, and she probably didn't, and he probably jammed his tongue in her mouth, being forceful, and she probably kept trying to stop him.
Bit it.
And then she fucking bit it, because hookers don't like to kiss. So she probably got annoyed that he kept jamming
All
his
right,
tongue in her
Jim,
mouth.
so let me ask you this. When you look at the
That's a cute
forensic
picture.
evidence, what do you think the first hit was? To the titty?
The arm. I mean, the first thing he probably did was grab her arm, and that bruise on the tit might be from his hand. He may have just grabbed her tit and squeezed and pushed. Because if your tongue is being bitten, there's no way you're gonna punch her in the eye. You can't.
Mm-hmm.
She's right there.
And then
That was probably when he backed off.
He probably grabbed. I think he still had her arm and popped her in that eye.
Yeah,
in
maybe.
her left eye. It's right if we're looking. Because that's like the one that really got the brunt of it.
I think he just nailed her right in the bridge of her nose. It just bruised up both eyes.
It's bruising up and it is cut, but the
Bill's
broken
onto
blood
something.
vessels. But the broken blood vessels are completely too.
He
Fucking
gave her
eyes
the
are
old
hit.
Marsha Brady.
Yeah.
Oh, the nose!
Yeah, right in the nose.
And then he had a belter in the mouth too.
Jeez, what the hell? All right.
Wow, this guy's got a fucking like.
He's got an anger problem.
Really, a huge anger problem.
He's got some kind of.
Well, you don't know what happened though. I mean, it's
whatever happens, dude.
You don't spend $1,000 on a prostitute and then just fucking punch her. Now, I'm not saying he's right, but something obviously happened because you don't take a girl upstairs to fuck her and then just fucking whack her for no reason.
I wonder if other whores are going to come out of the woodwork.
Oh, okay.
Matt on Long
Face.
Island has something we didn't pick up on. Matt, go ahead.
Yeah, he gave her the slap chop.
He did a little slap chop.
The slap chop
to her boob. Yeah. Very nice, Matt.
Yeah, but that's how they're reporting it in the headlines too.
Really?
That he actually slap chopped her?
Yeah. This print article says ShamWow guy in slap, chop bust.
Yeah. Oh, he looks really fucked up. His mugshot, he looks fucked up.
Yeah.
Come on, man. If was he like 46? He's still single. He's still in shape. He's a psycho.
Yeah, 44. Yeah, there you go. Hey, we got the audio of the volleyball because you think that these dummies actually look at what they're writing for them and thinking, "What are you doing to me?" They don't have a thought in their head. This proves it. We would like playing these from time to time. You're gonna see this girl. She's being interviewed for some volleyball competition, Burr.
Okay.
And watch what happens to her, and then watch how the newsmen handle it, or the news people, whatever.
Executive Director of the TDC for just a minute. What
She's
was your answer to the
fantastic,
trivia
by the
question?
way.
Oh, it's Tanzania. Well, no, it's not. But we got some nice parting gifts for you. Thanks so much for playing our game today. Now, joining us is Nikki Allen, who's going to talk a little bit about what's starting today. Nikki?
Yep. Well, starting today, we have a collegiate challenge. It's open to any college.
in college. So.
Nikki has fainted, I'm afraid. Let's go back to the studio for a couple moments.
Okay. Well, thank you very much, Wayne. We hope that Nikki is doing all right. We'll check back in with you.
You see Wayne taking her top off?
Full day forecast. We'll be right back.
Yeah, he's right here. He's moving in. There he is.
Gosh, we're going to say a prayer there.
Wayne's
right. Oh, shut up.
Gosh.
I think that
She said, we can see her off.
Well, the temperature will be dropping too this evening, so it just segues into his cheesy, his ham-handed segue.
They just don't have improv
If you
skills.
noticed the cloud, not a cloud in the sky there down at the beach.
Yeah, very
Such a big
bright.
stupid head got out of the way.
Did you see her face? She just went, that's clunk, clunked.
Face you make before you pass out. Very funny.
And she started rocking like the inner ear part just went shutting down breakers. Your balance section of your brain. We got to shut everything down. We got to go for a hard reboot of the brain.
Look, she's wobbling.
Yeah, she's got, and then boy, does she look dopey.
Look at the other guy with his hands in his pockets.
He doesn't even try to help. He watches her fall and doesn't move a muscle to help.
Well,
doesn't even take his hands out of his pockets.
Yeah, how come Eddie Trunk isn't helping that poor girl?
Lucky for her. You couldn't get luckier than fucking being in the sand when that happens.
Yeah, true.
Couldn't be a better place.
Not much of a problem.
No.
And the guy doesn't even help her really. He just, hey,
I don't thank God
they
they weren't standing by the water. She would have drowned.
Yeah.
And I want to know what this guy's awful Tanzania joke was in the beginning.
Yeah,
and the snotty reporter's like, "Oh, thanks for playing our game."
Yeah, playing
like,
our game.
Go fuck yourself.
He was still walking off his bomb with his hands in his pockets.
Yeah. She sure makes a dumb
He
face.
gave her the date rape drug. He didn't know it was going to kick in that quickly.
He was hoping to get the interview out of the way first.
Yeah.
That's why that psycho didn't help. He's like, oh, God, it's on camera, too.
Yeah, boy. Gotta
Maybe they'll
rethink.
think she was just nervous about the interview.
Fantastic.
Absolutely.
People look really stupid right before that.
Oh, crowd is definitely getting.
Oh, my goodness.
Yeah, we got some good stuff to give away today, too. We're giving away our office, Bill. All this
Oh,
stuff
you
has
are?
been sitting in our office for, some cases, 3 years, 4 years. Yeah,
It's the
you see
crap
it?
that we've been given over the years that it wasn't worthy of taking home.
No.
Yeah.
So you know
could
it's
say.
good.
Yes.
Yeah.
I have a very good thing to give away.
Yeah.
A signed copy of my first headshot.
Yeah, that is
That'll be
really brutal.
I'll show Bill. Cause
Have I ever seen that one? That's not the Clockwork Orange, is it?
No, that was old hat by then, Bill.
Oh.
No.
Let me
This
see.
was 1992.
Look at this. He looks like
I'm
a
going to buy
street
this if this is
punk.
going to look the way I think it is.
Oh, it's free.
Let me
Oh,
see.
my
Let me
God.
see.
Look at it.
You look like a badass, though.
Yeah, you look like a boxer.
He does. He got that Sergeant Carter haircut.
Yeah.
I don't know, Jimmy. You're a good-looking fella
You
there.
look like you could have played a
Not
bully.
saying you're not still adorable.
Yeah.
You could have played a
Could've played
bully.
a bully.
Could have.
It was one of those teen angst movies.
Yeah, one of those punks in Bronx Tale. Throwing the Molotov cocktail. The brim of his hat catching on fire.
Yeah. That's a good one, Jim. You really
Yeah.
going to give that away?
You know.
No,
sure,
I don't.
why not? What am I going to do with it? I got a couple at home.
Yeah.
Hey, we were talking about reporters. The reporters get pwned with fake names. What's this about?
There was some local news channel, and I guess they do birthdays and anniversaries on the air. So I guess all you got to do is just send them your name and what it's for, and then they read it on the air. So I guess some smartass at the station decided to put like almost every fake name that Bart Simpson has used. When he prank calls Mose or something.
Oh, really?
So and they start reading them, and it's just nonstop, and it just goes on forever and ever.
And it's time for birthdays. Let's take a look right now. We have Cindy Swanson. Happy 50th to my sister and Atumwa from your
starts legit.
family in Harbinger. They love you. And happy first birthday to Corbin Williams from your mom, dad, and Bailey. Scott Phelps, happy 32nd birthday. We love you. Love Holly, Mom, Tammy Vaughn, Joshy, and Livy. Lou Bricken, happy. Hope your big party goes smooth. Love, Beth. And let's see, Gabe Asher, happy birthday, Gabe, from your mom, dad,
Gabe
sister, and your
Asher.
brother. Dixie Normus, happy 48th birthday
Dixie
to you.
Normus.
And Emerson Biggins, you'll always be my girl. Happy birthday to you as well.
Craven Moorhead, happy 21st birthday. That's been a while for me. You came a long way.
Anita Lay, happy birthday to my sweet little girl, Anita. Mike Hunt, happy birthday to my hubby Mike. Anita, hooray, happy birthday, Anita, from your favorite son-in-law. And Lena Jansen, happy 90th birthday. Wow.
And here we go. I forgot. We got some anniversaries here. Donna and Harry Mo Lester made this anniversary be our best. Let's see here. Mike and Julia Hawk, 23 years ago on this day, I found you love, Julia. Esther and Emma Royds. We love you too from the kids. Amy and Willie B. Hardigan. Happy anniversary, Mom and Dad. Love, Joseph. Bill and May Ann Nays. Happy anniversary to Bill and May Ann Nays. And, of course, we look forward to celebrating birthdays and anniversaries with you.
How did he not get it?
Come on. Where is that?
Dude, when I saw it and I was like,
no way.
I'm like, this has to be, but it's not. It's completely not fake. It's real news.
It's real news from like where?
I gotta figure out what
Retardville.
Yeah, where did he learn that broadcasting voice? Like, if you have no personality, just every other word, make it really high.
We got a
birthday here.
Hey.
Emma Jolly.
Emma Royds.
That's the best one. Aster and Emma Royds.
Wait, what are their names?
Aster and Emma Royds.
And Emma Royds. Asteroids and Emma Royds.
I didn't even get that.
Fantastic.
And Emma Royds. Asteroids.
It's on break.com?
Yeah,
you can check it out on break.com. Give them a plug today.
Fucking
Oh, I didn't get the first one. I thought he was trying to disguise Emma.
Asteroids. Yeah. He was pulling some doubles on that one. Goddamn funny shit.
I had never heard of some of those. Like Willie B. Hardigan.
Willie B. Hardigan.
Gotta add that one to the old repertoire.
Aster and Emma Royds, I'm going to laugh at all fucking morning.
Fucking great one, man.
Well, we got Bill Burr in studio today. We should take a quick break. Let's not forget, Bill Burr's at the Trump Marina, Atlantic City, on April 4th. How do they get tickets, Bill? BillBurr.com. We'll have all the info.
Yep.
Let's just go with that.
The early show's sold out,
That's
so Bill has
awesome.
a second show on that Saturday.
Yes. Yeah.
That's a great venue too, man. It's like a big comedy. It's like 500, 600 seats. It's a great place for a show.
You know what? We got to get into what they're banning out of Connecticut school. It continues.
Nice
This is
tease.
something we get into all the time. We're raising a generation of wimps at this point. And it's this Connecticut school. Wait till you hear what they're banning now.
Yeah.
And then, Cat Lady.
Oh, Uncle Paul.
We got another lady with a lot of cats they found in Jersey, but this one is a real one of the best ever.
And they were eating her face.
There were cats in there.
And by the way, that news station, KTVO in North Missouri.
Oh,
If
wow.
it was
So
KUNT would have been appropriate. See? Still with the joke.
You know what?
Craven Moorhead. That one gets me all the time, too. Willie B. Harding. Fucking A.
That will never be not funny.
No, it's
doesn't matter how old you
fantastic.
get, those fake names will always
They
get
should
you.
even fell for the Mike Hunt.
Yeah.
Mike Hunt.
Come on.
I mean, you never saw Porky's. Who didn't see that? Come
Mike
on.
Hawk, too, was
come on.
added in there.
Aster and Emma Royds.
That's probably the better.
He's
the
got
best
the
one.
hemorrhoids.
All right, we're going to continue with Bill Burr with some good stuff on the way. But first, why not? One more time. Dirk and Steve put this together, talking about Bobo Springsteen. They did a little something with Bobo here.
Everyone loves Springsteen. And everyone loves Bobo. Except for God, maybe. What could be better than Bobo singing like Springsteen?
Club Soda Kenny, he's tall, he's from New Jersey, he drives down the turnpike, he used to be a cop.
Introducing Bobo Sings the Boss. Improvised Springsteen songs about ordinary people from the great state of New Jersey.
Eastside Dave, he lives in Jersey, he's got a kid. He's from home in New Jersey. He's big. He eats.
Could there possibly be anything less impressive?
Travis, he loves 24, and he also has 2 pets, and his wife loves the Montreal Canadian.
He really sucks, doesn't he?
Sam, he's driven down through the New Jersey Turnpike, but his afro is so big that he can only drive a convertible. Whoa, whoa, whoa.
We get it. You're from New Jersey. Now shut up. Bobo Sings the Boss will forever tarnish your treasured memories of Jersey's finest export, next to refined petroleum and garbage.
I'll tell you from Asbury Park.
Bobo Sings the Boss. Now available. Nobody cares.
It's the Opie and Anthony show. Bill Burr in studio. Bill's going to be doing the radio show all week. We're pumping up his gig at the Trump Arena for April 4th. BillBurr.com for tickets. One of the shows sold out.
Yes, second show still has tickets available.
Not for long, my friend. Not for long.
Well, once they find out the new star of the show, Joe DeRosa's on there.
Well, you know.
I'm opening for Joe. This is where the jealousy begins.
Yeah, Joe's he's all right, man. We should have had him on the show years ago. We're such idiots. But he's finally doing the show from time to time. I was just looking at our little sheet. Fucking Clapton 64 today. Jesus. What the
Doesn't
hell?
that freak you out?
Yes, it does.
Yeah, that freaks me out. I saw Elton John's 60th birthday. I was just like,
yeah.
Good Lord.
Fruit.
Just.
I bet his ass looks like that prostitute's titty.
Oh, shit. His rectum looks like a rye.
Yeah, I was going to say. There it is. Yeah, you get a little older, and these guys start hitting 60, and you start thinking to yourself, I guess 60's not that old.
Me and Bill were discussing the world.
Yeah.
And its imminent collapse. So we were just,
me who described the dehumidifier, evidently.
Yeah. Well, the 2012 thing. I mean, it's all going to come to an end 2012. So
we were just discussing how it's just everything's kind of getting a little frayed and coming apart at the seams a little bit, and how all of a sudden, and he brings up a great point. All of a sudden, Mexico is a problem. Like, Mexico hasn't been a problem, aside from the illegal alien shit,
Sure.
but that's like a given. But now there's other problems. They're like, well, a lot of these tourist resorts, you can't go down there. They're not very safe anymore. They're saying things like that. And the drug cartels, they have weapons that the army down in Mexico can't even...
And all of a sudden, somebody eating a bacon, egg, and cheese suddenly has an opinion on what we should do in Mexico.
Yeah.
I guarantee you, at some point, we're going to have to go down. We're going to have to take it over.
Yeah.
Is what we're going to have to do.
So then with Canada's help...
Yeah.
We will then have to take over Mexico but it won't be taking over. It'll be helping them.
Yeah.
We'll be supporting them with our troops to get the
liberation.
drug cartels and liberate them from their lazy, corrupt fucking culture that they have.
What's in it for us, though?
Us? No.
All the
real
water we
estate.
can shit out immediately.
Diarrhea dumps for everybody, for every American.
Well, it's just this consolidation thing where everything is consolidated into the euro, and the Amero will be
The North American Union.
Yeah.
We're going to have to try to babysit them, and we'll need Canada's. I don't know what the hell.
Mexico's the worst fucking thing because it's just this fucking. It's a lot of real estate that is just shit, piss poor broke that they don't know how to fucking.
That's what they're building all those FEMA
know
camps
how to
for.
do anything.
That's what they got all the FEMA camps for.
How could a country that borders the United States like that be so full of fucking just dog shit? There's more poverty down there. It just sucks. And we're gonna have. You're right. They're bringing it up now for some reason. I'm in Bill's camp now.
We can't take it anymore. We just have to go down there, and we have to solve their problems.
Yeah, we have to solve Mexico's problem.
Why don't we just kick the shit out anybody who's in this country if they're doing the drugs? Get those guys out. Why do we got to go into their...
Well,
they haven't said that yet, but eventually we got to get to the root of this problem.
Hillary Clinton did blame...
God, she's a looker.
America.
She's just a gorgeous woman. She stands in the background with that look
so
on her face.
hot.
Still pissed about the election.
Still pissed about our fucking husband getting blowjobs of interns.
And her fucking thigh ankles. Her legs are actually upside down.
She did say that we're responsible for the drug, our insatiable appetite for drugs in this country are responsible for the
especially your
cartels getting
husband.
so much money. Yeah. For the cartels getting the money, and the weapons are coming from the United States, they're saying. So that's a way to, undermine our Second Amendment. And then we got to, eventually you're right. They're going to be like, well, you need our help? So we'll come down there, send our guys down there. And
do we have the worst neighbor in the world? with Mexico?
No.
Who has the worst neighbor?
Oh
you
my
think?
God! Fucking whoever lives next to Somalia
or Afghanistan.
Yeah, Afghanistan.
It's a
You
good
take
question.
a hike up there in the mountains, they hang you upside down and like skin you alive. Like
Yeah.
they still do stuff from like the Middle Ages.
It looks like when they're walking into the Forbidden Zone in the Planet of the Apes,
Yeah.
and there's just those hanging upside down.
It's like, oh,
fucking-
great.
Yeah.
How about we turn
Zone.
around now? But there's always one dummy in your group. No, we got to see what's
what's
out there.
What's over that
Do we
next
really?
fucking hill?
Oh, speaking of that, do you guys watch that show, Arrested Abroad?
Oh, yeah.
Dude, I couldn't stop watching that show. I'm never leaving this country
Isn't
again.
it horrifying? These guys are like, and they held me for no reason
Yeah.
for fucking,
I
2
spit on the
years.
sidewalk. It's always for some dumb thing.
A lot of them, though, like there always seems to be
they
some
got a bunch of drug.
Yeah, some
ones,
English
too.
guys trying to like smuggle like 10 kilos out
Right.
in a fanny pack.
Right.
And I made it the whole way.
Yeah.
And then they always get arrested, and then they always goes, "What were you thinking?" Then they play that creepy music. I thought, what have I done?
What have I done?
What have I done? I'll never see my mother again. Never see my father. What have I done?
I'm in prison.
What have I done?
I got frisked when we were in Brazil, because Brazil scared me because you're traveling with these prostitutes, and it's like I didn't trust them fucking getting
By
thrown-
mule.
Their grandfather's pulling in a rickshaw. But I was scared of fucking being set up by a cop. We got pulled over, and I would always make the hooker travel in a different car because this way the hooker can't plant drugs on you. Or throw
No,
drugs
you're
by your
paranoid.
feet,
Mhm.
and the cop shook us. He patted us down. He took us out. I was alone. He's like, "Drugs? You got drugs?" And
Yes, I do.
You want some?
it was
What do you need?
fucking horrifying.
You thought it was going to be, what is this?
Yeah.
It's
Pulls it out
like
of
you
his
realize
your
how
pocket.
helpless you are.
Yeah, they have no problem throwing some drugs
You'd
on
be
you.
done.
Yeah.
There'd be nothing you could do about it.
I mean, they want money. You could buy your way out of it, but it's like when you're there, it's like I don't have the comforts of calling people I know on the force or a lawyer. Like, at least here we have some set of a fucking rules.
I don't have any pull down there, Jimmy.
I'm sorry, Jimmy. You're gonna have to do the time.
So yeah, that was
Comes down and visits you and puts his tit on the window of the visitor.
Yeah.
Oh, Jimmy.
And he brings Roland's clothes, and I fucking and I sneak out.
So they didn't ask you for money? You got out of that situation?
No, because when he was asking me, he's like, "You got drugs? You got drugs?" I was just the adamant, incensed tourist.
No.
No, I don't have
How
drugs.
dare you, sir?
Good for you.
I will call my lawyer.
Yes.
I was so obviously not carrying. It's like they'll set you up.
But they don't care about that.
I think if you got something, they'll really fuck you. But if you're fucking, I'm Mr. Straight and Narrow tourist guy. There's a million guys down there.
They could just pull you out of a cab down there, huh? Ask if you got drugs.
They were stopping us because we
Isn't
were
that
staying at the
great?
Sheraton, and it was like, I guess, less than a mile. Patrice would know the logistics better, but there was a hill right after that which took you up to the project.
I love it. This is such a crazy third world story, and then the middle of it. So yeah, I'm staying at the Sheridan.
I know the Sheridan and fucking where they drag you out of cabs and ask you if you got drugs.
Jesus.
We got to get Bob Kelly on the phone. He was the one that went to the worst country ever. Remember all those crazy stories he was telling about roadblocks? Where was he? He was traveling.
Oh, that asshole decided to be worldly.
Yeah, where'd he go again?
It was not Peru.
One of the most dangerous places you could go.
Guam.
Like, Colombia.
He was
somewhere.
looking for oh my God, why can't I think
Bob
today?
is always-
He was walking around the ruins and trying to get little trinkets.
He got a piece of a trinket, and Bob is desperately trying to find some kind of spirituality, so he's not just the empty piece of shit that everybody knows he is. No, dude, I went down there. It was beautiful, dude. It's the Shut the fuck up.
The Mayans. And
He's
we
always-
found these ruins, and we're just walking on these ruins.
It's like, no, you weren't, dude. You know how many people have been there
Yeah,
before?
right.
No, dude, we were in the woods. It was peaceful. Shut your fucking mouth.
I would have loved to hear him trying to paraphrase whatever pamphlet he just read. Dude, the fucking Mayans, dude. The
Yeah.
fucking architecture, dude.
Yeah.
Just fucking, And this do with the sun.
You find these things, and they're just thousands of years old, dude. It puts it in perspective. No, it doesn't.
He's a fool.
Maybe
I wish he would have been fucking elephant napped when he was down there.
Yeah, if the boys could find a little taste of Bob Kelly being the world traveler, it'd be worth playing today for Bill Burr. Worst neighbors ever. They're saying North and South Korea, and then you got Pakistan and India.
Oh, he went to Guatemala
and India, Pakistan and India, and North Korea, South Korea.
Anybody who's fucking bordering Russia Because Russia is like it's like living next door to like a 6'5" ex-linebacker who drinks and is dying to kick your fucking door in again at some point.
Yeah.
And Bob Kelly went to Guatemala. Okay, so we're getting all the answers.
He went relic hunting.
Relic hunting. Thank you.
Relics. We got these relics, dude. I picked up this piece, and then I couldn't have. You remember, I was calling it like a piece.
Yeah.
There was this piece, and I picked it up.
It's just a rock that might have looked like something.
Stop
You're
it.
not
What
finding
is this?
value in nothing. Stop trying to find something that
What
value.
Right.
One of the conquistadors.
And I was like, what
You
did I done?
fucking idiot.
We have to trash everything on the
What
show.
have I done?
What have I done?
We have to trash everything. It might have been a really cool experience for the
Dude,
guys.
no.
No, it
Dude,
wasn't.
fuck that. When
Yeah.
you're gonna get like abducted and there's roadblocks.
Yeah, you don't need that.
He was on one of his fucking I'm going to try to be a spiritual guy treks.
Yeah.
And he fucking just hopped on a plane with some idiot friend of his who he thinks is spiritual, who isn't, who's probably just not a piece of shit like he is. Anyone who's just not a piece of shit, Bob, thinks they have something really going on. Dude, he knows. The guy's traveled. Shut up.
He knows.
Fuck him.
Anybody with a yin yang hanging off a chain around the neck.
Oh, I wish Bob was here right now. I'd like to spit on him.
Just smash him.
Absolutely.
Step
Dude,
on
you
his
know there
relic.
was like hookers hanging out right in front of those ruins.
Of course, they're awful. Because Guatemala and Bob said they all look alike. They all have like that awful pitch black hair and cutting a bowl cut.
It's they all have that look like from the late night give money to these kids commercials.
Oh, yeah.
Where the women even wear those derbies. They wear like little bolo hats and shit.
Dude, I went to Costa Rica and oh my god, yeah.
I hear it's awesome down there.
What?
Yeah.
Did you go to a resort?
I didn't go to the awesome place.
Oh, really?
I was
The
on the
awesome
Gulf
place.
of Mexico side, and
You weren't in Club Awesome, huh?
Filthy beach. No, we did another stupid touristy thing. Like let's rough it out. Let's go sleep under a mosquito net.
You're not,
right? We literally did that, dude. Our bug spray is like I don't know what it's like an appetizer for them. Like their bugs down there were just laughing at it.
They laughed at
Lick it off. It's like barbecue sauce.
They just got their insect hand on my forehead as I'm trying to spray them. Dude, literally.
How did they get in if you're under the mosquito fucking thing?
Because it doesn't fucking work.
Really?
It doesn't work. And we had army ants took over our bungalow. And we're like, there's like a whole, like literally Tom and Jerry, like a line of 1,000,000 of them. Soldier ants running back, telling the little ants what to do. Discovery Channel shit. And we go to these expatriates who are living in a fucking treehouse. I swear to God. And I'm like, well, there's ants on it. And they're like, yeah, there's nothing you can do. I mean, they're going to be in there for probably about 9 hours. What they do, they clean your cabin. Any sort of morsel or whatever.
Great.
They eat everything. They eat all bugs. They fucking leave. It's like I'm just saying. I'm stuttering because Bill said that. They don't. You just get out of there, and when you come
But
back,
do they bite
maids.
you? Do they go after you at all?
Oh yeah, no. I walked up and I was wearing my stupid "I'm an American tourist" sandals, and I'm standing there. And right as the guy said, "Hey, don't stand too close," one of them bit me on my toe. It feels like a bee sting, but it stops really quick.
Yeah.
And then I'm like, great.
Did it swell up
I
or
got
something?
bit by an insect.
Yeah, that's
in
not
a
going to be
third
good.
world country.
Yeah, in the middle of nowhere. I probably already have fucking malaria.
Yeah,
but one of them
fucking delirious and fever.
Right.
one of them bit you, and you felt it. Like you know how many there's 1,000,000 of them marching. That's got to suck if they crawl on you.
Oh, they kill
when
you.
you're sleeping and shit.
Those stupid red ants will do a job.
No,
on
they
you.
got this thing down there. As I was on my zip line tour,
I want
at
to
the
do
northern
that.
part of the rainforest.
How are the zip lines?
It was actually pretty cool.
I would love to do a
Saw a
zip line.
three-toed sloth.
What's a zip line?
From tree to tree,
It's
my
the
friend.
gayest way. It's gay Tarzan. How to get from one tree to another.
You hold on, and they have you in a harness, and you go zipping down a line.
You go basically, zipping down this line, Jimmy.
Do they take you over like a cavern or? I mean, like.
It was literally you were like 100 feet in the air, and then the tree went like another 200 feet in the air. That part was amazing. But they had like these bullet ants. Things were like
What the
3
hell's a
inches
bullet
long.
ant?
It's this ant that has this fucking stinger on the end of it.
Get
like a
outta
wasp.
here. Why are you there?
Because I'm an idiot. Like I went down there because I wanted to. You watch the Travel Channel. They don't show the roadblocks and the military coups. You just show up. They don't tell you that Dole and Chiquita Banana own most of the land down there, and the peasants pick it for nothing.
Oh, yeah.
And then you show up with your snorkel and your brochure. Hey,
Yeah.
how's it going, everybody?
And they just want you dead.
Yeah, they all got machetes.
Want to rob
Everybody's
you.
got a fucking machete down there. It's brutal.
You point. You stick out
Just go to Busch Gardens. Telling the same experience.
You're like me. You stick out like an American tourist,
Oh, yeah.
big time. We can't hide.
I got to wear a kilt and have a bagpipe to try to play it off.
Right.
That's why there's
The green alligator.
the Epcot Center down there in Disney. You go around the little lake in the middle.
Oh,
And
yeah,
you
you're
visit
done.
the different countries.
You're done.
Then you pop out of Mexico, the other end, and you're hammered drunk
Nothing
from
wrong with
drinking
that.
in all the other different countries.
I admire Bill trying to sleep under the mosquito fucking netting.
Yeah,
I want to know more about that.
And there I am in fake Morocco.
Yeah.
Not a worry in the world.
I went to
Morocco.
Disneyland recently. I had a great time. I went there kicking and screaming, going, "This is going to be terrible. I don't want to go to this shit." I was
the happiest
oh my
place on
god,
earth.
it was awesome. That
many-
Pirates of the Caribbean ride.
Oh, yo ho, yo ho!
I didn't have a
Life of Me.
I didn't have a problem in the world.
Right? The song, yo ho, yo, and they're all animatronics chasing each other around.
Yeah, no
it's so
roadblocks,
happy.
no pirates.
No.
Like I'm on a cruise ship right outside of Somalia.
You're fine, right?
What about the bullet ants? I want to hear more about
Oh,
bullet
let's
ants.
get a bullet ant.
Can you
Did
get one of
see
those
them?
up on the screen there, Dan?
Yeah, no, there was
Danny,
there was one right on the tree.
Oh, fuck.
Be funny
that.
if this guy was just lying to me and they don't exist.
No, they do. I've seen specials on it. They're fucking awful. They're,
But
they're aggressive, too.
he went to tell his story about how somebody stole some shit or something in his two guys stole from his hut or whatever, his bungalow.
Yeah.
So they buried the guy up to his neck, and they put a bullet ant on him.
Wow.
Oh.
Wait, a bullet ant?
Yeah, they call it a bullet ant. He said
Bullet
because if he
ant.
gets stung by it, it feels like he got shot.
Fuck, really?
So wait, they
Yeah.
weren't trying to kill the guy. They were punishing him.
I got to tell you, after this guy did that dehumidifier thing, all my confidence went through the floor of anything that I know.
Bill, are they punishing the guy or trying to kill him? Like, would they bury him up
No,
to
they
the-
were trying to find out who took.
And then they kill him.
I don't know. I don't think they killed him.
They used one bullet ant to fucking get that info?
Yeah.
Hey, Bill, what about...
That's a good picture.
Is this...
Yeah, geez, there you go.
It's a little pixelated.
Who took that? Someone with an iPhone? It's like a sketch.
That's how the bullet ant sees.
Bill, what about the monkeys? I hear the monkeys come and steal everything from you. They're just...
Oh, they had one. We didn't have those.
By the way, you missed the bullet ant stinger.
Oh, okay. Now
Damn
I
it.
got that. I missed that for
Ah,
a second.
right. Yeah, it's
Yeah.
fucking...
But I hear they come right into wherever you're staying. And
No,
just-
all that jungle shit is really interesting, but it's also they had like those those poisonous frogs and shit, and they're just hopping around out there. Those bright blue things.
And you're like, oh, look at the pretty frog.
You know if something is a weird color like that it's
Stay
fucking
away.
poisonous.
Yeah,
Those
yeah.
snakes that are like they got the red bands around them and black and stuff like
Yeah,
that.
the gay
Coral
rainbow snake.
Yeah, yeah.
Slithering
You
by.
know, if it just looks at you, you're dead.
Yeah.
Oh, look at these ants.
They look like wasps without the wings.
Basically, yeah.
Horrifying.
You should take some like ecstasy and go down there and start playing with all the colorful,
Yeah, that's it.
poisonous frogs and stuff.
What are these? Are these the stick dick natives? Do they have the sticks on their wieners?
Penis gourds.
Penis gourds? Mm-hmm. I'd love to wear a penis gourd. What are they making? Like ant soup?
I don't know. The video said it was some kind of weird ritual that involves all these bullet ants.
Well,
So they're letting them bite it? What the
Great.
fuck?
Why don't they stop doing that?
Savages.
Why would you
Oh,
want-
God, look at them crawling all over
Why
that
would you want
shit.
to piss off these bullet ants
What are
more?
they crawling on?
Because
They
that's what
put it in the
guys
glove.
always-
This is what fucking Steve-O did this.
What?
You're being tested as a man. They put your fucking hand in a glove and they dump bullet ants
It's
in it.
a fucking shitload of bullet ants, and you gotta take the pain. Take
Get
the pain.
fuck out of here. Where do they put the ants?
in the
in
glove
the gloves
that you're wearing.
So
Oh,
now
in the
you're wearing
gloves.
2 gloves, and they're full of ants, and they're biting you.
Then you got to do the little tribal dance there.
Yeah.
I would just not move and hope that they fucking relaxed.
They're ants. They're not going to relax.
Put them in your pee hole.
Ow.
Why don't you just start squishing them? Treat them
Yeah,
like
it's
the
just-
fucking ants that they are.
How long does that go on for?
Too long.
What is wrong with the rest of the world?
Bullet ants are biting this guy.
How
I know.
do
You know what's
do
funny?
this?
You know, then the medicine doctor comes over with some
Yeah.
leaves, rub some leaves on it. You're like, okay, can I go to a Dwayne Reed now?
Leaves and mud. Pack it in mud with horse urine.
Thank you for the local
Look at his hands are all
They're
black.
black. What
Yeah.
the fuck is the deal? What happened to his hands?
Do they coat them with anything first or no?
I don't
no,
know.
his arms are black with poison.
Holy shit.
No, come on.
Dude, these guys
Can't
are
be black
fucking
with poison. They
out
must
of
have had to
control.
darken his hands for the ritual.
You think?
I don't know.
These are some hurting motherfuckers.
Initiate can be considered a true warrior until he has undergone this rite of pain, not once, but 20 times.
What?
Oh.
Fuck you.
Imagine you do it once and then you go, all
19
right,
more to go.
19 to go.
19 more to go.
Oh.
Get the fuck out of here.
How about halfway there?
Oh,
all right, now I just got to do exactly what I just did.
No way.
I did 10.
You don't do it in one day, though, right? You probably do it. Why am I asking you?
I don't know. They're savages.
I would
have
hate that
no
fucking
idea.
bullet ants in my hands.
Ugh, it hurt.
So no more mosquito nets for Bill. You're done with
No,
that
I
crap.
still like. Yeah, no, there's a bunch of stuff like that I'd like to see, like that Galapagos Islands. But you have to go through Colombia. It's like, okay, well, so
Yeah,
much
that's
for
a
that.
nice spot.
Yeah, fuck that.
That's what you got Discovery Channel for.
It was never safe to go to the Galapagos Islands, even in the olden days. Like, it was never a safe place to go.
Why is that?
Because of pirates back in the old days, and shipwrecks and storms, and then just fucking thieves, and now Colombian drug lords. You can't
How
go
the
there.
fuck did pirates find people out there?
Yeah, right.
That's what kills me about that
Ocean's
whole
huge.
thing. How do you find them? There's got to be just a place where the shipping lanes.
Yeah, I think it's like pretty close to where you got to come into port. Maybe. I don't think it was like the middle.
Terrifying time.
Imagine the middle of the ocean. You're like, what are the odds of fucking pirate ship? And there he goes, "Arr, what a stroke of luck, mateys."
Yeah, you just beat out some typhoon in your wooden ship.
Yeah. You're with sails and your wood, yeah, and there you are in the middle of the ocean. It's like, what is that? A pirate ship?
Bunch of pirates. They all look like
Motherfucker.
Alfonso Soriano. The fucking Yankees.
Oh, I got to deal with pirates.
Oh.
Great.
All right, fire the cannons at them. Let's see if this works.
Yeah.
Ancient technology.
Still happening today. Those Somalian pirates
Yeah,
are
the
like
Somali pirates with their fucking little
holding the world hostage.
I think that
boats.
should have been one of the keys that the stock market was going to go down once pirates came back.
Pirates
That
making a comeback. Yeah,
the world economy might be in trouble.
yeah,
Yeah.
and it's not that they call them pirates is insulting to pirates. They're like these fucking emaciated Africans with rocket launchers on a little Zodiac fucking speedboat, just flying up to a giant tanker and going, "Give that to me."
They're shipjacking, basically.
Yeah,
Exactly.
yeah. And then they go, "Yeah, okay." And then a couple of like cruise ships have done the old zigzag move and gotten away from them, where they just gun it and they're faster.
Oh, that's going to be the future.
Yeah.
Once they put that cap
Waterworld.
on the $250,000 a year or more, you got to pay 90% tax. That's it. That's when we all become pirates.
Yeah, because the upper class, the rich people, they'll just leave, dump their money somewhere and leave, and then you'll be stuck with lower class and a taxed middle class and anarchy.
I'm going to be coming up through the floor in about 2012 with like a hat with like bells on it, doing corporate gigs.
Court jester.
Hey, we got one more thing on the bullet ant before we move on. Mike in Newark. Mikey.
Hey, what's up, guys?
Hey, Mike.
Hey, Dad, I've seen a few different specials on like that pain scale, and they said that the bullet ant is like far and away like the worst thing that you can have happen to you in terms of getting bitten or anything. It's like they said it's like getting shot.
That's why they call it a bullet ant.
Yeah, it's not a marshmallow ant.
Let's get a bullet ant to bite E-Rock.
Yeah, I wasn't trying to be a dick to that guy.
would be
Just
great.
remember that the guy on the zip line tour.
Yeah. Good old zip line tour.
And then they take out the machete, Opie, and then they hack up a fucking pineapple for you.
You know.
You know, at
fresh
any point,
pineapple
this
for
guy
everybody.
could just snap.
A fucking water
Take a head
buffalo.
off.
he
I'll
hacks.
take my head off, and no one's gonna know.
And you're all stuck in the woods with this animal.
You would rot there, and they would never find. It would be like, where did Bill Burr go? Oh, we
I
don't
wouldn't
know.
rot. I'd be on the jungle floor about 3 minutes before I'd be devoured. Like God knows what they got down there. All of a sudden, the leaves would just start moving, and something would just come up.
Something come up and just start eating you instantly. You're
and I
right.
would still be half alive. My big stupid head going. "Arr, arr."
like the grizzly man.
Oh no! You ever see the ones where that guy fed that baby chick? Have you seen that? This guy feeds a baby chick to like a I don't know, like a python or something, and he swallows it whole, and the thing is literally going down its throat, like go tweet.
Oh
tweet,
shit!
Tweet.
It's all muffled.
Oh my god!
No, it was one of the. I lost a part of my soul when I watched that.
Yeah,
that's pretty bad.
You don't like to see anything happen to those little chicks.
Yeah.
Tweet.
Remember our grizzly man?
Trying to flap his little wings in there.
Remember our grizzly man discussions?
Oh
that
yeah, when
fucking animal. That fucking lunatic.
He was just stupid.
If you've never seen Grizzly Man, pick it up. It is an amazing
idiot.
movie.
Hanging out with grizzly bears and treating them like they're people.
The biggest idiot ever.
Oh,
listen,
there it is.
all right, hold on.
Oh my god.
Oh, that's horrible.
It's in the mouth of the python. The head's still out of.
It's just going, hey, 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 hey.
Uh-oh.
Is it still tweeting?
No, it does.
Uh-oh. It's pretty much in the snake now. You can see its head popping out a little bit.
Oh, he almost made it out.
Oh, he almost made it.
Oh, this is the worst. You start rooting for the thing. Come on, man.
Come on,
Sean.
make it.
Why did I bring
Come
this
on,
up?
get out.
Come on. Open your mouth one more time. You got a shot.
His
at
head
this.
is hanging out of the snake's mouth.
Come on. You can
He's
do this.
trying to get out.
You can
Come
do
on,
this.
baby chick. You
Come
can
on.
get it.
Right there. Go.
Go, fly away.
Oh.
It's unhinged its jaw. It's hinging it back now.
Oh, boy.
You can hear it getting squished
sound a
because
little
when
weaker.
it cheaps, when it doesn't.
That's a shitty death.
Well, yeah, at least it's fast.
Jesus.
This thing is just...
Uh-oh.
Oh, look at his little wing is hanging out of its side of its mouth.
Why doesn't he just bite it? What a dick.
Oh, it's still tweeting.
No, you wait. It's like all the way
The
down in his stomach.
The amazing...
Oh, no, look.
Oh, there he goes.
It's gone now.
It's totally
Wait,
going down its
wait,
throat.
listen. Still chirping.
I hear the chirping.
That's it saying, is that acid?
Yes, is that stomach acid?
Imagine if your food yelped all the way down. That would blow.
Oh,
yeah, you wouldn't eat as much.
Wow, look at that thing. You could see its beak like... Oh, my God.
It's halfway
still
down,
chirping.
and it's still
And the
chirping.
muscles are just pushing it down the snake's body. This is horrific.
Where do we find this one, Danny?
YouTube.
YouTube actually put that on? It's a
Yeah.
little violent for YouTube.
It's called Snake Eats Bird Alive.
Oh, God forbid you put a boob on YouTube. But,
Yeah, don't put a titty on there.
Yeah, but this
that'll
is
that'll disturb
acceptable.
the children.
Right.
Yeah, no, there's some bad ones.
That's
with the
horrific.
snakes. Did you ever see the one with the goat?
No.
He's still chirping.
That thing's
As
gonna
you guys are
chirp
talking about the goat.
And you see him shitting it out. It's still chirping.
This thing is easily a foot down its throat at this point.
Yeah.
And those muscles gotta be like fucking squeeze.
There's no way it's still chirping now.
Yeah. It comes out full grown.
Is that it?
And snakes
No, there was
tickle.
another one I saw in there where these guys basically fed a goat.
Wait.
I still hear it.
Yeah, it's still tweeting in there.
All the way in the middle of the stomach.
Yeah.
Oh, my God.
It's in there. I would fucking use that stupid little beak and just start pecking
What
at
do you-
its
I'm
guts.
sure it is.
Yeah, you think it is?
What do you think he's doing? Being careful? I don't want to poke the snake.
You think you'd chop the snake in half and take that thing out? It lives at that point?
I was just
Yeah,
wondering that.
Probably.
Nah,
Unless
you don't know. It might have fucking
busted it
had
up.
acid all over it.
You'll have a chick that behaves after that.
Yeah. I'm going to go pee real quick because Ozzy's calling in and Sharon
Speaking
like
of
3
snakes.
minutes.
In 3 minutes, why don't we all take a break and set up for the big interview?
We'll be back in 3
Oh
minutes.
my God.
Yeah, go with a short break just
What
in
is that?
case.
It's a pig.
A pig. They ain't gonna swallow.
Nah,
no
you
pig.
got to get the one with the goat. With the goat.
All right, we'll get the goat.
I'm going to piss.
We got lots to do. We're gonna take a quick
Go wee-wee.
leak. We got Sharon and Ozzy Osbourne calling in a mere couple of minutes, so stay there. Bill Burr with us. Opie and Anthony. You got to retell that. We're waiting for Ozzy and Sharon Osbourne to call. They should be calling in moments here. Opie and Anthony. Bill Burr is going to be with us all week, which is great. He's got the Trump Marina, Atlantic City, New Jersey, April 4th. Go to BillBurr.com for more info and, of course, ticket info. And we got another story or two out of Bill about Costa Rica as we're in break. You had to
you
see
wanna
the
hear that
monkey?
Yeah.
I guess the resort you were on, they had a monkey that just
They
kind of hung
actually had,
out.
yeah, they had one that was sort of hung out.
Yeah.
And it was like one of those little spider kind of monkeys, the little skinny ones, the
Sure.
emaciated Paris Hilton little monkey, right? So I'm sitting there and like, someone, you want to hold the monkey? And in my head, I'm going like, no, I don't. But like you're in that tourist mentality. I got to do it. I got to do it.
I'm on vacation. I want
Yeah.
to take it all in.
Not like I can't hold a fucking monkey in Vegas. So I really reach my hand out, and this thing jumps on me, right? And within 2 seconds, he basically turned upside down, wrapped his tail around my neck, reached into my pocket, took my hotel key, and then just took off and went into a tree. Literally in about like 0.5 seconds. And I was just standing there just going like, really?
Yeah, great.
Really? That just
Really?
fucking happened?
Yeah.
So I forget I somehow had some food, and I had to trick him to somehow put the food over there, and he put the key down, and I threw the food, and then I had to grab the key and run away because he had a rope around him and get out of his reach. Since I'm running away, the monkey figures out what I'm doing. He just goes like, ah! He just screamed at me. I was fucking freaking. I thought this thing was going to jump on my back, claw my eyes out.
He realized you pulled one over on him.
He was fucking pissed. He was fucking
you
pissed. And then, like the sadistic fuck I am, when I got outside of that rope, I was like taunting him. Like, yeah,
Of
motherfucker.
course, that's right. Look
Got
what
the
I
key,
got.
fucking monkey.
Even though he faked me out.
Of course he
He
did.
basically mugged me, and I got my key back.
Yeah, you left with exactly what you had when you got there.
Yeah.
So, wow, you won. You beat
Well,
the monkey.
because I felt so stupid. I felt so...
I should have stole something of his.
You outfoxed something lower on the evolutionary chart.
Yeah, I know. I never... Like I said, I'm a moron.
I put the food up and the turtle went for it and I fucking sucker punched him.
Yeah, take that, you fucking turtle.
Bill, you do any of those excursions where you're doing the excursion and you realize we would never allow this in America? We've done that break on our show where you go to these crazy places and they allow you to do the most insane stuff. One guy called and he said, like, he was in a foreign country at a zoo, and like our petting zoo where you just put a quarter in the machine, get some nice little oats for the animals. There's one, I forgot where they were, but you could buy goats and throw them down into the pits.
Holy
and watch
shit, watch the alligators get
Yeah,
them?
watch the alligators and the animals devour. Like
Jesus Christ.
Thunderdome.
I've just seen stuff like, you know, the public bus goes by and there's like 80 people hanging on the outside of it. It's like a baby on the hood.
Right.
It's like, yeah, I don't think you can get away with that.
Boy,
that might be a problem.
That company's insurance must be through the roof to allow that.
I love the excursions at the resorts.
Insurance down there is it's on you.
Yeah,
Well,
yeah,
what the fuck were
exactly.
you hanging off the back of the bus for?
There's always some shit on the pamphlet when you go to the resort that says, you know, we are not involved with the recreation down at the beach, like the jet ski rentals and things like that, and the parasailing and stuff like that. It's like, hey, you're on your own here.
Oh, yeah.
Because everyone thinks it's part of the resort. It's like, what? No, they wouldn't let anything happen.
There's a reason there's those Berlin walls around the resort.
Yeah.
I went to the Dominican Republic, and that's what I did. We got on the bus, like, hey, welcome. And then they just drive 90 miles an hour, blowing by some of the most unbelievable poverty you've ever seen in your life. People chasing chickens and shit in tin shacks. You're like, oh, my God, what the fuck's going on? Then all of a sudden, you're just in this bar pool next to some guy from Wisconsin. Hey, how's it going, right? And then there's like these 10-foot walls around you. And all the locals who work there are trying to smile, but you can feel it. You can feel the resentment. You're like, you know what?
Because they're going back to those shanty towns after their shift is over.
Exactly. And you start feeling this vibe like, man, if I get a little too drunk late at night, if I get too close to that wall with my little umbrella drink, I'm going to get yanked right up and
pulled over the wall, and you're done.
My picture's going to be on CNN. That one of me cutting into a birthday cake. People just crying like, he was such a great guy. If you have any information.
You make a great point, though. The ride from the airport to the resort is unbelievable.
Atlantis is one of those when you're driving from in the Bahamas when you drive from the airport.
What Bill
to the
didn't point out, though, the bus driver will always always try to get your eyes to look at the water, so you don't look to the right at the shanty town.
Yeah,
yeah.
Look at how beautiful the water
Yeah, look
is.
at this. One of these beaches, beautiful water, and then you look to the other way, and it's like, no.
Over here are the children who sewed together the hoodie that you're wearing.
They're not
That's
too
why it
bitter.
only costs $19.99.
Right. They're not too bitter.
You might not want to wear that around them. It reminds them of their horrible lives.
So, did they resent you down there, or are they happy you're there because you're the only thing bringing money in?
There's a
vibe.
love-hate thing.
Yeah, they're not really
They
getting.
sort of understand that that's bringing money in, but they don't get to see
They're
it.
not getting the money.
Because most of these islands are so corrupt.
That was the Costa Rica thing when I went down
Yeah.
there and I was getting dirty looks. I was sitting there going, okay, Spanish-American War? Nope, that wasn't them. I'm running through all that little conflict. Grenada?
Yeah.
Nah, that wasn't it. And then it ended, I think it was the banana shit where it's just like Dole and Chiquita own a bunch of land down there and the peasants have to pick the bananas. They don't make shit for money. And like I said, then you come showing up all full of bananas, and all healthy looking.
I'll have a banana daiquiri.
Yeah.
That's what they want to
those
hear.
Bananas,
That's what they want to hear.
Put them in my nice frozen drink, and I'm going to the pool.
Hear him in the back. I'll give him a banana daiquiri.
What do you do if you don't drink? I don't drink, so what do I do in a resort like that?
Wow.
I would
tough.
definitely then, like, if you're into that sort of Discovery Channel stuff, it's that kind of stuff is really cool. But I'm telling you, like, it freaks you. Yeah, I don't fuck with the ocean, man.
Oh my God, monsters in there.
I'm going
monsters, and you can't even see them coming.
You know what? I'm going on another diving trip in a week,
Yeah.
my friends. I can't wait.
Where you going? Have fun.
I'm just going away.
All right, I'm going to ask you the hacky.
And I'm going to go diving all week.
I'm going to ask you the hacky diving question. Have you ever seen a shark?
No. Most people will say that just to say it. I've never seen one. You don't see anything that crazy usually.
Dude, that's kind of a good thing. You're making it seem
Well, no, every time you jump in the water, they go, well, hopefully it'll be our lucky day and we see a shark. And I'm thinking, I'm not that brave.
You
I just
know,
like
they
to swim
really
around
don't
down
attack people
Right.
when they say, shut
I went
up."
snorkeling
Yeah.
with sharks. And it was like we talk about, like it has to be safe because they're taking us out there. They must know what they're
No.
doing. They didn't know what they were doing.
They leave
They were
people.
just taking a chance.
They fucking go back with the boat and leave people out
When
there
they
to
tell
die.
when they tell you to take all your shiny jewelry off before you go in the water with the sharks, you got to think they haven't really thought it out.
Because it looked like a
perfectly
fish scale.
You're a
glinting
lure.
in
No,
the
that's
sun.
no
Yeah.
lure. Like, yeah.
No,
yeah,
that's-
well, yeah, you're right.
okay.
You're right.
That's because
you're
if you get eaten, they want to keep your jewelry.
They divvy it up.
You just leave your
Take it
shit in the
back.
boat in case there's a problem.
You know what?
And then we get on board, back up on the boat with no incident, and then they do a feeding frenzy with the sharks. And you're like, what? I was just in the fucking water with these animals. What are you, nuts?
Oh, wow.
It was scary, man.
And they do it there every day, so they're
Every
already
day.
getting excited.
Well, they assume they have like a box at the bottom of the ocean that they fill up with fish. So the sharks stay down there and just kind of feed off the box. But as all the people in the water, they start getting curious, and you watch them start spiraling upwards. And then the guy, he times it out perfect. He goes, I think it's time to get back in the boat. And the last person is getting on the boat as it's pretty much nipping at its feet.
Fuck that.
Yeah, I'm sure that's
that
really...
was one and done. We're like, we'll fucking never do that one again. Because then you start thinking, they haven't thought this out.
No.
It's a foreign country. They live by their own fucking rules.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Dude, you're risking getting two of the worst deaths ever in one, getting eaten alive and drowning.
And drowning.
All at the same
Right.
time.
What's got to be worse than when you feel the shark pull your fucking foot down
Oh
and your
my
mask
God.
shoots off from the momentum, so
And
now you
you're just
can't
like,
breathe?
oh, I can't breathe, and I'm being eaten. Like, and you would try to hold your breath as long as you can because it's just a reflex.
I would think that a lot of air is escaping your body.
Oh,
as you go,
yeah, as you're being bitten in half.
First thing you'd yell is, fuck! Oh, no air. Why did I yell that? I should have just thought it.
What have I done? What have I done?
And I thought, what have I done? I'll never see me mum.
And you think
Never see me leg again. What have I done?
Me leg. What have I done?
that's gonna make
That's a great response to everything.
Absolutely.
What have I done?
What have I done?
Hey, did you see the special on that girl in Australian girl who got caught in Indonesia with 10 pounds of pot in a boogie
the-
bag? Fucking La Chapelle, her name was, or
Yeah,
something?
I saw that whole thing.
It's
Did
really-
you watch that documentary on it?
On what?
Yeah, they called
Yeah,
it.
on the documentary. It's called Ganja Queen.
Oh, you can tell I wasn't even listening. Like halfway through it, I'm already thinking of the next joke I want
That's
to tell.
the one. That's the
Sorry,
one
man.
that had
Such
the.
an idiot.
No, I was like, did you see that thing on the thing? Goes, yeah,
You're
there was a documentary
You
on
go,
it.
did you see that documentary about that woman? I go, yeah, they made a documentary about it. Did you,
I
did
think
you
it
see
meant
that?
the documentary.
A documentary about the documentary.
Yeah.
Enough about the documentary.
I was watching that. That was that bitch that got caught with the drugs. And
Yeah.
apparently her father, though, was into, like, drugs.
The more
What
I
the
read
fuck?
about it,
I'm thinking she's guilty.
the more I read about it after offline, like online, the more I think like, wow, she did it because
Yeah.
there was a guy who was really like they said that there was a baggage handler, like the baggage handlers, and they said in Australia would put pot in people's fucking luggage, and then it would go under the, go to the next place, and when it offloaded the plane, someone on the other side would fucking
Yeah.
keep the pot. And they said hers was a connecting flight to Indonesia, so somebody missed fucking taking it out of her bag, so it went right through with her. So that's what their excuse was. Like, we didn't fucking pack this.
Holy
Basically,
shit.
it carries a death penalty.
In
Yeah.
Indonesia, it's a death penalty. So,
I'm sure it's a nice civilized death, too.
yeah, fucking.
Bury up.
Painless and quick. And
Bury you
probably-
where all your head's exposed and they take 9 irons to your fucking scalp.
And after years of appeals, I'm sure it's not like right when they fucking put
Yeah.
that gavel down, you're fucking led out to a horrific
No, this
death.
girl, like they actually their sympathy towards her, where they just gave her life in prison.
No,
You're
20
just-
years. She got 20
Oh,
years.
20 years. I'm sorry.
20
She got
years
20
in an
years.
Indonesian prison.
That's got to be
wonderful.
Easy. That's an easy ride.
And they said that
Dude, I'd stand on my head.
after the case, the fucking the guy who was accusing the baggage handler goes, the more I've learned, I apologize to the baggage handlers because he really thinks that she did it now. And they said she could have probably bought her way out of it if she had just like her people had shut the fuck up and not went public and not challenged the prosecutor publicly and called him out publicly with the press
yeah.
because then he had to do his job. And
Oh, what a
Yeah, because I didn't believe her either. But the only thing that was making me believe her was like, who would be stupid enough to try to bring 100 pounds of weed in a boogie board bag? I'll just check it.
Mm-hmm. Well, she went with her family.
What have I done?
What have I done? What have I done? I'll never see me mom again.
They probably assume that I'm going with my family, and they're not going to search a fucking girl with their mom and dad and brother on the fucking trip.
Yeah.
Fuck. And they did. And then when you talk to the guy, when you listen to the guy who actually found the pot, you believe him because he worked at the airport in Indonesia. And he goes, before I opened it, like she knew. Like she panicked or she said something.
Really?
He's like, yeah, but when you listen to this guy, you're like, no, he's not lying. He just opened her bag and found fucking dope in it.
Amazing.
We got
you know what's the worst is that you're going to you're going to the plane, you're going right down the jetway, and then you get stopped. That's what always happens. You get stopped at the last second, and then next thing you know, you get dragged into that room. And there's some sweaty guy screaming at you with a cigarette. You're just like, oh, God.
That's not good.
Yeah, no, that isn't good.
The top button of a military uniform open.
Yeah.
This is not good.
He's looking at your passport and looking at you, and it's just hot, and he's cigarettes in his mouth. Yeah.
Dried blood on the table in front of you. Just like...
I think we got to break into this conversation for the Osbournes, but
okay,
maybe in a second or two. All right, and we got some good phone calls coming in. Friend vacation in Belize. Natives let you stand 3 feet away from the alligator. See,
that's good.
And you just assume, oh, all right, they know what they're doing. And then another guy, I went to a shooting range in a bar in Bulgaria.
In a bar.
What happened? That false alarm?
In 2 minutes.
Oh, in 2 minutes. All right, let me grab this call real fast then. Nathan in Boston, what's up?
Hey, what's going on, Anthony? This one's a perfect one for you.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, we sort of set it up there, Nathan. You went to a bar in Bulgaria, and it's a shooting range as well.
Yeah, man, you pay by the bullet, and they got just shells and ridiculous guns. They shoot off AK-47s on the range. They got AR-15s with the laser scopes on them. Like 6-foot tall shotguns. It's the most ridiculous thing I've ever seen. It was just in a bar. You go get a drink. You go shoot.
Yeah,
get nice and liquored up.
That's great.
That's why you got to go on vacation, because it's all the stuff we used to be able to do here.
It wasn't official range, like, the bulletproof glass and all that kind of stuff, but...
Yeah, I wouldn't assume it was.
Amazing.
Oh, that sounds like fun.
Yeah, right on.
Why not?
But it's Bulgaria. That's the problem.
Yeah. Gotta go to Bulgaria.
You can put that part aside.
All right.
Isn't that where Butch Cassidy and the Sundance Kid got killed? Wasn't it Bulgaria? I think it was.
Let me ask Nathan this.
Last stand.
That was the coolest thing you did. What was the second coolest thing you did in Bulgaria? I bet you there's a drop-off. Huh?
The second coolest thing was packing up and leaving.
There you go. All right, that's Nathan. Let's say hi to Sean in North Carolina. Sean.
Yo.
North Carolina's going down, my friend. Going down.
Oh, you think so?
Go Huskies.
I don't know, man. It's going to be a dope game, I think.
A dope game. Nice. Everyone's going to be smoking. What do you got on Belize?
One of my friends just got back from his honeymoon from Belize, and one of the things they did, during the day was they were able to walk down to the river. These alligators are just, right out of the water, 3 feet away, just throwing food to him, and the natives were laughing at him because he was standing too far away. The guy that was laughing the hardest was the guy that had one hand, and he was laughing at him. He's like, nah, you can get closer. He's like, fuck that. I'm not getting any closer to that. I just can't foresee that at a crocodile farm in Florida.
Yeah, no shit.
That's another thing, too, is how cheap life is down there.
Yeah.
There's always going to be a guy with, a stump looking at you. With his teeth all rotten out.
Stump.
Still can find something funny.
Yeah. Because he doesn't have to pay taxes. There's no mortgage. Of course. He's enjoying life, even though he has one less hand. Now we're in this weird zone of waiting for the Osbournes.
Maury has young teen girls addicted to sex and violence.
Really?
That's Maury's show today. It's. Do you think he's doing this to help?
Yes.
Or do you think the title of the subject is titillating enough to get people to tune in?
I just feel bad for Maury.
Ugh.
You know he wanted to be like Cronkite.
Yeah, Maury.
He started down that road.
Well, we have young teen sex addicted to sex and violence. Amazing program. Yeah, Walter Cronkite finally sells out and just does that shit. Well, on our stage is a Ku Klux Klansman and some Negroes. Then battle it out here on our stage.
If he was still alive, he'd be hosting like a reality show. They stick 20 whores in a house fighting over a has-been rapper.
How did you feel when you saw Jeff with Jessica in the hot tub? It hurt your feeling. Like, oh, Walter, what did you do? How did it get to that?
I'll take this moment to whore plug myself. I'm going to be on Hannity tonight.
Nice.
So I don't know who I'm going to be on with. I have no idea. Hopefully some interesting people.
Very good.
Yes.
I'm just going to spout my communist views.
Yes. Your commie fucking...
Yeah. Obama's plan doesn't go far enough. Knock the rich down.
Just say that. Sean will enjoy that one. He'll go with that.
You should change your opinion each time you're on that show because you're on a lot. One time, just be like a bedwetting liberal, and then just be a religious right-wing conservative.
No, what I should do is change it every subject tonight.
Yeah, what?
You know what I mean? At one moment it's God and country, and the next it's like, and I don't want prayer in schools. I should be an inconsistent asshole. Agree with both of them. You're absolutely right. You know what? I changed my mind. That's a damn good point. We really are a disgusting country of capitalist pigs.
Change your mind, guy.
The badass teenagers have just hit the stage with where they're taunting the audience, and then mommy cries. Like, here they go. Oh, you don't know me.
Hell.
I just remember that Cartman
yelling.
episode. Wow, she
Yeah.
got some nice boobies.
She's
though.
fantastic. Nice
got
big
some
tits.
nice,
I
big,
do what I
heavy
want.
boobies.
Yeah, because they're 14.
Oh.
They're 14 years old.
Awkward.
With fucking giant tits.
Where's Sam? We got to do a little killing time. Maybe we start giving away the stuff from our office before the Osbournes call in here. By the way, Anthony, Bolivia, not Bulgaria.
Oh, it was Bolivia?
Coming in a lot there.
All right. Thank you for...
Sam, why don't you work the crowd with some of the stuff we found in the office?
Bastards.
All right. Of course, it's the last week before we move over to the big building with everybody else, and we're clearing out the offices and finding stuff to give away to our listeners that show up. What are you laughing at, Bill?
I haven't seen his fucking ponytail afro.
Oh, isn't that great?
Yeah,
he looks like he should be just one of those old like archive footages of those naked hippies at Woodstock.
Yeah, the contest continues. I don't know.
Thelma Evans hair.
Danny and Sam are still...
You know what? That deserved a bigger laugh. That's actually perfect.
All right, Sam is studying the stuff. What do you want to give away first, Sam?
Well, I think it's going to be a package deal.
Okay.
Straight from the Opie and Anthony office. It's Jim Norton's never-before-used office phone.
Wow, it's still in the plastic.
Yes.
Wow.
Hey, with this new stimulus package, this is what the Wheel of Fortune is going to look like in about 3 years. Okay, I got one left.
Yeah, that's... Wait, Ed, you're taking that paper after all?
Yeah, I want to read about the first photos of Atom Blast.
Yeah.
Japs installing.
Yeah, it's a newspaper, obviously. Oh, we got Ozzy on the line. Hold on, Sam.
They were stalling.
We'll get back to you in a second.
Nuked them.
Ozzy, Sharon.
Stop stalling.
Hey, we got Ozzy and Sharon on the phone. Welcome to the Opie and Anthony show.
There they are.
Hi.
Hi, Sharon.
And Jim Norton,
How
of
are
course.
you?
Good. Where are you guys? You still in the hotel, or are you in the car on your way to Regis?
No, we're in the hotel. Say hi to Ozzy.
Hi.
Hi,
Hey,
Ozzy. Now you guys are going to do Regis. How hard is it to do Regis and not drop F-bombs? Because you kind of curse a lot, which is I think what people like about you. How hard is it to do that show and just not drop a fuck once in a while?
Well, it's easy for Ozzy because he's too busy staring at Kelly.
He likes her?
I'm going to be doing my staring at Regis. In the same age bracket, I'm getting there quite...
Is it obvious how fucking short Regis is when you're sitting next to him? Because I've seen him in person, and he's almost dwarf-like. Is it uncomfortable to kind of pretend that he's not that short when you're sitting next to him?
I've never seen him stood up.
Oh, he's just on the chair when you walk in?
I always sit down.
I've never met him.
Feet dangling.
I can't stand up.
Oh, wait, is this your first time doing the show?
For Ozzy, yeah, he's never done it with Regis. Always, he's been on holiday every time Ozzy's done it.
Oh, boy, Regis is probably going to be really knowledgeable when it comes to Ozzy and what he's done over the years. So you're in a rock and roll band of some sort. Yeah. Hey, I got to talk about this variety show. Where did you guys get the idea to do a variety show? Something that's kind of been like off the burners for about 30 years or so.
Well, it's not a variety show, as you know, a variety show. It comes under the heading for network TV of variety because there's music and it's non-scripted, but it's not a variety show like you've ever seen before.
Well, what made you want to do it? Because it's like you guys were like you couldn't make a move a few years ago without everybody knowing every aspect of your personal life. Did you kind of miss being in the spotlight, or were you kind of like relieved to be away from that for a while?
Well, Ozzy's never been out of the spotlight. I mean, his entire life has been in the spotlight. But it's not a reality show. It's something very different. And I think that when you get asked by a major network, if you want to do a show, it's very hard to refuse.
Yeah, I guess so. I mean, it's amazing when you look at Ozzy's career. How he started, what was it, 68 or 69? And I mean, part of it is you being the manager has managed to keep him relevant. It's not easy for an artist to stay relevant through almost 4 decades of all the coming, like the hair bands and grunge and punk rock and all the shit that's come and gone. And you've really managed to keep Ozzy very, very relevant.
Well, he's done that with his music, but yes, it is traditionally hard to be relevant in this industry. But I think because, Aussie is so unique, there's only one Aussie.
Hey, did you hate the I guess being under the microscope for the reality show? Did it get to be kind of irritating after a while?
Yeah, we definitely had it with the show. I mean, I'm glad we quit when we quit. It was the right time to do it.
Yeah, now everyone's trying to like recreate what you guys did, and they're falling well short. Well short. Everyone else out there is boring as they attempt to do what the Osbournes did. The Kardashians, that show sucks.
The family jewels.
Yeah, the Hogan family thing, or whatever they're calling it now, because the whole family's broken up because of the attention they got on that reality show.
Yeah, none of the other families are funny. Everybody in the Osbournes was hilarious.
Horrible,
They all
right.
had funny personalities, and everybody else is a bunch of duds.
Yep.
Yeah, the thing is they're finding these people that don't have personality, so they're trying to make scenarios up for them to make them interesting, and they're just not.
Which family do you think is the most boring family that you've seen on TV?
Yeah, that's a good question.
Jesus, where do you want to begin? Everyone. The only reality show that was any good was Anna Nicole Smith.
Yeah, that was a good one. Absolutely.
Because she was just kind of being herself. I mean,
obviously.
She was a train wreck. We all like watching train wrecks on TV.
Exactly, but she was real, She was real, and she was an interesting person. No matter how much of a train wreck, she was very interesting.
Mm-hmm.
And you get these people that don't have interesting lives. They've got no personality, and yet they get a reality show.
How about the Gene Simmons show? Do you think that had some moments where it was funny?
And do you know what? We never, ever watched it. Never saw it.
That means they hated it.
Yeah, I was trying to get
You know what?
Yeah, I was trying to get it to trash somebody.
Yeah, who do you think you're talking to? We know how to read between the lines.
Hey, you said
How dare you?
I've been real busy lately. I didn't get a chance to see that one.
Oh, is that still on?
I've been working a lot at night.
Yeah, that's it. You know what? I loved Sharon on Charm School. And then the big reunion show, I'm sure you can't really talk about it, but that was amazing what you did to stick up for Ozzy. I just want to give you props for that. Because you took
thank you so much.
You took a big chance there. I mean, you really trashed this girl and beat her up right on TV.
Yeah, and that show there you did, how much fun was it to yell at those whores?
It was, do you know what? It was a really fun show. The girls are all crazy and, but it was a fun show to do.
Yeah.
And you know who's doing it now?
Huh.
Ricky Lake.
Oh, Ricky's going to be the new madam or whatever the hell you guys are called on that show.
Yeah.
Hey, Sharon, didn't you say when you were in one time, like on the Osbournes, you guys didn't do like second takes or third takes? Pretty much what you did is what they caught on film.
There was, you see, the thing about ours was it was really organic. There was no take. They just rolled film. I mean, nobody said, "Oh, that bit's great," but we didn't quite hear the end. Could you say it again? Yeah. None of that.
Yeah.
See, I did an episode of Family Jewels where we roasted Gene Simmons, and it was like I had a couple of lines beforehand, but they said they called it assisted reality, where they go, okay, here's the setup. Nick, the son, is trying to get into the show, but he's not old enough. And I'm like, oh, what is this? And that's when they go, well, it's assisted reality. It's kind of like reality with a storyline.
Yeah, they're pushing them into
planned reality.
Yeah, which is not a reality show.
Well, because what happened was. On bad shows,
it's not a reality show. It's not. You know, it's not in the term that a reality show should be. Whenever it's like that, it's just not real.
What have I done?
What have I done?
Yeah.
And what about you had said when you were in too that Ozzy might tour with Sabbath as like a 40th, a possible 40th anniversary thing. Is there anything even being spoken about with that?
It goes back and forth, you know, and now the guys are touring with Heaven and Hell, and Ozzy's working on a new record. We've just got to wait for the time to be right.
Yeah, what is Ozzy doing right now? Attacking the minibar? What's his favorite treat in the minibar?
Yeah, does he go right for like the snacks in the minibar when you get to the hotel?
He goes for the Toblerone to give to me.
All right.
He's a romantic.
Yeah, sure.
Talk to him.
Yeah, come on, Oz.
We didn't know he wasn't saying anything. We figured he left because I mean,
early in the day for me.
You got to figure.
I'm the Prince of Darkness.
Of course.
Oz, we love you. Yeah.
Hey Ozzy, when you see Sharon get really pissed off, like in that thing where she threw the drink on somebody, does it frighten you that you realize you're married to somebody who just doesn't tolerate an ounce of shit from anybody?
No, there's one thing about my wife. You never, if you can say whatever you like, you say something about the family, and it's over.
Yeah.
So she can take the criticism, but if anybody goes after you or the kids, there's a problem.
The claws come out.
That goes for any reasonable person. I mean, people haven't got any barriers anymore. People just go straight for the balls, you know.
Right.
Yeah, he's right, man.
How is Jack and Kelly?
Go straight for the balls.
Great.
Yeah, they're good.
Are they out with you guys now? Are you guys all doing the Regis together?
No, they're in LA doing promotion, and we're here in New York.
Do you hate going on the road? I mean, Ozzy, you've been touring for so many years. It's like you get a break for a few months, and then you back out with a new album. Or now you're back out with this. Do you just want to take a couple of years and just kind of do nothing?
It's like it's not like a job. I've tried that retirement thing, but it sucks. I mean, how can I retire from what I do? It's not a 9-to-5 job. In some respects, it's more than a 9-to-5 job, but I couldn't see myself doing anything different, you know.
You went through a bunch of... Okay.
What?
No, go ahead. I almost interrupted you.
No, he lost. We couldn't hear you.
Oh, yeah, I know. On the phone, it's kind of hard with the speakerphone. I was saying that Ozzy had gone through so many retirement tours, like I guess from like the mid '80s on, it was like this is it, and I fucking bought it. I went to everyone thinking this was the last time I was going to see him, and here it is, 2009, and he's still doing a new album and going back out next year, which is just great.
Well, you know what? It's what people do, and it's like I don't get when people say, "Are you going to retire?" It's like
when I read an interview by Paul McCartney one time, and they said, "Well, you've got all the money in the world. What are you going to retire?" And he said, "What's all the money in the world is one thing, but it's what I do, you know."
Yeah, exactly.
I wouldn't mind slowing down the schedule somewhat, but I can't see. I don't want to retire quite yet.
Yeah, no, you shouldn't retire. I just mean like because the schedule is pretty grueling. I mean, with gigs and with all this other stuff. So.
When it all boils down to it, it's a job, you know. It's what I do, and I love it, you know.
Yeah. I'm looking forward to...
My father works in a factory most of his life, all of his life, and then he went for voluntary retirement, and he died. He had nothing else to do, you know.
Right. Yeah, they say a lot of old people get like really depressed when they quit working because they just kind of feel like valueless and like there's nothing going on.
No purpose, yeah. You're just sitting around waiting to die. What have I done?
The thing is, I think somebody put it best when they said, you know, how can you retire from life?
Right. Well, what would you next? What What would the next thing be? I mean, obviously, if you're doing music and you're doing TV, I mean, does production have any interest for you at all, or does that hold no interest for you whatsoever?
Production means?
For you, record production.
Oh, no, I mean, I can't stand being locked in a box with no daylight for days, you know. It's not for me.
I want to see Ozzy start like
Get out.
I want to see Ozzy start like a country music career, Sharon.
Get out of here.
Yeah, that would wash.
You guys are tonight. You got a great spot after American Idol. I mean, 9:25. It's actually it's Tuesday night. I'm sorry, tomorrow night. And it's on Fox. And they don't know when the other ones are going to air.
No, because I think they're too scared. They want to wait and see if this one's accepted by the public first.
Okay.
Right. I'll see if people like it or if it gets some kind of.
And then they'll figure out where to put the thing.
Are you surprised?
Go on.
Are you surprised because Rosie O'Donnell did and Rosie you think would be the perfect one to have like a even though this is not a variety show, but this kind of show, and hers did not do well at all. Does that bode well for you, or do you think that bodes like really badly for you guys?
Yeah, because our show is nothing like that at all. I mean, it's.
Yeah.
God, you couldn't be further apart. It's like saying, there's no comparison at all.
Right. Yeah, there is a confusion out there because Rosie O'Donnell did the basic 70s variety show and it bombed horribly. They only gave her one. And the Osbournes Reloaded is definitely not a variety. There's a lot going on besides some of the variety show elements. You're doing skits and...
No, it doesn't even have any variety show elements. I think people think that we're going to have a door that, let's see who's at the door.
Yeah.
Another celebrity comes walking out. Oh, and let's see, then they break into song and start, that's not what we do.
Yeah, it's a variety show.
Yeah, there you go. She nailed it. Yeah.
So you guys...
but that definitely isn't us.
So you guys do...
It's more pranks on the audience and pranks on each other. It's just really, irreverent fun.
Cool.
Was there anything that you wanted to do that they said no to?
No, not really. They didn't. They were really good, to work with. No, we were, we had, the license to do what we wanted.
Mm-hmm. Well, we hope it's a success for you. I know phone interviews are a pain in the ass. I mean, I hate calling it. I mean, I'm on the show every day, and I hate when I'm on the road. I have to call in. There's the delay, and people stepping over each other. But, we appreciate you guys calling in. And
Absolutely.
We definitely wish you luck with the show. I mean, I'm happy that you're doing something. Anytime you guys are on television, I'm happy. I think it's great that you're part of mainstream America.
Well, because they do things very differently. They got you guys got balls, which is refreshing to see. You don't sell out.
Thank you.
Yeah. Hey, is Jack still climbing mountains? I just need to know.
Oh, my God, yes, and he's leaving tomorrow for New Zealand, and then he goes to Dubai, and he's starting again.
And he's just an adventurer now, huh?
Yeah, he is. He's like bloody Indiana Jones.
What a story! What a story that Jack has now. And now he's climbing mountains, and I know they showed it a million times on TV. With you're the nervous parents at the bottom waiting for him to get to the top, and then you met him at the top.
I tell you something, they've given us, a schedule of what he's doing on his new show, and I only got to page 1, and I had to throw it away.
You didn't want to know. Hey, is that going to be on? Is that going to be on TV somewhere?
Yeah, it's coming here. I think it's going to be on the Discovery Channel.
Oh, right on. I'm looking forward to that as well.
So don't you wish he would just kind of stop with the extreme stuff and just kind of like be an accountant or something really safe and like relaxed?
Yes, I do, and his dad and I say it every day. Why? It's just... But you know what?
Is that how you say it, or are you really like, what the fuck are you doing?
I know, it's like you can't take your kids and wrap them in cotton wool. I wish you could, but you can't.
Yeah.
And Amy, once again, didn't want to be a part of the show. She just doesn't like the public eye. She just kind of likes to hang in the background and live her life quietly.
Yeah, she likes to have her freedom to go where she wants, and nobody knows who she is, and she's a regular person.
Cool.
All right. Well, listen. We good luck today on what time are you guys going to be on? Because we shouldn't promote something that's against the radio show, but I'll watch it.
10 o'clock.
Yeah. So they're heading over there.
What time are we on, dude?
You guys are going to be on in about 45 minutes.
In about 40 minutes.
Yeah, we got to get him out of there then.
All right,
guys, thank you so much. Ozzy and Sharon, always a pleasure.
All right, good luck with the show today,
Big kiss.
and good luck. We'll see you soon. All right.
Yeah, absolutely.
God bless.
All right.
Thank you.
Bye, guys.
The Osbournes Reloaded, premiering tomorrow night on Fox after American Idol, 9:25.
Wow.
Phoners are tough, man.
They're a pain in the ass.
They are.
Yeah, that's
There's-
stupid delay.
There's always a delay because,
I know.
you say something and you're like, "Oh, they didn't hear me," and then you start talking and they hear you,
Oh,
and they
Lord.
start talking.
What?
And then there's
I didn't
No,
hear
I
what
was
you
going
were
to say that
saying
what happens is there's
because
a weird delay.
I was
What?
listening to the other part of the
Yeah,
conversation.
well, I was listening
But then
too.
there's a speakerphone
All right,
element
we
that,
get it.
What?
Huh?
Who's talking?
Oh no, you go.
What? No, you. What?
No.
You were.
Dude, I do phoners, and I've never
I hate this.
ever been comfortable doing phoners. I can't do them.
Bill Burr's the
Yeah.
king of the phoner.
Oh yeah.
Are you good at them, man?
Yeah, he does very well.
Yeah,
You do.
do I? I
Yeah,
don't
you
know.
do all
good
right.
with the
Well,
phoners.
I think. Well, I've done all right with you guys because you guys know me. So
Well, you know we're rolling our eyes and stuff.
yeah.
Another,
No, dude, I've had some bad ones. Dude,
another
I-
conspiracy, huh?
I had one radio station I called up and the thing it was going great. I was killing, and they were like, "Yeah, what was up with that Philly thing?" And something I mentioned the Opie and Anthony show, and the guy goes, "Oh, okay," and he just hung up on me. And I just started howling, laughing,
shit.
going like, "Wow, I wonder what they did to that guy's morning show." I could tell it was just one of those guys you guys I know just trashed him up and down. Dude, that's happened to me like 3 times. Either I walk in and you just feel the vibe, like, okay, they have a relationship with the comedy club, so they got to put me on, but they have taken a pounding.
Oh,
we have fucked it up for you guys when you hit the road. You don't think I know.
Dude, there was one down in Philly. I walked in there. I felt like I had fucking like an angel heart. I had killed one of their brothers and stole somebody's heart and put it in there, and I was just starting to piece it back together. What the fuck had happened?
Nice.
And I literally said that to the lady when I walked out. I go, "Did they have a little back and forth with Opie and Anthony?" Yeah, I think when they were dead. Yeah, I think they did.
Yeah, they kind of did.
Why were they not? Were they just awkward with you?
I was definitely working for the laughs. Wasn't any sort of, "Hey, we got a comedian." It was just like, "Yeah, so Bill's here. Evidently, he's going to be at the Yuck Yuck Barn down the street."
Let's acknowledge we got a little sponsorship at this club, and you just get your jokes out of the way.
So, Bill, what's on your mind today?
Oh, great.
Yeah.
Oh, like one of those?
That's a great opener.
And you got, hey, grapefruits are wacky, aren't they?
Yeah, great.
Alrighty then.
Stephen S. from Bayshore. Hey, please ask Sharon the question all of America wants to ask. Can we expect to finally see Shields and Yarnell on TV again?
Shields and Yarnell.
they did a little of that variety, huh?
People used to make a living off that.
Somebody fucked up with this Osbourne show because they're kind of pushing it like it's a variety show.
Like a variety show. I completely thought it was that kind of variety show.
And then when I said, okay, then it has variety show elements, she's like, no, it doesn't even have that. And I'm like,
none at all.
Well, you better not pick up any magazines because they're kind of selling it like a variety show. So.
Yeah, that's never. It's never. I don't know. That's not a good.
Wow, look at this financier guy. This guy from 1945.
Yeah,
he's predicting. He goes, as we see it, the market will rise 50 points in the next 3 years.
Oh, nice.
50 points in 3 years.
What was it at that point?
I don't know.
The Dow Industrial was 4.
Yeah.
It probably was like ridiculous. I can't find it in this stupid paper.
I ask shitty interview questions when I'm a fan.
No,
I am
you were
awful.
good.
You were
not good.
You were
The
really
worst.
good.
Jimmy, relax.
You were good.
Get the sports set. Oh, movies.
Just a faggot.
Movies?
Hey, not Jim.
The
Not only
movies
did you ask great
the
questions, you
movies.
kept having good
Or
follow-up
is it-
questions. You want to see a bad interview? You should have let me do it. I would have been like, "So, is it cool to be like that Chris Farley
I love the
character?"
Chris Farley thing.
You asked
That
a good
was
one.
awesome.
What's the
It's
worst
a live
family, the most
shows.
boring family you've seen? That was a good question.
Yeah, that
Yeah,
was a
but
good
that's
one.
the only thing I can think to do, and then it always ends up it's going to get them in trouble. But she was good at making that funny. But once Ozzy said, everybody always goes for your balls, then I wasn't going to ask him what he thought about the guy's hair from Helix. I'm trying to think of one of those 80s. But see, look, I'm petering out with the questions just talking to you here, Jim.
Yeah, well, it beats
Yeah,
what I was
sorry.
saying. So, you guys are married.
Yeah.
Wasn't that bad, man. What are you talking
Fucking
about? It was
horrendous.
great.
I'm just.
I should have a
Yeah,
fucking...
the Charlie Rose of XM
you.
Radio.
fucking...
Gotta get you a big hard wooden table.
Oh, fucking
Sit there
asshole
like
I am.
like you're important.
You know what? Sam's going to save this break here. He's
Danny
gonna-
Kaye is at the Astor Theater.
Sam's got the
Wow.
microphone in, and he's going to start giving out this stuff from our
Oh,
office.
you
Today's
bet.
items.
Yes.
As we clear out the office for the big move to the
All
other
the
building.
leaves are brown.
Everything was so cheap.
Yeah.
Like sweatshirts, 99 cents.
Nice.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah, but you made 18 cents an hour.
Rent, $3.
Yeah.
Sweatshirts were actually very expensive.
$3, see?
Like, you'll find it at Hearn's. There's a sale this Friday and Saturday. You could get a sophisticated black dress for $8.95.
And you know what's funny? That guy Hearn was probably just some dude somebody you went to high school with. It's back when a mom and pop store could make it.
Hearn.
Hey, Pat from Winaki has a great Ozzy and Sharon line, but I just don't want to ever get back to Sharon. But it really is funny. He's playing off the whole, she's a little bit country and he's a little bit rock and roll, but changing the
the country.
Changing Marie's line.
Just a little bit. We love the Osbournes, but funny. Pat from Menaki, that's a pretty good line right there. All right, Sam, what do you want to do? It's up to you, my friend.
Well,
where were we?
We were just about to give out today's first prize package.
Don't even look at him.
First prize
package. It's a tambourine.
Yeah.
Today's first prize package includes Jim Norton's official unused office phone.
Hold on, Sam. I didn't hear oohs from the crowd. When you're
big.
When you're mentioning these items, I want to hear some oohs and ahs because this is a big day for you guys. Big day.
Yes. So this was given to Jim in October 2004 when we first started here at XM. You'll also receive an XM MLB T-shirt in size XL, never before worn.
You're kidding, Sam.
No.
Oh, listen to the crowd on that one.
And we're giving this stuff away?
And now they're in. And a third item in the prize pack?
And finally...
Are we calling these office prize packs?
Yes.
Prize pack.
The final item in the prize pack is Stephen King's novel, Lizzie's Story, not signed by Stephen King.
Wow.
That one is actually signed, Sam.
Are you sure?
Let me see it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It is signed. Jimmy's right. You just didn't see it.
Yeah, dope.
I didn't open it.
It was 2 pages in. Usually it's the first page in, but it's 2 pages in. See? Yeah, it's right. Yeah, see, it's right there.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. It's on the second page.
You know how much you could get for a Stephen King autograph book? What does the autograph say, Jimmy?
Howdy, faggot. Steve. It's so odd that Stephen King would write that. Oh, I didn't.
Yes, please.
All right, Sam, you just...
So now one lucky winner gets this prize pack.
You could just
prize
You could just hand it to someone.
Sam's open feet. I want to fucking snap Sam's feet together so they point in the same
penguin
direction.
feet.
He really does.
He does. He has his penguin feet.
Fucking, he needs orthotics on his dumb feet.
I had a buddy of mine who was in sales, and he had a theory: anybody who stood like that was a fucking moron. So one time he was trying to teach me how to sell this guy, and this guy's sitting there saying all this dumb shit, and as the guy's saying why he doesn't want to buy a health insurance, he hits my elbow and he points down at the ground. I see these stupid wingtip shoes pointing at different poles of the universe. And I was just like,
Sam's out there with the audience. A big audience today.
Today's first lucky winner is this guy in the green hat.
Oh.
Yeah!
Wow, there you go. That's good. Doing great things here on the Opie and Anthony show.
Sam, give another prize pack away before we move on to something else.
2-in-1 break-off.
That's crazy.
All right, the next prize pack is...
We're out of our minds.
Yeah.
We're giving it away.
Who likes teddy bear figurines?
Who doesn't is the question, Sam.
This prize pack consists of the Killer and Buzzy, which are 2 teddy bears, one with a chainsaw and one with a machete, and a limited edition box set of teddy bears dressed up like the Ramones.
Oh, wow.
Dude, that is...
Ramones! I'm dead.
Sam, spread it out. One per customer, because we have a lot of audience members.
I own one of those teddy
right.
bears, by the way. I have one with this. He's in a little tub, and his wrist is slashed, and his fucking arm is hanging out bleeding. It's actually it's from the teddy bear. It's really a cool little porcelain series.
You know, it's funny. That background music actually just made me happier.
Yeah.
Doesn't it?
Took me back to a simpler time.
Yeah.
No job, just a paper route.
When you'd fake being sick and have chicken soup at home and fucking The Price is Right was on.
That was the shit.
It always reminds me of not being where I'm supposed to be.
Yeah.
You're right.
I want to have that on my iPod. Just walk down the street listening to that.
With the ball bag fever.
Yeah.
The taffy bag.
Yeah, a little taffy bag.
Your fever sack.
Your tiny little ball bag stretching out.
Mama's sniffing it to make sure you're getting better.
And then it would suck when school would let out. Because then it's like, my day's over. And now it's just a regular day.
Now I got twice as much work to catch up on.
Yeah, it's like, now this is what I'm used to.
Yeah.
Fuck.
But you still got to stay in.
Yeah, now you have to
can't
stay
go
while
out.
everyone's playing outside. You made that like little negotiation in your
Sacrifice.
head. Like, fuck.
Yeah, but that time
wasn't
from like
smart.
from like 9 the morning,
9
9
to
right up
4
to
or
noon
whatever.
before you start seeing
Yeah,
like
yeah.
man, they're at lunch right now, they're at recess. But that first,
And
it
you're
was the
just
greatest.
watching TV on the couch with the blanket on you.
And then,
Nice.
And then it has then it has that freak snowstorm. You're like, they're all sledding now. Fuck. What an idiot. Why didn't I check the weather?
Well, fucking, it's after, like, it's after school, and, your friends are all playing Ring Around the Rosie, because that's what you do after high school. But your friends in a circle.
They're retarded.
Oh, the retarded girl's name was Rosie, yeah.
Yeah, well, of course.
Right, they put a cock ring around her neck.
I like your cock
Sam?
ring.
Oh, you like the cock ring
pictures.
picture? Yeah.
And it did look like the wheel of a ship.
Yeah, I know.
Sam? Well, the limited edition box set is going to this man in the tie.
Why? Just because he has a tie, you give him the best gift?
Yes.
The fuck's that about, Sam?
He looks like a collector of fine things.
Again, why'd you give him that?
All right.
Collector of fine
Fine
Sam's such a
things.
dick.
And Buzzy is going to this gentleman in the striped hoodie.
Yay.
And the killer will go to this gentleman with the cat hat and the leather jacket.
I like how you're giving this out to the closest people to the door.
Yeah.
That's pretty much it.
So if
you're really spreading it around the bleachers, aren't you?
So if you're coming this week, just sit close to the door and you'll get a prize.
We still got lots more stuff, and don't forget about the mystery box.
What's in the mystery box? I
Well-
didn't take a peek.
At the end of today's giveaways, if any of the fans are unhappy with their prize or prize pack, they're allowed to trade it in for the mystery box, which has mouse shit on top of it.
Wow.
Oh my God! Look at his feet.
What happens when they all traded it?
Don't fix them.
There you go, yeah, his feet are
They're
fucked up.
crazy.
Yeah, you're fucking-
You know what? You're gonna get hammer toes. That's what happens.
That's what
Yeah.
happens.
You get hammer toes out of that.
Yep.
Why didn't your parents do
What
the
have I
right?
done?
Why didn't the
What have I
parents?
done?
Why didn't your parents do the right thing and get you the
And
shoes?
abort you.
Get you the shoes with the bar.
There's nothing wrong. I'm still
I had a
standing up.
family member that had the shoes with the bar to straighten that shit out.
You need fucking Forrest Gump braces.
Yeah.
To straighten those feet out. They're
price-
horrid.
You already have his mentality.
You know what's funny is he's trying to straighten them out, and that's
I
as
know.
close as he can get
It's
them.
not even working.
Now his knees
There you
hurt.
Yeah.
He straightens them out, his fucking ears flop out more.
I'm gonna
He's
get.
definitely pulling some fucking ligaments out.
I want to get him on a ski slope, man. Just fucking snow plowing the entire
shit.
day. Jesus, dude.
I think
Enough with
that's
the snow plowing.
I'm telling you, when your
Get some
feet
speed up.
when your feet point out like
Little
that,
ski joke for everybody. Thank you.
it means you're in pain of some sort and you're avoiding pain. Like your body's just doing that so it doesn't hurt. So what you need is some kind of corrective orthotics, and that will help your feet get straight because obviously with your arch or something's all fucked up.
Dr. Norton.
I'm telling you, because I went to a podiatrist and she made me walk, and she looked at me and she knew what was wrong. She's like, "Okay, you having problems with this one?" I could tell because it
Yeah,
kicks
because you're
out a little.
fucking limping.
Yeah. Yes, and I kept going, "Ow!" and pointing at my right foot. And she said, "I bet it's the right one." Why
don't we
then
do-
I fucked her
She's
face.
a Sharpie.
She sure is.
Why don't we give Sam like the Kathy Bates thing?
Oh, hobble him?
Yeah, let's hobble you.
We can hobble you.
Just to get him back straight.
Why?
All right,
I
Sam.
don't want to be hobbled.
Does it feel weird to stand like that?
Yeah,
His
really
feet
weird.
straight, like
All
like
right,
a human.
Stand normal, like you don't normally would.
You're a bow-legged
No.
zilch too. He's got like fucking lasso legs. No wonder he wants to open her. Hey, fucking cowboy Sam.
You look like one of those plastic cowboys you took off the horse.
Yes.
You know,
And they could never stand. They could never stand up once
He's
you
just
took them off.
standing there, he's all fucked up.
Hey,
He's got Captain Morgan legs.
Sam, why don't you give out? It would make me very happy. Could you give out one of the copies of the Bromance book, please?
I thought we were giving one person gets all of them.
Don't correct Opie.
I just want to make sure these people all walk away with something.
All right.
Unless
Exactly.
E-Rock
It's
can
not-
find more shit in our office to give away.
No, this
What,
is
explain the
To give away
Bromance.
himself.
Yeah.
Explain the Bromance book to Bill Burr, please, our guest in studio.
This sounds great.
well.
You're gonna
This
love
is
this.
like it's
At the
almost.
Trump Marina Saturday night.
Yes, he is.
It will
Sorry,
help you.
this Saturday. Yes.
It will help you gain a
BillBurr.com.
bromance. It's called Brocabulary, and it's called the New Manifesto of Dude Talk. And it kind of.
Why don't you willy-nilly just open it up and give Bill Burr
Any
an example.
page is a treat,
I
so don't
love,
even have to
I
look.
love like these kinds
Don't
of
They
books.
are
you
kind
love
of fun, right, Bill?
Yeah, oh, yeah, my God.
Oh.
Anytime they're up by the cash register, they're a hoot, Jim, as
Yeah.
you would say.
Impulse buy.
Like if I was like, damn, bro, you're a real flirtuoso. That would be like a virtuoso when it comes to flirting, but It's for dudes.
I'll tell you that street slang. It's like I can never
It's
quite pick it out.
It's amazing.
A flirtuoso.
This is just like talking like the black guys.
And you talk to
it's
your,
beautiful.
You talk to your bros like this, right?
Yeah, right.
All right, give us
All right.
another one there, Sam, please.
You could say climaximum overdrive, which is the point just before you come when you start doing her in double time.
Oh shit!
Oh
You're
man,
a bro.
yeah.
Fucking shit.
Yeah.
Is this the one I
Good
peed
stuff.
on?
Yes, this would be the.
This is the famous.
Not this exact book,
Yeah.
although that would be
Wow.
a hot.
That's
hot
what's in the
item.
mystery
Do
box.
they have cues in there where you're supposed to high five after you say that dumb shit?
Yeah, motherfucker. Come on, brah. Up top.
Bill, we had the author on the
got it.
phone, and while he was still on the phone, I peed on his book.
It's mic'd, and all you hear is the fucking piss hitting
I
a
really
book.
miss doing this show. I got to get that shit in my car. I swear to God.
And then, of course, we had to go, are you hearing this? Do you hearing this? Fucking just being animals. Okay, one more, Sam.
Well, you might talk about your stallywhacker.
Oh, what's a stallywhacker?
Which is a tallywhacker
Yeah.
that's as big as a stallion's. So it's like you have a really big penis.
Holy shit, is that awful? That's a book?
Is
That's
that the
a published
anti-pussy
fucking
book? Is that what it is?
Yeah.
And why is Sam closing the book when this is going so well? What's
Sam,
wrong
there's
with
some
you?
big laughs in here. Let's go.
We
Some
got
more.
some laughs going.
The gang's out there enjoying them.
And you're a fan of the
gang.
bromance. We all learned that.
Because
Yes.
his knees are swollen from actually having his feet straight for half a second.
Because his feet are broken. Broken. Oh boy.
Yikes.
We'll be back after these messages.
Oof, that joke was broable.
What's that supposed to be? Some kind of sick joke?
Sam gave me the nod like he found a really good one. Go ahead, Sam. More
Yeah.
bromance vocabulary.
Like sometimes when you're talking to a girl in a bar and you see another one that's a little more busty, you need to make a cup grade. It's to upgrade to a
Jesus
girl with a bigger bra
Christ.
size.
Jesus.
Oh no.
This is fucking painful to listen to. It's hurting me somewhere. Just the sound, and then the thought. How does this hurt? How do you get pain from somebody?
So Olivia Newton-John broke a teacup.
Can we go to break with me peeing on this guy's book?
Thanks, Ants.
We played it today as part of a production piece.
Okay.
Yeah, but can we just play the raw audio?
God.
Yeah.
If they can find it real fast, because that would be a great way to go to break. Just the sound of pee on his dumb book. Go ahead there, Sam.
Well, like when you're hanging with your bros
Yeah.
and like down in beers,
Yeah.
if you down one and just slam it down on the table, you might say, "Dude, you just committed bruthanasia."
This is. How can this be real?
It's like,
I want to
guys,
hang out with this guy just to see if he tries to use it just to try to get
yeah,
like some
yeah,
sort of...
Conversation about his book.
Yeah.
yeah, and like get it into the culture, popular culture.
How many pages of this shit?
I don't know. One is too many. If it was a leaflet, this would bother
So
me.
you should have a listener memorize as much of this book as they can and actually go out to a bar and just try to hang out and meet,
And go, hey man, you just committed
Bruthanasia.
And the guy would probably unless he punched you right in the face, he would probably just like politely go, yeah.
Go
and
fuck
then
yourself.
the second you did another one, it's like, all right,
We get
it wouldn't take more than one. Most people would punch you in the face
after one, right?
but after one. But if you kind of just pleasantly chuckled after one, the second one,
Looks like you gotta go make a cup grade.
cup grade. Hey, dude, I think you should make a cup grade.
Yeah, but you might want to not hit a guy who's saying this stuff because one of his Vincent Van Bros might be with him, which is a bro who is so loyal he would cut his ear off for you. Dude, you're my Vincent Van Bro.
I know that's what I want to do after hearing these. And I'm not saying it was a gem, but it at least deserved a chuckle. I had to scold the audience. I didn't like the fact that they stared at my clever joke.
Yes.
Well, a Vincent Van Bro would be opposed to just some silly wanna bro.
Some what?
A wanna bro, it's as described, a dork who tries to be a bro but is nothing but a wannabe.
Well, how could you be a wannabe if you're using this language? Then you're a bro.
Yeah, but he doesn't know the language. He just probably picked up the book and it just, you know what I mean? Like he doesn't live the bro
No, I
life.
don't know.
He doesn't live the pro lifestyle.
You like this stuff, Sam?
I do.
I do. I don't even know what to believe with him
no,
anymore. I
no,
don't even know.
Ass.
But you know something? This is a great country that you can actually, make a little bit of money doing that.
Yeah.
I actually thought that when Osbourne's kid is climbing those fucking mountains. Hey, this is a show. Yeah, just climb up there. My ass cracks hanging out.
Film it.
Well, let's see if T Square Feet has anything else.
Thank you for saving me there. I just really
T Square Feet, huh? That is good. Yeah.
Well, a lot of my favorite things to do with bros is just relaxing or whatever.
Sure.
And so sometimes you need some colloquialisms for when you're just
Chilling.
chillaxing.
Chillaxing?
Yeah. And so, like, you might say you need to make a chip trip. And that's a trip to a convenience store to pick up chips for the game.
Yeah.
Oh, is that what that is? I wasn't sure. I couldn't figure that out.
What the fuck
This is
was
really
that?
going deep, man.
I thought that was taking the lead ones out of the retarded kid's mouth.
This is another good one.
Yeah.
You and your bros might want to play a game of Chilliards.
Chilliards?
Which is billiards when played for the purposes of chilling with your bros.
Oh, my God.
Holy shit.
Who's this? Is this book for like 12-year-olds or something?
This makes my teeth hurt.
Yeah, it's physically hurting. And if you're using this with another guy, I'm sure a bro job is in their future. Those motherfuckers are queer.
You know, though,
yes,
some of the audience members today might have come in and gone into cock shock.
What is cock shock?
Well, that's when you go to a party expecting a breast fest, but walk into a meat hang.
A breast fest?
Cock shock?
So you're talking about any O&A
It's when you pick up a transsexual and she's post-op.
Sorry, Steve.
Or like, if you want to prove you're classy or whatever, like you're a cut above the rest of the bros.
Yeah.
You'd show them your cigarsenal, which is your arsenal of cigars.
Oh, is that what that is?
Wow.
Cigarsenal?
That's cool.
Ugh.
And one more, I guess, and then we officially give the first copy of the Bromance book out to
Give? What? Let them fight over it.
Yeah.
Who's not going to want this now?
So, like, this would be when you're watching TV and your chick is coming over trying to change the remote or talk to you, and you're like, babe, the game's on.
Oh, that's when you have to punt. That's punch the cunt.
No, your chick might have ESP envy.
Ugh.
That's like a chick's jealousy over your love of ESPN.
Yeah.
Right.
Oh, I thought that was especially smelly pussy envy. Oh, hold on, sorry. Apparently, fucking the improv troupe out here in the audience could have come up with a better ESP line. My fault. Hi, Mars. How are you?
You are just carpet bombing the
it's
audience.
fucking horrible.
Fucking Dresden out there.
And I don't like the fact that fucking... All right, go ahead. I've lost my faith in myself.
Oh, no.
No, come on, Jimmy, do it.
Let's finish strong here.
You know what Mars is?
What?
Really?
What?
Yes, a fucking Tiberius Caesar haircut having idiot.
No.
Thank God I didn't say that as a joke. It wouldn't have gotten a big laugh, but I was really trying to make a point.
Wow. Go ahead there, Sam.
I've seen this guy work out, and he's a total gym poster. In that he shows
Is that where he
up.
pretends to be a guy bombing?
Jim, you're not bombing. You're doing well.
Jim Poster.
Well, he shows up to the gym just to be able to tell people that he goes there. But he doesn't do much besides sit at the juice bar, hitting on the counter chick, of course.
Well, the chick,
God,
yeah,
right,
dude. He's such a fucking man.
Tank Hankerus would do that.
Yeah.
All
Tank
this
Hankerus
knowledge-
knows all
This
these.
is a book of puns. That's all he's done.
By the way, good job by Sam. Mikey G in Boston writes, Sam's really wise and informative today. A regular Bro-B-Wan Kenobi.
That's right, dude.
Oh, wow. That's
Nice.
a good one.
Is that one in there?
Nice. I'm sure it's in here somewhere.
Does it go from A to Z in that dumb book? Or
No,
is it-
because there are all the different sections.
Oh, well, yeah, you
Yeah.
gotta break them up into...
But all
Holy
this
shit.
knowledge can go to one, or I think 6, lucky fans today.
Well, why don't you, whoever wants this book should raise their hand.
How about this, Hope? Whoever comes up with a good one gets
Yes.
the first copy.
Yes!
How about that? One of you guys has to have,
A Bromance.
since I haven't, obviously, maybe one of you can, come up with a good one.
And this is the copy as read on the air.
Oh, wow. That's
It's
famous
a famous
now.
book.
That book is famous.
I heard he signed it too.
You should write as read by Primetime Sam Roberts.
What page did he sign this on?
I don't remember.
Second page again. It's weird. Usually you just open up the cover and sign it, but these
I
guys.
think that's a new thing. Opie.
Yeah.
It's a new thing.
What does it say, Jimmy?
I can't read. I can't even find it.
Well, it's right. One more page. Yeah, right there. Okay, what does it say,
No, you missed
Jimmy?
it, Jim. Go back a page. Go back a page. Back one more, and it's right there. There it is. Right? What is that noise? It's almost like there's a pen writing on paper.
No. I don't know.
What's going on there?
I can't find it. I don't know.
All right. Is that one signed there,
Oh, here
Sam?
it is. Oh, did you find it? I'm like, how could I not find it?
What does it say, Sam?
I'm an unfunny. What's this? Can you read that?
Looks like he wrote shitbag.
I'm an unfunny shitbag. Daniel.
Too bad the cunning linguist wasn't here, or he would win. The show itself.
Yeah.
Our show.
Come on.
The
Give it to me.
Bropey and Manthony show.
Nice.
Dude, right? Come on.
Air high
Up
five.
top, man. There you go.
Yeah, we're high-fiving.
With your shemale loving friend Shimmy Norton.
Shim.
Sam?
So who wants the vocabulary? Who's got a good brocab word?
A brocab. I like that, Sam.
Ah.
Why is nobody saying anything?
Come on, guys. You can't bomb harder than I have. I've set the bar very low.
Let's go with a brocab. Let's go.
You guys are a bunch of queers.
That guy with
You
the
must not
glasses
hang
is
out with
thinking.
bros.
The guy in the second row, is he nodding off? He's asleep. That guy is asleep. Look at him.
Oh, damn.
Oh, we just
Nice
woke him
work.
up.
Fucking narcoleptic.
My word is broner.
What?
A broner?
A broner.
That's when you and your friend is wrestling around and your dick gets hard.
Yeah. You get him.
Accidental though. That's the point.
Yeah, because it'd be queer if it was on purpose. The fact that the man's fucking leg rubs your dick and it jumps up makes it fine. All right, we'll give him that one. That was good. A broner.
Mr. Broner gets the book.
Oh.
Yay!
This is good.
Jimmy's jokes have been made front page of the paper.
As Ed holds up the
Wait, let me see.
atom bomb picture.
Atom bomb from Hiroshima pictures.
Yeah.
Oh, I was hoping it was the ad in the corner.
Oh, no.
Hey, what other old newspapers we are giving away today after the break?
Yeah, we got
Anthony decided to keep one of them after all.
No, you could take this one.
Really?
I just wanted to thumb through
All
it.
right.
The good old days.
What do you got?
A whole stack of World War II era newspapers. One headline says 2 Nazi armies yield in the South.
Yeah, I don't like those papers.
Oh, this one you're not. Total German surrender.
Wow.
Oh, boy. Don't let Anthony
Hell
see that
happened
one.
there, huh?
Soviets fight Czech Nazis.
God damn the Reds.
And no Jap war for 2 front vets.
Jimmy just went and got another Bromance book. Wow.
Yeah,
I want to keep one for myself.
I don't blame you. All right, we're going to take a break. Bill Burr playing Trump Marina this Saturday. BillBurr.com for tickets. The first show sold out. We're going to push and get that second show sold out for Bill Burr.
Thank you.
He's going to be doing the show all week.
But just push Joe DeRosa, the new star of the Opie and Anthony show.
Well, he'll be in Thursday.
jealous.
We were
There
hoping
we
he would
go.
be here today, but we have to wait till Thursday for Joe to come in. The Bromance author was on the show, and well, this is what happened to the guy in the end. Check it out.
How long was it till your bros told you, all right, enough with the fucking puns?
Yeah.
I'm wondering when you're going to tell me that.
Never.
Yeah, they
Brian from St. Louis, Melissa Lessridge.
I don't know why.
It's definitely to be taken in small doses. Keep it by the toilet. Read it, one entry at a time.
Yeah.
Run out of toilet paper.
Good shiterature.
That's true.
Shiterature. That's the book you put by the bowl, right?
217 pieces of... where are you actually? Are you a New Yorker?
Yeah.
Oh, Jesus. Yes. Oh, no.
What did you say? Keep it by the what? And I forgot. What did you say? Keep it
By the shitter.
Oh.
Or the,
Wait for it.
The fuck? All right, ogre.
Wait for it. Of course.
I've never seen anybody.
Jesus. What'd you have for breakfast? A sponge?
Wow. Oh, God. Maybe that's got to be changed. Wow.
Okay, so it's vocabulary.
Yeah.
Is he gone?
It's known as the urinal book. No, still hanging. Sorry for the interruption.
No problem.
Oh!
Ew. Never seen anybody go that long. It's amazing. Mm-hmm. All right. So, what's a slurchus?
Slurchus is, when you're at the bar, you're making.
Go away. Jesus.
Oh, God.
We're actually, are we on?
Yeah, we're on.
We're actually watching one of our listeners on Tyra.
Look at she put a hole in the wall.
This woman on Tyra is obese, morbidly, disgustingly obese. And they showed her eating. Yeah, she's not trying to lose weight. She was eating this giant breakfast of bacon and eggs. And she was drinking a whole thing of chocolate milk out of a gallon milk container.
It's amazing how angry that makes you when you watch it. Like,
Yeah.
everybody watches it and just goes, fucking die.
They showed her showering, and she was taking the little handheld shower head thing and getting it into the folds.
She looks like a Hummel.
Yeah. She is Humpty Dumpty shaped.
Yeah, she's awful. She's actually worse than Humpty Dumpty.
Yeah.
Her little fat arms hanging down. They don't even reach her knees.
She's a freak. She's a freak show. She could be in a slideshow.
There's something funny about her sitting down, like none of her body moves, just but her arms.
Yeah.
Little arms sort of move.
Yeah.
She looks
Oh.
like a fucking snowman.
I want to see her walk around more.
It would be like what would happen if Earth could talk. That's what it would look like. It would have little Earth arms. Oh, what a fucking behemoth.
She's a fucking disaster.
Do you think you
Jesus.
could give her a liver shot and actually knock her out? Do you think it's
No,
just...
not at all. No, it'd be impossible to get through.
Jesus.
I'd love to trip her down the steps. How great would it be? She's probably 750, 800 pounds. How great would it be to watch her going down like 70 fucking concrete steps?
Oh, fantastic.
Yep, she's got on a cute top. The lipstick's making it pop. You know?
Yeah.
It's an adorable top. It's a fucking circus tent.
Do we know what her deal is, though?
Yeah, she's a fat pig.
No, but
she eats a lot.
No, I know that, but she was on the internet and she had a collar around her neck like she's some kind of like sex slave or something else was going
yeah?
on.
No, that was how they get her through the Midtown Tunnel. That's right, fatty. I'm talking about you.
That was connected to a tugboat. They just dragged her across the river.
What a disaster.
She's awful. She looks like matter from a neutron star.
Oh, they're showing her eating pizza, more showering.
She eats
God,
terrible.
What a wreck.
Unbelievable.
I wouldn't mind if she was eating egg whites and trying to lose a few.
Oh, please.
Just what a
Egg whites from what, a Tyrannosaurus egg? Is that a wreck?
Oh man, I just want to throw shit at their stomach.
Yeah, it's fucking.
Just to hear that slapping sound.
I want to hear Tyra say, you know, I remember when I would put on like 3 ounces before a photo shoot. Because Tyra's always got to relate
And believe
to the
me,
story.
when the whole country's looking at you, you do feel that big.
Yes,
and then I always
yes.
start to get upset.
I've felt like you have felt. Really?
Then I ate 9,000 pancakes, and I was like, "What have I done?
What have I done?"
All right, I think I've milked that
No,
as
you
much
have.
as
It's
you
fucking
can.
great.
No, it's good, man. We lost instant feedback. That's okay. Hey, we got to get to the cat story before we get out of here. Let's not forget Bill Burr at the Trump Marina this Saturday. 2 shows. The first one is sold out.
Oh, I'll be at Bananas Friday. So if you live in Poughkeepsie, only Friday. I'm doing 2 shows Friday, and that's it. And then I'm on Hannity tonight.
I always hear Jimmy's name when I'm out on the road. If you guys want to be proud of him.
Hannity, nice.
Oh, I hope there's a buzz.
There's a buzz out there. That Jimmy Norton and his new hour of comedy.
A little bit,
He's
a little
killing
bit.
him.
All right, here's the cat story. You know, we've heard these stories over the years, but they're saying this is one of the best ones ever. Finding a lot of cats in some lady's house in, I think, Jersey. Yeah.
These are the lucky ones. They're among the 24 cats rescued from the horror of what these pictures show. Pictures taken from inside this $1 million home overtaken by 93 furry felines.
It was one of the worst houses I've ever entered into.
Rick Yoakum of New Jersey's SPCA says the stench was unbearable and that the inside of the home has been destroyed by neglect from too many cats having a run of the place.
Conditions were absolutely horrific. There wasn't 1 inch of the house that wasn't covered in feces and urine. There were 3-foot piles of feces in the hallways.
3-foot piles.
Did you say 3-foot pile?
Do
3 feet
it with
of
your hand and the
feces.
floor. 3 feet. Piles.
And that's just one from that lady on fucking Tyra.
Didn't make it to the bathroom and just did it in the hallway.
I'm piling.
What the fuck? Good enough. Jesus.
She was pretty clean for a fat fuck.
Yeah, she was
Well,
keeping
they
all
hose it down like that.
keeping everything clean.
That's fantastic.
When does it get to the point where you got to go, wow, I think I might have a problem with my cats? Like, how do you live among that?
3 feet of shit.
In some cases, yeah.
I know. After 1.5 feet, you have to know it's
Yeah,
mud. So
yeah.
what?
It's going to start stinking, I think.
Oh, you know what? Thank you. I knew there was something else
What?
going on with that fat chick on Tyra. And there is a sex angle to this. David in Rockland. Go ahead, David.
Steven, hey guys.
All right, Steven. What's up?
I got some info on that fat bitch.
Yeah.
She had the goal of getting to 1,000 pounds, and she's got some kind of a porn site. That's why it's that picture of with her with the collar on it, and there's a big fucking fat picture of her with her gut hanging down between her legs. I forgot what show I saw it on, but
Wild Kingdom?
There's something wrong with some people.
How much does she weigh, though? How far away will she have to lose a few pounds to get down to 1,000?
Yes. Yeah, I forgot what they said the weight was, but yeah, that was
Who's-
her goal. That's why she's eating like that. She wants to get up to 1,000 pounds.
She's holding hands with her boyfriend, a black bald guy. Is that her
Yeah.
boyfriend?
Well, they are holding hands a little intimately.
It was great. She kissed him and then had to wipe something off his face.
Yeah.
You know something?
Nobody's going to jump on
This-
that. I thought I was going to say I'm half a banana.
This is just not helping with the black man stereotype.
Oh, they're engaged.
Ugh.
Engaged?
He likes watching her eat and gain weight.
Oh,
Jesus.
what a creep.
What else does he do for fun? Turn infants over in their crib?
I can't wait to see what some of the sisters are going to say about this.
Yeah, can we get the audio?
Why?
He couldn't love her.
No.
Oh, we go that way? Yeah, you're right.
Okay, but Philip,
Yes.
tell me you were married before.
Yes. I was married to a smaller woman, and being with
What
a smaller,
size was she?
50. About a size 14. We were
Okay.
very-
About a
size 14.
That's not interesting to me. It's not enough to play with, not enough to work with.
So, Donna, I hear that you want to be the fattest woman in the world.
Yeah, that is something that, I mean, that's a lofty goal to aspire to. Lofty. But anyway.
Got it. Yeah, we got it, you
I
fat
would love
fuck.
that, but, I'm just going to take it in increments, We're
Gonna go 40
trying to
pounds
go for
at a time.
1,000 pounds now.
So you like tape her in videos and stuff, right?
Yes, for her website, I'm the photographer and the videographer for her, which is very comfortable.
Look at him holding that big meaty
what
hand.
I try to do is take pictures that would appeal to fellow FAs, to fellow fat admirers.
Yes.
So I get the right angles, the right curves, the right shapes, you know, all the right
You know what you're doing.
circumstances.
Okay, tell me what you love
should pimp out
about
E-Rock
women that
to
are
the FAs.
severely obese. I understand it was like skin texture and things like that.
Yes.
Are they softer?
Absolutely.
The cellulite bugs.
Yeah,
He loves
absolutely.
cellulite.
Yeah.
And the more, he's like,
I like this guy. This guy's a creep.
Is that more?
I love how she's trying to sell
it.
it.
Incredible. The softness, the plushness, the roundness.
keep selling it.
It's very
The
complicated.
unexpected
You were telling how they
titty.
sit. What does that mean? You like how they sit?
The way they sit, they have to sit with their legs open and their belly overflows into their thighs and it takes up all that space.
Okay,
this is totally common.
How is Donna's health right now?
Her health is actually good. I mean, we take we go
For a water
buffalo regularly. He takes good care of her.
It's pretty good, but I know it's not perfect. Tell me what she's borderline right now.
Well, she's borderline diabetic, and you know, we just had a baby 18 months ago, and when she was pregnant, she developed gestational diabetes, which now is just is being controlled. You know.
So you don't fear that her getting to 1,000 pounds is going to make her very ill?
Well, now the
Oh, stop it! With your flying over the
fucking
big
hairy baby.
fucking
we have
hairy
to balance
mess
the
baby.
goal of 1,000 pounds with her health and also with caring for an 18-month-old infant.
Well, Donna, I know that you say you don't know how much you weigh, and that every time you weigh yourself,
Fucking
you
heart's
bust the
working like an
scales.
oil derrick.
So I have something here to help you because I think it is important for you to know how much you weigh.
Yeah, is it Tyra?
I don't want
Or
to
you want
encourage
your
you
own
to
little
gain
freak show on
to be
TV?
1,000 pounds. That's not my goal
Oh,
here.
shut up.
So can you
But
turn
I
the
do
air
think you
conditioner
should
on
know
in
how
a
much you
Chevette?
weigh. I think it's
Going
only
up a
fair that
hill.
you have a scale that supports you. And we have one
Look
here.
how she's selling like she's
So,
trying to help the
You ready to see what your weight is?
And how about this?
Yeah.
Praying that she's 1,000
Must be kind of exciting, right? To be able to see it for real.
And, but
All right,
I'm going to
it's-
get very depressed if it's like low. If I lost weight, I'm going to get like depressed.
Really? So
Sorry
what's a
about
bad
a
number?
walrus.
Like below 600 or?
Yeah.
Below 600
yeah.
would be bad. Okay, well,
Yeah.
let's go on the scale and
How about
check
she has
you
to
out.
pay all of her own medical bills?
Look at this disaster.
That's funny. If it's $5.98, she's gonna be upset.
Is he
What do I
helping
gotta
you walk
do?
right now? Like helping you get
Yeah,
there?
yeah, he's going to have to help me get up because, yeah.
Help you get up only like 6 inches off
She's
the
out of
floor.
breath. She
It's
walked
only 6
4
inches.
feet.
Okay.
Whoa!
Holy shit.
Oh, she's bumming.
Please cry because you're
That's
not.
horrible.
Okay, it's bouncing around 513 or so.
Oh, you got a
You're
long way
about
to go.
513
She's
pounds.
got to
Probably
double
without
her
the clothes,
fucking
you're probably around
weight.
511.
What a failure. She can't even gain weight.
Yeah,
horrible.
loser.
Yeah.
Loser.
That is horrible. Eat
Tell
your,
me,
eat
tell
your
me
baby.
what you're feeling right now. That's like almost 100 pounds less than you can sit down and know you're probably
what
just
have I-
comfy right now.
It's totally
what have
depression.
I done?
What have I done? I skipped breakfast. I lost 100 pounds. What have I done?
Maybe we should have done it at the end of the show so I'm not down.
You're really sad.
Yeah.
What's going through your head right now?
Oh, she's fat.
I just
Sausages, cake.
it just
Cake
seems too low.
sausages.
It just seems like
Cookies, cake
it's just
sausages.
too low of a weight.
Pickled pig's
It's
feet.
going to be bigger.
Wow.
More cellulite, more roundness, more fat. Do I look bigger? Everybody, do I look bigger? I mean, tell me I look bigger. Do I look bigger than 500? Okay, that makes sense.
As long as I look bigger.
Great. Let's roll you down a hill now.
I don't believe her. It's almost like she's an obese bitch, and she's like, fuck it, I'm just going to embrace the awfulness.
Yeah.
Next. What does your husband do when you're having sex?
He's like fed me like donuts. He plays with my belly and he wishes I was like 500 pounds. I'm just scared that my husband's gonna leave me.
She has a pretty face.
Anna says that she has struggled with her weight her entire life, and she gets no support from anybody
From
in her
anything.
family. Honey, your daughter's hurting a little bit. Why do you say the things that you say?
I'm doing it for her own good.
That is-
Can we please listen to that
I know.
mean mother?
I love fatty shows like that. They're fantastic.
Hilarious.
You just want to punch them in the head.
And some guy emailed me. He's like, he runs some fat website.
Yeah,
like,
that
and he-
fucking guy who just wants publicity.
And I'm not going to mention the website, but it's like, I got your email, and you're like, I want to challenge you. Like, the jokes you make about fat people, I can make about... It's like, dude, I'm not interested. I don't care about what you used to be or what you are. It's irrelevant to me. I'll continue to make fun of it. Make fun of everything. So too bad if you don't like it. Just fucking live your own life.
I want to throw lunch meat at the stomach, and I just want to hear that sound.
That
Just-
smack.
smack salami,
That
hard
fucking
salami.
Smack sound.
Smack, 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 smack.
I want to put an infield fucking tarp over her.
Oh,
fucking
amazing.
She's all disappointed. You know what that would take for her to reach 1,000 pounds?
That's almost.
She can't
She'll be
make
dead
it.
before.
I
she
can't
gets
believe
1,000.
that's twice as much. What is the record for
1,000
fat
something,
chick?
1,100?
It's gonna be like 1,200 pounds.
I'm gonna go 1,200 too.
I think like
That was
1,200
my
pounds.
number. Yeah.
Or gender based?
Well, person.
No. Because
I
guys
think-
are way more. Go with.
I'm curious just to see what that. Well, let's see both.
Yeah,
I say
both.
12 something.
Yeah.
I say females are barely over 1,000.
Yeah.
I bet it's not even 1,000. I bet female is like 800, 8 and change.
Yeah.
Oh, guys.
All right. The second part. You got it?
Daniel has it.
Danny.
Oh, Danny boy.
Oh, Dan.
The world's fattest woman was Rosalie Bradford at 1,200 pounds.
Wow.
Oh, wait, here's an update. The world's fattest woman is now Carol Yager at 1,600 pounds.
Wow.
We got a picture of that bitch.
I will try and
shit.
find that.
This
Find
fucking
that
pig wants to
disgusting mess.
she's 3 times as much.
She's never gonna make it.
You couldn't get
She was
dragged
at-
in by a commercial fishing net when you get to be that size.
No. Yeah, they couldn't land you.
Well, actually, they could, but they'd be afraid that you're endangered and they'd throw you back.
That'd be funny if they thought they caught a big school of tuna. Some chick in a fucking size 9,000 bikini comes up.
9,000. What a mess.
Is that her?
Yeah, let me.
She pretty?
We're doing a little Google imaging.
Oh,
Yeah.
God.
400,
She is just-
400 of it is skin tags.
She's bedridden. What is the... Come on now.
Her legs are all open and
Yeah,
fat.
they got to be open. All the fat open legs.
Who feeds her?
What is the weight though? What is the weight where
Holy
you just
shit.
can't walk anymore?
That's 1,600 pounds. Huh?
That well, I
Yeah.
guess that might have been. Maybe before she peaked.
Holy
She's big.
shit. Her legs are so wide open.
They're goopy legs.
She just sits in bed.
Yeah, that.
She can't go
She
anywhere.
looks like she has 2 huge beer bellies for legs.
Yeah,
What do those toes smell like?
Oh, fucking A.
Probably not that bad because they're never used for anything.
Ugh, except sweating.
Yes, sweating in bed all day.
Oh, God. Her legs look like mushed meat.
Yeah, it's just you
What
just
would
want
it
to.
take to smell her crack?
Oh, fuck
Just
that.
probably drive her to the neighborhood.
A forklift.
I just want to push her into something. Just watch her fall into some sort of liquid, just to see what would happen.
A glass water tank, maybe?
Oh, that'd be
I just
great.
want to see like how
right, Fatty's back.
how that would fall. Would she be
Check out
actually at
this
some
YouTube
point?
video of our next
Oh, here we go.
guest.
Back to Tyra.
435.6 pounds.
I guess that's pleasant, but the scale when it goes to 440, don't really have much room to go. My body has much more room to grow. I think anyway. Belly's definitely gotten bigger. Hips are big. I love it. Oh, my butt got really big. Guess we should eat some more ice cream.
So
Is this
Jessica
the new
is
angle
with
to
us
go?
right now.
She's a
She said that she
flatso.
couldn't have been prouder of her
Horrible.
size.
She's a
in that
flatso.
video.
Look at her. She
When you
got
look at
no
that video,
tits.
When you look at it now, what do you see when you look at that video?
That sounds like Broman talk.
Broman. Yeah, I was doing
I don't
some
know. I
Broman
just
talk.
I look at that now and I feel,
Fat?
that's not me. Like, I feel like I'm leading a double life. Like
You are.
I'm afraid
Two
to
people.
gain and to lose weight.
What does that mean? So you say double life. So there's a life
I'm
that you
eating
put on the
enough for
internet that
two.
you
Yeah, you
love. You're-
dummy.
the extra pounds.
Make the
you're
jokes,
happy,
will you, Tyra?
You're celebrating
Have
it.
some fun with this.
Bring
What's
the
the
jokes.
other part of the life?
I'm married to a man named Mark, and
Oh,
he's
Mark's
a
the problem.
feeder.
He's
And
a feeder.
he would like to see me be at least like 500 pounds or more. I mean, these are things he's told me.
What if this is a new way,
And I
the
just
perfect
don't really
crime to
feel
kill your
comfortable
wife?
with
Oh, you look
Also,
good. You'll
don't
have
feel
another
comfortable,
cupcake.
no.
You
Would
keep
you like to lose weight?
I mean, I would like to. I mean, I'm really not that comfortable. I mean, I'm in that video I was 435. I'm 420 now. I mean, it's just hard.
There you go. There you go.
She's lost 15 pounds.
She blew her nose.
But I I sense something
loses that
like
much
some
when she has a
fear.
period.
Like, are you scared of something?
She didn't wear a bra
I'm
today.
just scared that my husband's gonna leave me, and like he's not gonna feel attracted to me anymore.
Why?
If I don't do it, you know.
If you don't what?
If I don't like get bigger.
So
Jesus,
you losing
lady,
even
break
that
up with
15
him.
pounds,
Yeah.
that makes you happy, but nervous at the same time because you're getting
She looks
smaller
like
when
she wouldn't be
wants
that
you to
bad if she
bigger.
was skinny.
Yeah, she got down to a svelte
When you guys
320.
are being
Be a real
intimate and you're
dish.
having sex, what does your husband do when you're having sex?
There's been times where he's like fed me like donuts and chocolate and stuff, and
Yeah, you
While
eat
you're having
that
sex.
donut.
yeah, and he plays with my belly and tells me like he wants
Signs
it to
life
get
insurance
bigger,
policies.
and, like he wishes I was like 500 pounds. Like that's really the only thing that gets him going, and it kind of makes me feel uncomfortable.
It makes you feel uncomfortable.
Who is
So
the
when he's putting
complete
that food in your
failure
mouth
for
when you're
parents
having sex,
that
what
her
are you
self-esteem is this fucking low? What kind of
when
bra
you
could you ever
feel-
meet who's going to let you
feel
feed her a
right,
donut
during
it
sex?
shouldn't be like. It should be intimacy, not like you should be bigger. For,
Intimacy.
or do something.
Intimacy.
Intimacy.
How's your marriage doing right now?
It's
I didn't
pretty
dare
much
look at the
on the
crowd at
rocks.
that
I
one.
mean,
was a good one.
He
Good one. I
has
like that.
flirted with other women, and I'm just afraid.
He's been with other women?
He's flirting, but he's.
How does he
as far as I
flirt?
know, he's never
Yes.
cheated on
Fucking
me.
ring dings.
She thought it was the woman who was a
Amy's
hippopotamus.
here. Hi, Amy. Hi, how are you?
We're at the zoo and he throws
So
fists to the
I know
other
that
girls.
You have some concerns for your daughter. What are your concerns?
For her to get bigger and bigger. I'm a nurse, and I take care of people that.
You're
are
fat
500
too.
pounds
Exactly,
that are on
Mom.
You're
ventilators.
fucking
They can't-
fat.
I mean,
Ugh.
Donna may be
That's fat.
healthy now, but that's not the way it's going to stay.
God, thank God there was a nurse here to tell us that the health dangers
that's
of.
laying
Yeah.
in bed on
She's
a
a fat
ventilator.
twat,
that's,
too.
She's a pig.
Flesh is rotting. She smells horrible. It
Wow.
takes 7 or 8 of us to turn her to do her wound care.
How big is she?
For wound
She's
care.
525.
Wow. And I know that you have a history of an FA in your life, a fat admirer.
My ex-husband was like that, and I'm sure that that's what gave my daughter the idea. Jessica's always wanted to feel accepted somehow.
Jessica, what did your mom's second husband tell you?
He
Suck
told me
that
that
cock.
bigger women are beautiful, and like it doesn't. I mean, he was pretty positive about it. He didn't like shove it in my face, but he was like, it's okay if you're fat. Like bigger women are beautiful. I mean,
So that's actually a positive thing, but for some reason that sent you down a different spiral, an unhealthy spiral.
They
as
put
opposed to a
cupcakes on
big,
his dick and
sexy
shove them down my
spiral.
throat.
Yeah, right. Okay. What do you want to tell your husband today? I know he's here, and you want to tell him
An
something.
unhealthy
But
spiral.
I'm
Cinnabons.
afraid that he's gonna get bored with me, and he's not gonna be attracted to me anymore, and I'm afraid he's gonna leave me
If
because
you
I
lose
won't gain weight.
Do you
Or
want
if I lose weight.
I just like how
Do you
we
wanna
have
lose
fat
weight?
in stereo. We have
Oh, I know.
do,
fat lady
but
on
I love
Maury.
being a
And then
strong
Maury
woman, you know?
it isn't even about
I'm
fat.
uncomfortable
And she's
at this
giant.
weight.
Tisha.
She always knows when he's been jerking
Which is
off because she goes through his history,
We're gonna talk to
and there's
Mark
like
when we come
Mount
back. We'll be
Everest
right
website.
Tyra's got the show today, huh?
Oh, the fatty show.
Hey, part 2 of
Jerks
the.
off to a blimp.
Being sponsored by the world's strongest couch.
Oh, that's her husband. Look at the nerdy guy she's with.
Husband's a dork.
He's off. Looks like a British banker.
Look at him. Look at this guy.
Oh, what
no,
a
he isn't.
creep.
No, he isn't. That guy, I'm telling you, he's a sociopath.
Oh, my God, he's crazy.
He looks like a woman who's got guy
Yeah,
glasses.
yeah.
Oh, my God. Part 2 of the cat story as we go back to Tyra in a second.
We tried to speak with owner Wanda Otten, but had no luck. Authorities say behind the plastic-covered windows, she and her 2 college-aged children have no running water or working toilets. Despite that, Chester Township's health department, which visited today, says there is no reason for them to kick anyone out, even if there may be psychological issues.
These people are not horrible people. Their life spiraled out of control. She's obviously a hoarder.
And to hoarders, the animal is the most important thing, more important than their own health.
Otten has been charged with 93 counts of the improper shelter of an animal. Investigators tell me they don't want any jail time because they realize this was simply a good deed that got out of hand.
93 cats.
Good deed that got out. No, it's
How
not.
many died?
3 feet of shit.
Crazy people.
Piles of shit 3 feet
Dude,
high.
cats are the filthiest animal. I swear
Here's
to
how
God.
you take care of them. Go around the house. There we go. All right. Got that one.
87.
Do you know how many?
Kitty. There you go.
86. 85.
Do you think there's any fleas in that house?
Oh, my God.
Dude, I wouldn't date girls who had cats. Just that shit box they had in there, and it always needed to be cleaned.
Yeah.
It's just gross.
Constantly.
Little delicious duties.
For hoarders, animals are the most important thing.
Yeah.
SPCA Superintendent Frank Rizzo says.
Frank Rizzo.
More important than their own health.
Open your ears, jackass.
Look, jerky, get rid of those cats. Yeah, let me talk to the super across the way. Maybe he'll take them.
I'll wrap your fucking head in with a litter box.
Hey, cat idiot. Yeah, dude, take that with you.
Frank Rizzo.
Got cats all over my ass neck.
I tripped on my cat, and I fell down the stairs, and my shoes fell off.
Stupid.
We're getting ready to wrap up, but there's a great school story. Oh, we didn't get to what Connecticut is banning. Save that for tomorrow. This creepy teacher. They're all over the place, but listen to this. These make me laugh so effing hard, man. Listen to what this creep was doing. Elementary school teacher arrested.
Parents a little uneasy about sending their children to school today after a third-grade teacher at the Franklin Street Elementary School in Hempstead was arrested. Police say 32-year-old Joshua Thomas was caught with his pants down, literally, in his car near the school where he worked, exposing himself as children walked past.
Wow.
What the
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's Josh.
Past.
Wow. That's sad.
Thomas was charged with 4 counts of public lewdness and endangering the welfare of a child. Police say Thomas was not only spotted by area residents exposing himself, he was caught in the act by Hempstead Village Police when they went to investigate complaints.
One of the detectives happens to see him basically masturbating while school children are walking on the sidewalk on their way to school.
Holy shit, this guy just couldn't take it.
And then he has to go in the school?
Yeah.
Hey, why would you sit outside your job and just wave your dick at people? How bad do you want to get caught?
Yeah, that must have just been the end. He's
He
just
had
like,
to get
I
caught.
gotta.
The cry for help, you think that was
Well, you're
it?
relieved. You're relieved you finally get picked
Yeah.
up.
Yeah.
Wow.
Oh, God.
You want the nerdy guy from Tyra?
Just to remind everybody, Jessica is about 436 pounds. She kind of wants to lose weight. She's lost already, about 15 pounds, you said?
Wow.
And she's
Good for
scared
you.
that her husband, who is a
skipped one
feeder or
meal so
FA,
far.
a fat admirer, is going to leave her if she loses weight. That is your fear, correct?
Yes.
Okay, Mark, come on out.
Be funny. She's like 406. Christ, you're wasting away.
This guy is a lunatic. Just, you could see it.
He's barely a male,
Hello, Mark.
right?
Hello.
Yeah, he's
So tell us about your
lot of
wife and
female
her
hormones.
body and
Yeah,
what you
little
love
dick.
about it and what
Teeny
attracts
weeny
you
one.
to your wife's
He's
body.
afraid of being left.
Well, when I first saw her, I love her figure. Like, I love an hourglass figure, and
Hourglass.
she's got an hourglass. She's got that nice ratio between like her waist and her
Shaped like
hips.
Tupperware.
And I thought she was pretty, and so we started talking, and I found out she's a really nice girl too.
So you would
And I love
consider
her.
yourself to be an FA? We just
I would,
learned
yeah,
that
for
word
sure.
today. the term,
FAG.
an FA.
Yeah, well, I don't like to use terms, but I mean technically.
Yeah, the
it's
term
right.
is actually uncomfortable coming out of my mouth, to be honest, because, but,
That's why. I
Donna
like
said
you,
it
I'm a
earlier, so
CA.
I'm like, okay, I guess it's okay to say it.
Or an
But I'm
NA.
like, kind of feel weird saying it. So is she, in terms of size and the scale of the women that you've dated in the past, where does Jessica fall?
Well, she's definitely on the bigger end of the range.
Uh-huh, on the
Like, she's the
bigger
biggest girl
range.
I've ever been with.
Okay. Now we're going to talk about something intimate. That when you guys are being intimate with each other in bed, there are certain things that you like to do. Like feeding her in bed while you guys are being intimate.
Well, lots of people do that. I mean, it's not just us. I mean, there's
Really?
probably the infamous strawberries and chocolate and stuff. I mean, it's
He thinks he's doing 9.5 weeks with
With this 1.5.
9.5 tons.
Chocolate on somebody's breast or something is a little
A dozen
different than
donuts.
what you do, I think. Jessica, I think you need to. I think it's time you brought your husband here to tell him some things.
Yeah.
And this is a safe place
Why
for
don't
you
you
to
just
do
sit
that.
on it?
So what do you
Yeah.
want to tell your husband?
Mark, I brought you here today because, I mean, first of all, I love you. You know that, right? So, I brought you because I want to tell you that
I'm
you want
fat.
me to get bigger, but I don't feel comfortable with that.
That's cool. I mean, you don't have to get bigger.
I'm afraid you're gonna leave me.
I won't.
Oh, I am.
Very sincere he sounds.
Yeah.
I won't.
No,
I won't, no.
I won't.
He's going to beat her like the Elephant Man when he get home.
Okay. Tell him what else. Tell him about being fed, how that makes you feel when he feeds you.
I just don't feel it's right. You know, like I don't think I have to be
All right.
bigger than I am
won't do
to
it.
satisfy
I won't do
your
that. Okay.
needs
I
for
love
a
her.
curvier woman, you know.
I love you.
And you don't. No.
Then
But Mark, let's be honest here. You did
fine.
tell her that you would prefer her to be 500 pounds
Shut
or
up.
more.
Shut up, skinny.
I have, but I mean, it's not necessary, you know.
This
It's
is
not
great.
necessary.
He's a terrible guest.
Yeah, he's
just like, fine, no problem.
non-confrontational.
Now she's going to make a confrontation.
Yeah. Turning a little red, which is understandable.
A little,
There's like 8 cameras on you in the studio. And
Well, and I don't usually talk about this part of my life either, so it's.
Got it. I
Oh,
understand.
really?
I totally understand.
That's why he came on the show. Other people do behind your back.
Men that are feeders.
And crowds do behind your wife's back.
Fantasy as well. So fantasy is enough to be the arousement. So
I feel like his fantasy is getting in the way with our real life, though.
One thing, Mark, that you told our producers is that you have to be honest. If she did lose a lot of weight, you might not be as attracted to her.
Well, it's possible. Like, if she got like skinny and down to like a size 12, I might not find her as physically attractive. But I mean, even if she lost 100 pounds, I mean, I'd still find her hot.
So what's your number that you're the most comfortable with her being?
I don't like to put a number on things.
But you said 200 is too skinny?
Well, like.
You just put a number on it.
This guy's a lying sack of shit.
If she got like really, really skinny, I don't think I'd like that. But as far as like an actual number, I'm not like, oh, you have to weigh this much, you know, for me to be attracted to you.
All right, Mark. I don't know.
What a
So we'll,
fucking creep this guy is.
Guy really is.
Right now. Joining us is a woman who weighed over 300.
Ghoul.
What a fucking creep.
He's a ghoul.
No, that's okay.
that's all right.
That's okay.
Yeah,
That's okay.
fine.
Yes. I don't have any whiskers.
He'll just eat in front of her.
Yeah, he doesn't have to shave that fucking guy.
He knows she's weak. He'll eat in front of her, and she'll fucking eat. That's all he'll do.
Yeah.
As soon as they get home.
Yeah, of course. It goes back to
Oh,
his
you're on
way.
a diet.
Yeah.
He can't have any.
She's easy. She's so fucking,
yeah.
you know, her self-esteem is in the shitter. So.
She's at least nice, though. I mean, the other one should just be executed.
Yeah, trying real hard.
Let's bring Sam in here for the grand finale. Give away
Sam.
the rest of the stuff from our office today. We'll do this again throughout the week.
Come on, old penguin feet.
It's our last week here before
There he
moving to
goes.
the big building.
He's in the office holding an egg between his ankles.
Sam?
Yeah?
Just start handing that stuff out because we're wrapping up now.
Nice feet,
All
shit
right.
dick.
Well, we have a bunch of, World War II era daily newses with an XL, XM, and MLB t-shirt.
Wow.
And that's going to this man in the United States Postal Service hat.
Great.
Oh, that's
Yay!
There
you go.
That's what else read while he massacres his coworkers.
We have the Reading is Fundamental prize pack with another Stephen King Lycée story, another vocabulary.
There's one sign over here that you keep fucking neglecting.
Oh, are you serious?
Yeah,
I'm
just
so
be
sorry.
careful with it.
What does this signature say for the radio audience there? Why are you laughing? The author was very serious.
He's a funny guy.
He was very happy that he was on our show and signed these books for us.
The author signed this book.
Yeah.
Hi, I'm a faggot. Daniel.
Author, what a silly goose.
And finally, also a copy of More Than Just a Catch by David Tyree.
Ooh.
That's the Anthony
by
show.
Robert Reed.
A whole book on one catch. Wow.
On one catch.
Hope it's more than that.
Yeah, but
wow.
if you listen
We're
to
gonna
him, he
learn.
would tell you it's more than that.
Yeah.
It's
What's what it
about,
represented.
Yes, it's about your whole life and achieving goals.
Leading
and,
up to that moment.
Shut it.
I always knew I'd be able to hold on to the ball. I'm like, get the ball to me.
Yeah.
Get in. I caught it with my head and
If you
wrote a
want
book
something
about
in
it.
life, you got to hold on to it. Don't
Yeah.
let anybody
Yeah,
take
that's
that away
it.
from you.
That's right.
Thank you.
Learned that from my
That
mom.
went to a guy on the other side of the room this time.
Oh,
Wow.
work in the room,
There's
Sam.
no favorites.
Really
This
putting in the effort. Thank you.
is an XM MLB t-shirt,
Ooh.
That's a rare one.
a copy of vocabulary,
Ooh.
Cool.
and a copy of A Bronx Tale screenplay by Chaz Palminteri.
Jesus Christ.
That's a
good
biggie.
one.
All for
That's a
one.
good one.
That's a good one.
Who likes Bronx Tale?
Who doesn't?
Look at them fighting over it out there.
E-Rock better get better shit from our office
I know.
starting tomorrow. I know it's
Yeah.
Monday, so
Hey,
we're
David,
warming
you
up
really,
the week.
you really keep a low profile lately. Why?
I don't know.
I don't know.
You're never going to believe this.
Yes, Sam.
Jersey All-Pro Wrestling superstar Monster Mac is
What?
here and just received our last prize pack.
Who's Monster Mac?
What all pro?
Jersey All-Pro Wrestling.
And he's a wrestler. And he lives in Jersey and wrestles.
The Monster Mac?
Yes, the Monster Mac.
What's up?
Also a member of the New York State Wrestling Federation.
Very good.
Now, this prize pack contains a copy of Brocabulary.
Okay.
Unofficial
vocabulary.
An official XM mic flag.
Nice.
So you could play XM broadcaster at home.
It's a fun game to play with your family, your friends.
Yes.
And the papers from Ant's old replay machine.
Wow.
So you can see where the different buttons were.
Oh, man.
For the different sound effects.
That's
Jesus,
huge.
I would like to have
Real
something
show
like that.
memorabilia.
That is huge.
That must go to a faithful listener there.
Who's a faithful listener?
Someone that is hardcore.
This guy right here getting pointed at.
All right, there you go.
No one raised their hand.
I know.
Someone
Sam had to make
got
it look
pointed at.
Sam had to make it look good for radio.
How much of this shit is even going to make it beyond the lobby when these guys walk out?
We're going to be walking over it outside.
Oh, the mystery box.
Well, we'll get to that in a moment, but this
we
is
want to get the fuck out of here, Sam. Let's
Get
go.
to my car in a moment, you dummy.
This is the Office Super Pack, which is a used office phone of Anthony's.
Uh-oh.
And a broken set of headphones used by Danny to do Opie and Anthony show prep.
I never used that.
And as exciting as this is, it's almost as exciting as this man in the sky blue hoodie.
Yes.
God damn.
Gets
What a
these
wonderful,
prizes.
wonderful lucky man.
Finally,
There's only one
the
prize left, guys.
One prize left. It's an XM MLB t-shirt, size extra large, and a signed Forgetting Sarah Marshall poster. I don't
there we
see
go.
anyone.
No,
There's someone in the back with the New York Giants hat on.
This is exciting.
Wow.
Now-
a thrill a minute.
Yeah, but now we get the grand finale. This is what brings it all together, right, Sam?
That's it.
All right. Show them how it's done.
Before we say goodbye, is there anybody who doesn't want the prize they were given? Well, just one person, please.
Yeah, they're all holding their hands up.
Who would like to trade in? This man in the striped hoodie is going to trade in his Buzzy teddy bear with a chainsaw figurine.
Wow, it's crazy.
For the mystery box, sir, if you would go ahead and take the mystery box.
Wait. Are you sure you want to do this?
No, but I'm gonna do it.
Watch out for the mouse poop on top. You could actually get a
I'm
disease
scared
from
that
that.
there's nothing but
And
mouse
Huntavirus.
Yeah, whatever the fuck.
Here in New York.
There's a lot of mouse poo
Yeah,
on the
let's
top
open
of
up
the
He
the
has
box.
such
box.
a little face. He's got a big, long head.
And here comes the big reaction to
Looks
what's
like
in the
like a young,
mystery
awful
box.
Nick Nolte.
It looks like an out-of-shape superhero. Sorry. Why?
What is it?
Gary Busey.
This is a collection of random books that guests sent us that we didn't take.
Really?
Yes, and they're all yours. What's your name, sir?
Mike.
Wait, what kind of books though, Sam? You gotta like
Give
work.
us an example.
Yeah.
Well,
Sam.
So these are the books we did not want to talk about on our show.
one is Holy Headshot, which is a celebration of America's undiscovered talent. A hilarious book of headshots from people that didn't make it in La La Land.
Oh my
Wow.
Can I see that actually? That's probably heartbreaking. This book. A bunch of people who had dreams, and this scumbag's capitalized.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What other books we?
It's a picture of the wall at the Comedy Store.
What other books did we say no to?
know.
It's not necessarily not the truth. The autobiography of Jamie Presley.
Oh, we said no to Jamie Presley's book.
To her book, not to her.
Not to her, because she probably would have been the one coming in.
A copy of Mad Magazine parodying the Chronicles of Narnia.
Wow.
So that should give you a laugh.
That's funny.
Hey, don't bend the corners on that. That's
Yeah,
worth something.
come on.
This book is called The Poor Are Not Trying.net.
Jesus, I just found LeVar Burton's headshot.
Oh, God.
It's a fucking black guy with no shirt and a scarf and an afro.
That book is actually interesting.
Yeah, it is.
We do have our friend Ben Mesrick's book in here, rigged. 4 copies of it.
Yeah, we talked to him though.
Yeah, I know, but he
We
was
just
a
had
good
some
guest,
leftovers,
but we
sure.
had some leftovers.
Come on, get a good one.
Anything else worth mentioning? Yeah.
Dating makes you want to die, but you have to do it anyway. Getting through the absurdity of dating with your soul intact.
Oh, we should have taken that guess.
That would have been warm, warm and fuzzy.
So I mean, that's just some of the fun. that
He's
our
just
friend
shaking his
here is
head.
gonna get. Reading all these books. So
Congratulations, sir. You get to carry that.
Yeah.
He said one's fine.
We're basically using our listeners to dump our shit in a dumpster somewhere.
Help them move out.
Right, just take out the garbage for us. Fuck the radio show you're watching. All right, we're getting out of here for today. Bill Burr, Trump Marina, Saturday night.
Yep, that's it.
Tickets available for the second show. The first one sold out nice. BillBurr.com for ticket info. And you're going to be doing the whole week with us, which is awesome.
Absolutely.
We'll see what Bill's been up to tomorrow.
We'll get involved.
Yeah,
More of my
to-
asinine conspiracy theories.
Yeah, we didn't do any conspiracy.
Well, that's because that guy just
Obama
completely
deception?
shut me down. What the fuck did I describe? A humidor? I don't know what the hell I did.
We'll do a little Obama deception next time.
Oh, I don't. I haven't watched that one yet.
Oh boy, you better.
homework.
16 parts, my friend, on YouTube.
It's all the same thing, though. It's all
Pretty much,
leading
pretty
towards
much.
the New World Order, One World Bank.
Illuminati kind of.
exactly.
We're all fucked.
Yeah.
Microchipped.
We all know it. Yeah,
And I'll be on
of course.
Hannity tonight. And
Is Combs there anymore or no?
I'm doing something for Combs on his Fox on like the strategy room where I read his hate mail or some shit.
Oh,
I'm doing that at 8 o'clock.
Really?
Hannity at 9. Yeah.
Nice.
Oh, that'd be cool. All right, we'll see you guys tomorrow. Have a good day. 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 See you guys tomorrow.